What is going on, chat? It's good to be back. If you haven't heard, we have some incredible news. A new org has came in and scooped up Team Refine, now known as Team NTMR or Nightmare. I am so excited to be here for NA playoffs. If you missed EU playoffs, it was absolutely insane. I still am processing it. Team Pulsar and Team Aimers, right? Oh my gosh, dude. It is crazy. Sam, do you want to give a brief summary of what happened with EU?
Man, yeah, I mean, EU came down to the freaking, like, beyond the wire at the end. I mean,
right,
you had Pulsar and Aimers facing off in the final round of, I mean, the finals of the finals. Like, it doesn't get much more final than it was.
As final as it gets, yeah.
Like, there was a steal at the final couple seconds, I think, or something. I don't even remember.
Literally, yeah.
No, it was an insane ending. Aimers did take it. I want to say they played really well. I also think, like, Pulsar just had to play a lot of matches during the day. I would have been, I don't know how they even made it that far. I would be cooked just brain wise, not being able to play from there. So,
yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, but yeah, Aimers did take the win. And now we are moving on to NA. So, Cody, let's take a look at our match schedule here. I'm going to flip this over. And it looks like...
at it right now.
Yeah, we're going to be starting probably with Team Ed versus Via. There's also Retwist, which is not actually Retwist. So, everywhere you see RT is actually Nightmare now. Or, no. Wait. I have this mixed up.
Yep.
Wait, where are they on here? Oh, they did change it. Okay, it is Nightmare. Sorry. I got Retwist and Refined confused. Yeah, Retwist is facing off against Steppers. We have Envy against Ape Aura, and then we have Nightmare against Rabble Rousers. Yeah, all of these are going to be interesting. I definitely hope we get to watch the Nightmare game, and I hope we get to watch the Envy game. I think Ed is going to slam Via. I think there's really not much that's going to be talked about there. Retwist versus Steppers will also be a good match.
Yeah, I want to talk about real quick what my predictions are, and I'm assuming your predictions as well. Let's be honest. I think we're going to see Team Ed, Team Retwist battling it out in the semifinals, and likewise for Envy and Nightmare in semifinals as well. The big question is who's going to win semifinals. I think I'm shooting for Team Ed out of Retwist and the two. Just being to be honest, Team Ed is absolutely insane, but it's final round, and let me tell you, if you didn't see EU, there was a few upsets that I was quite surprised by. I mean, I know Sam's started to go into shambles towards the end.
So let's Alliance getting set the second bracket. Alliance get put second bracket definitely was a bit rough. I did come in fifth in the pick'ems that Waltz hosted for us.
What was I at?
Did you submit a bracket?
I did.
Okay, let me remember how I got here. Hang on.
I know.
Here we go. What was yours?
Just go to predictions.
Yeah. I'm in it. Which one was yours?
I don't. Wait, where is mine actually?
I don't think you submitted it. I think you made it like halfway through and then quit. For EU.
Oh, yeah, I did NA. Yes.
Yeah, so anyways, I finished fifth. Waltz took the win. 28 points, which is pretty crazy. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to try to get it back, though, on NA. This is the bracket that I have for us. I've got Team Ed beating out Via. I've got Retwist beating out Steppers. I got Envy beating Ape Aura, and Refine beating out Rabble Rousers. Refine also being Nightmare. I've then got Refine actually beating Envy, and I've got Ed beating Retwist, and then I've got Refine beating Ed. And then basically Envy makes a lower bracket run, makes it up to upper bracket, and then Refine wins the whole thing. That's my bracket.
Well, you think? Oh, you think Refine's gonna win everything?
I think Nightmare wins it all. Yeah, I do.
Over Ed?
Yeah, I do.
Wow. Okay.
I think Uni and the boys lock in and they win this entire thing.
That's definitely a hell of a lot different than mine. I want to go over mine just real quick.
Yeah.
Grab it. Where do you even I'm like at my prediction. I'm trying to go to where I can look at it.
They have the link.
Oh, the bread. No, I just have the bread of Ed. That's mine, but I can't look at it. This is unfortunate.
I don't know.
It is all right. I do remember it was exactly kind of what I said. I wanted Team Ed in, Team Retwist, and then I wanted Ed to make it all the way. I personally think they'll make it all the way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
You're scaring me.
Who's the handsome man on the left?
Oh god, you scared me.
Who's oh my
Don't
bad, I'm not
do
sharing my
that.
screen. Who's the handsome man on the left?
Don't do that.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
like
Oh
that.
my god. Oh my god. Sound the alarms.
I don't like that. I didn't like it.
Look, I think we got some great 3v3s
I've got
coming up. I mean,
2 out of 4
for me,
infinity
this is the
pookies
moment
on
I've
the
been
screen
waiting
right now.
for. This is where we get into the nitty gritty.
Only people I'm missing is Waltz and Rio.
Prohubs League. And we got some great
I wonder if
matchups for you today. Merch,
Waltz is coming later.
He is. He said he's gonna be on late.
I'm gonna smile and nod like I heard everything that you said.
I'm saying, Cred, I was scared. He scared me.
That's my boy on the left. What are you talking
I know, but I
about?
just didn't like that. I didn't like how
Cody
that
doesn't even
was all
acknowledge
going
how
down.
handsome he looks. Oh my god, Young is so pretty.
Merch, I'll
I-
come to you. Hopefully you don't say
I told
the
you, I
exact
think
same things I saw
he
you.
just doesn't look like how he's.
I guess we'll
Oh.
find out in the VOD,
So
but
pretty.
I'm super excited just to get to these 3v3s. We love Cash Out. It's the staple of what the finals is all about, but these 3v3s I feel like is just what the comp scene is all about, so I can't wait to dive into these.
Absolutely. And Young, I know you were watching in the background, checking out those EU games as they were unfolding while we were bringing the coverage, and we saw a lot of change-ups as far as the meta and what teams are running when it comes to the final round format versus the cash out format. As far as the NA side of things goes, Young, what are you
Actually,
expecting,
I'm typing this from
over
my
here? Any
account.
Changes?
You know, I think there were just the entire rumors and things that we saw of like teams running sniper and teams doing like weird things we haven't seen before. If any is doing some of that stuff, I'd love to see it. But, you know, I think my gut reaction is mostly the same. It's probably going to be a lot of what we've been seeing already. There might be some secret picks that come out, but I'm going to guess it's a lot of 93R, a lot of FAMAS, a lot of Pike, and SH12. More than likely. I would like to see another sniper that actually works.
Cody, can we
but
do
we'll
a
see
bet? What are you
happens.
trying to bet on?
We'll have
Okay.
What did you have in mind?
He said,
as a
"Can we?"
reminder for everybody, I just wanna
I
say
encourage
a
it.
big shout out to everybody
what are you-
that's
what kind of
donated
bets are we
to our
talking
prize
about,
pool.
man?
Huge shout out to our benefactor Broxton, aka Crash, for just an absolutely insane amount of money donated to this prize pool that all goes directly
How much
to the
is-
players competing today.
how
both
much
the
have they
NA and the EU
overall
bracket being
donated?
Funded by this. Our
Broxton?
is now at $3,000.
I'm not sure.
Another huge shout out to Embark Studios, where the staff have just been continually providing support on that. Thank you guys so much for everything, and all of you in chat as well who've donated. We cannot share.
I'm dropping 10 bands to the donation right now.
Dude, I'm
let's go ahead
saying,
and take a
right?
look at
Just
our
to have
bracket
my
for
name up
today.
there.
Take
Yeah.
a look at exactly what is going on here.
Sam loses, he eats Taco Bell?
If you're
Yeah,
really
bro,
pushing
that's
me,
a
you
real
can
bad
use
punishment.
some of
Oh
those.
man, I hope I don't have to eat Taco Bell.
Why does Sam get, like, something that he enjoys?
I'll throw on
Sam
purpose.
loves that.
I'm throwing
Yeah,
off
Sam,
rip.
Sam loves that.
You'd expect, to be honest.
I
But,
love me a
honestly,
greasy
coming
5-layer
into this,
burrito, bro.
Soyo,
Sam will
bring
just
it
pick
to
the
you.
scallywag.
What is your expectation?
I'm
for
picking.
the
I'm
bracket?
picking
What
off
is your
key.
expectation for
I'm
the
taking the
bracket?
safest of bets to lose.
So
That's off
for
key.
the upper bracket, we have some very close matchups. We do have a new team getting sponsored. That's gonna be Lasagna.
Did you start the
Union,
event in the
repping
Discord? I just
Team
saw it pop up.
Nightmare. It's gonna be fantastic
started
to see them go up against
Oh,
the
nice. I haven't
Rabble
seen it
Rousers. We got
actually do
Team
that
Envy
before.
versus Apes, a favorite
Which
of
I never
mine,
understood
and
why it wouldn't work.
Another sponsored
Mhm.
team, Team Envy. So that should be hype to watch. We got Retwist versus the
Ed going
and
finals?
Team
What's up,
Ed
nation?
versus
Um,
Maya. We got
I
some great
disagree.
matches, but
I
down
think
below,
Nightmare
like I said,
and
best of
I
one,
forget who my other
very
team was, so I'd
volatile
make it
down
up. But
there
yeah.
to see
Nah,
making
don't listen to him.
comeback runs.
Ed's
We've
Ed's
seen
going
it
to the finals. dude,
before
come on.
we- in
Let's be
Volcanic
real.
Panic, we've seen some
He's Copium.
teams make
Team
those
Copium, that's what
long
he's on.
Not
bracket
Copium.
runs into
They
the
won
lower
season
semis,
0, and I
bring
think
it
they can win
all
it
the way
again.
back up to lower
I don't
semis.
care.
So I'm gonna be
I
interested
think
to
you're
see if we
wrong
do have
and
some
you're
of
a
those
liar.
runs.
Erectile
100%. I
dysfunction
think
going
there
finals
is
for
a
sure.
capacity
Yes,
for it.
sir.
Merch, I want to ask you, what is your prediction for today? I think we're going to be jumping into our first match here pretty soon, which is going to be Nightmare Refined versus the Rabble Rousers. And as far as our very first match of the day, Merch, who have you got?
So we are watching Nightmare and Rabble Rousers. I gotta go with Nightmare. They just inked that deal. They've been pretty dominant all season. I think in their minds they have a lot more to lose than the Rabble Rousers do, and I don't see them losing it. With all due respect to those guys, we got a bunch of animals that are in this lobby, but I don't see Nightmare losing this one.
Alrighty, Young, how about you?
I mean, look, I think I'm probably going to call them refined. It's going to slip. I think they've just had such a strong season. I think this is one of the teams that we expected to be pretty strong.
Yeah, but go speaking facts right now. You listening,
Cody?
Cody?
Likes of Envy, and then Team Ed also not
played
together before the season. Came out
Rosters list. I got you.
So out of
All right,
everybody here, I mean, to me,
here we
it's a
go.
little bit
Got
of a
Team
toss-up.
Ed. We got Via. Here, do you want the actual rosters? I got you with that too.
I'll leave it up to you. So I've got to keep my eyes on multiple things, but I think at least as far as this first match goes, my money's on.
Here we go. Fourth party cash box. Brutal Logics and World OT
Gotta
Mills.
use that one.
Retwist, Spawns, Llama, Brandy, Ed, Lamp, Grad, Normalize, Envy, STN, Stooge, Busy, Apora, Bimo, Hashi, and Udrakoni normally. I don't think Rat Salt's playing. Scallywags, Wally, Zuki, Belize, I'm pretty sure. Rabble Rousers, I'm not sure who they're taking, but I think it's these three. Nightmare, Lasagna, Gremlin, and Uni. Nether, Barbarous, Noose, and I think Ricardo are the three normally. Peppers, Kip, Just Angel, Unfortunate, Via, Signal, Cathenio, and Grimlock, I think are the three typically. And then Off Key, Epi, Honor, I'm pretty sure, and Marshy. Yeah, and Marshy. That's normally their squad. So there you go. Oh, here. I don't even know why I'm reading this to you. Here's also the link. Go crazy. I'm glad you got to listen to my voice tell you that, but also if that was too fast, there's the link.
No, I agree. This is a big tournament.
But you can go to the playoffs to get the live bracket. This will be updated in real time.
We're gonna see
So
who
yeah.
comes out of the woodwork of this one. And again, like you said, signs the ink. I do like that phrase. So we'll see who really shows out today.
Absolutely. And I mean, looking back even at season 0, like the playoffs that we had over there, watching the NA games, I had such a
Sorry, I'm
pleasure of,
updating
trying to figure
the
out exactly how
YouTube
these teams
thumbnail.
would play differently. And they played so different back then for when it came to cash out versus that final round format. And back then, of course, it was mostly that final round format that we were so used to. So now coming into this where our playoff season, everything is all cash out. We're finally into 3v3s.
Sam, your voice is magnificent. We just wanted to read by you. I bet.
We'll leave this out now to Young and Merch to bring
You know, like
the
Waltz is
heat
like, I think he
today.
owes his chat a bet, something like that, where he's supposed to
Thank you,
read like a children's
Artie.
story.
Merch,
I'll do it for
I
free.
can't believe this is the first time that we get to share the booth together. Don't tell Artie. He might be upset by that. But today we got Rabble Rousers versus Nightmare.
Oh my god,
Merch,
it's a fever dream
what are we
period of
seeing
cast. I
today? I know
can't
we've seen these
wait.
guys playing
It
time
really
and time
is.
again.
I love it.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to
Three
focus.
plays
I'm not
pretty
gonna be
different
able to. I'm
most
gonna
of
be
the
laughing
time.
my
Anything
little
that you're
booty off.
looking forward to in
Chat, you guys
this
don't know, but we've been playing with Young a bit recently. That dude's just hysterical. I love playing with him. I can't keep my composure. I usually wind up crying at some point from laughing so hard.
It's going to be a huge X factor here. We're all familiar with Uni's game. Godlike aimer, zero recoil.
Wait, you think Grad and Normalize hold Lamp Pack? That is a hot take. That is pretty much the hottest take I think you've ever had. Not gonna lie.
Wipe. I didn't even get to finish my point, and we have the first wipe of the game. Nightmare is gonna go.
Yeah,
ahead
dude,
and
Young is
tap
awesome.
ball
He's
towards
such a cool dude too.
Yep, blink and you miss it. I
great
think,
creative.
yeah, not a lot to dissect from that one. But let's take a look at the points here. We do have Hospital on A, likely just going to go ahead and run that, blow up the bridge, get rid of the crane, all this stuff. Notoriously one.
Yeah, Nightmare, Envy, and Ed are the best.
Again, you can do
Already
Fourth
down
place is
bad.
definitely a toss-up between
your
Retwist, I
gateway,
think,
you
and
try get your light over there
Steppers,
somehow, but
believe it or
these
not.
teams
I
at
know
this
some
level are
people,
not
Steppers
gonna
have
let
been
that
climbing under
happen
the radar
real
for them,
easy.
but
Yeah, not at all. These teams
Sorry.
are already locked in. That crane
Yeah.
has already been disposed of. Varian
was-
letting those
that was
shots off,
scary.
but that means
No, I
Nightmare
was
is
working on it
exactly where
earlier.
the Rabble Rousers are at.
it's not on
Now
stream.
trying to get some vantage points
no, you're
over here
good.
from top cafeteria.
Yeah, I
They
saw the
do have
notification
their
when it
work
cleared.
cut out for 'em. We do see
All right, some
Pikes
good
and
shots at
Ed
Varian
moving,
here.
as well as I believe Lasagna running the pike across the way. Uni just finding those off angles, but he does get headshotted there, so he's gonna need to back up just for a second.
This is gonna be a
This
pike
is good,
battle.
though. This
For
is
a
Peak
while.
exactly
map
what
in my
Nightmare
it's like,
wants
yeah,
to do
Hospital, off for rip. Isn't it fun?
all day.
Good map.
You see him move an aggressive
Yeah,
jump
best
pack
map.
coming
Look
in
at the
from
cross.
Yeah, look at this. Look, isn't that fun?
Pick here
Oh boy,
Getting
sure
right
had
down
fun
to
playing this
far
map.
to hell. He is gonna get healed up pretty
Oh, he's one shot.
Lasagna's getting
Yep,
aggressive
there you
here,
go.
finds
Clean
the
up
assist
Varian.
there.
Yeah,
Some huge
see
back
ya.
shots as well on Mr. Derp. That's
Oh,
just gonna leave
just like that, the team that didn't spawn
Sloppy.
hospital doesn't make it across the hospital.
Team wipe out of Nightmare yet again.
Yep, huge
Pike needs a
back shots
fire
from
rate
Team
nerf?
Merch. You can see that all
I could agree.
I don't.
No, I
yeah.
could agree.
Great support there on the side of Nightmare.
Not much
I mean,
though. Very slight.
Granted,
I
your
think.
angles on
I don't
the
think
side
the
of
Pike's,
Rabble
like,
Rousers, not a lot to push through here.
as
but
crazy as say like
Gremlin and
the LH1
Laz just doing a
back
great
when it
job,
was
just kind of
crazy.
holding it down. Big RPG came out, just plopped the dome down. Not
Balloon's
much
tower
to do.
defense is
Second push
awesome.
coming out
That's
here, though. I
you
don't
gotta
know
talk to
if we're
Cody
really
about
gonna
that. Bro
have
is
enough
a
time here.
goober
30
for some
seconds just about
blue
left on A.
CD6.
Rabble Rousers in a little bit of a world of hurt. They
Yeah,
might
so he's
need
already
to
singing the
reset
song.
and go for next.
Yeah, this is pretty much.
That's still my PHL highlight of the season is Rio. Yeah, Rio grabbed the
wish you were
stuffed monkey and we were
quicker on
playing
the,
them. Huh?
I wish you were quicker on it.
I
wish
didn't
I
even
thought
think
about
about
it in
it.
hindsight.
I know, I didn't even think about it. But
Rabble
yeah.
Rousers never used
No,
it,
it's not
and
your
Nightmare
fault.
never got
I was
rid
like
of it,
more
so
so the
that
thing.
might
I wish
come
like
back later
No, it's
I
my fault.
thought
It's
about
my
it
fault, bro.
sooner.
I should have known. It's just we weren't locking
it's all your
sync.
fault. You should have known that I was thinking of the
Rabble
Bloons
Rousers are just
theme.
gonna
I know.
play for
It's
position.
not
They gave up
bad.
on that point. You
Oh,
can still make it
later
work.
lasagna.
Does find a pick though,
Yep.
so they're
There
trying
she
to make it
blows.
interesting. And now
Like it's
Gremlin's
oppressive
kinda
as
caught
fuck. The
in
pike.
bad
Yeah,
position.
I mean the pike is
Pretty
oppressive and
set
also
front
on this
Uni.
map.
They do get the res on lasagna though, so both
Hate
teams are
Bloons.
back at full
I
capacity.
hate Soul.
Ball 2 spawns right
I
on
love
the sloth.
Bloons.
Let's
I
see how
use
they
it.
play this. If they go for the immediate tap, or if they go for the white first. Some
ever should.
crazy
Oh.
beams coming in out of Uni.
Yeah,
Uni,
Uni is-
check him PC. Well, this is pretty normal for Uni. I'm not going to do the whole copy pasta, but Lasagna Gremlin just kind of postured here. Seeing he's going to go down.
Check
first.
his
Lasagna, great
PC.
shots there on
Hardware
with
check,
that pipe.
please.
Now can take
That
him
guy's
down.
crazy.
Brings him to about half. Going to heal him right back up. Other side we have Uni versus Slothy & Co. Uni taking I think
Great
that
winch,
was
not
very
enough,
low.
though.
Slothy as well. He had to
No.
dodge Varian.
Yeah,
Also being
clean up.
taken low. Gremlin picks up the two-piece. It's just all up to Slothy here. He's just trying to get the
It
money
looks like
away,
this
and
whole
he will
game is going to
fight.
be played on this side of the
Nightmare,
map. I
again,
think.
It's not even. There's no
a
cash out
force
over
to be
there.
reckoned with on this
No,
point
I
so
know, I
far.
was joking.
Great push there.
I know, but they like
Gremlin-
chucked it over there for
Gremlin
like
Yeah,
just to be
to-
annoying.
Nightmare's looking scary.
Yeah,
I mean,
just to
note,
be
that was a
in.
pretty heads-up play from Slothy
Slow
at
him
the
down.
end there. I don't know how much time is actually going to end up saving as they get the mega punch throw to move that box.
Ooh.
But just some
Wow,
heads
nice
up,
zip.
situational awareness out of Sloth. You know your team's going to be out for the count for like 25 seconds. Try to get that box.
Is
as far away
graduating
as
on Team
possible.
Ed?
And
Yes.
Now they're actually blessed with a really fortunate
That guy's
spawn here,
crazy.
Young. I
That guy's
don't know if
gnarly.
Nightmare sniffed this out, but they
You're
do get
hate
the
watching
clean
because he plays so much World Tour. Does Grad play that much World Tour? I don't.
Here we have
I guess he
Slothy
does.
taking Lasagna
Where do you
down
think he gets
first.
all his
That's a
clips
pick
from?
on the side of Nightmare, so 3v2 in favor
That
of
guy
Rabble
doesn't need
Rousers.
Roll Tour to get
He
clips.
doesn't get anything
That
off
guy's
of this
crazy.
Gremlin, just kind of sitting in the alleyway here, not getting much done.
You
They
never
don't
seen
really
Slothy
hear him.
win
The
his
steal
light
does
ones.
come out.
I mean, when he's up against Uni,
C4
it's
also goes off. Uni and Gremlin might
odds
just
are
be
not
waiting
very
for the
high.
coin here.
Yeah,
Wait for the
it's
reset.
very
Don't
hard
Don't
to
get
fight against
picked.
that guy.
Shots coming out from Uni.
Oh.
We'll take Varian down to 3 bars. A great winch on the
Super
side
good
of
winch here,
Gremlin.
not
Dirk
able to
getting
clean it
low,
up,
but the
though.
Shack is going to take down Gremlin. Not enough damage to make that happen, which is bad timing, Merch. The res, I mean, sorry.
Does
the
anybody
coin
have any
just came
particular
out.
teams in
Lasagna's
chat
not
that you're
gonna-
like
Uni's
hard
already almost
rooting for?
dead.
Yeah, a bit of a lapse in communication possibly there, but Uni does find a huge pick on Sloth, so that can kind of make up for things. Grem has about 10 seconds left before he can coin or get res, depending on how they want to play.
What about
the
you, Sam? Do you have like
situation.
your
Rabble Rousers
is your
do have
one
the
team?
numbers, however, the health
Nightmare, baby. Nah,
Nightmare
Nightmare or
for
Envy.
Uni just
I mean,
trying to
like,
play
I'm a
the
fan of the
game
Envy
with a
boys.
very
So
slow
I
tempo,
like if I had to
just
go
really
for
going
personality's
for that
sake and like
health
people
back.
like
I
players
like
that
those off angles that
if I had to
Uni's
pick
playing, as we
3
do see
players that
Grem
I
is
enjoy
making
the
that
most,
back
like
over
as
to
people and
reload.
players,
About
it's
a minute
Envy.
left on this box, too,
If
so
it's based on
nothing
predictions of
really
who I
needs
think
to
is
be
winning
forced
this
here.
thing,
They
I
can
think it's
sit back,
Nightmare.
They can, come up. It can use their plan A. They don't need to just.
I would
use
say
plan B
probably
or
Envy
plan
or
C for this
Ed
point.
for me.
They've drilled so many times, some huge shots coming in from
Envy or Ed.
SA12, but he doesn't.
I mean,
find the
Ed's a
barrier
good
to escape, and
vote.
instead,
I'm curious to
Slothy's
see
gonna
how
take
they
him out.
play
He's
in
gonna
final
get the
round
heals.
Yeah,
against
me
a
too.
solid
Nice
team.
and
That's
healthy
my main
Lasagna
I
thing.
want to
down
see
to
everyone's
Envy
first
as well.
game, see what
And
happens.
He's gonna fall to Slothy. Huge plays out of Slothy here, keeping the team going. That's probably gonna win them the
Dude,
point.
Uni
here.
is
Uni left in a
so
1v1
back, man.
scenario though.
My thing is
Uni
like Team
very
Ed. I'm
where is
wondering if they're gonna be like Team
Varian?
Bricked from
Nowhere
season
close.
0. 0. You remember Team Breaks like slammed everybody in cash out matches, and then we got the final round. They kind of fell off pretty hard.
Huge play out of
I'm not disagreeing with you. That would really suck if that happened. But I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
They're just so good at cash out. They have to be at least
over
decent at final
on,
round.
I think it was B.
They
this
have
time.
to.
A is already gone.
They're just so good at
These
brawling.
are great
dude.
stuff from them.
Every lobby they're in is
Again,
just a
Uni
TTM
doing his
match.
dangest right there, getting 2 down, turning 1v1. There's no time. There's no cover. So again,
Yeah.
rabble rousers. Words are hard, people.
Team Ed is
Well
lamping
done,
two
first box.
opportunists.
Now
so
we're
the
going up
3v3 was
one
good.
more
That's
box
fair. It's
for
possible.
the Rabble
We'll have to
Rousers
see him.
Hospital
We'll
spawn
see
to
him
the
in
side
play.
of Nightmare.
Games are
Again, we're gonna have a fight
simultaneous,
here in a
so
second.
we
The
might.
gateway coming out on the side of Rabble Rousers. The glitch.
It's
going
usually
to go off
top
after they
seed
go
that picks the
through.
first map.
They got to make their way back just in case.
Second seed that picks the second map,
Yeah,
and
so the
then
glitch kind
I think-
staff will pick
working
the
out for
third map.
Uni because now they get to
Yeah.
load their own gateway. down, but that
Does
almost
production
could've
pick
bit him in
third
the
or
butt
first map?
as he
No,
wouldn't have
production
been able
picks
to
third map
catch
on
up
this.
to the
Yeah,
team.
third.
We
Yeah,
do
you're right.
see Lasagna kind of split, but this is pretty
From my
much
knowledge.
going to work out for Nightmare as it sits. We do see the Rabble Rousers with a much more advantageous position here.
yeah.
However, this is going to be
So
a
this
waiting
is
game
probably
as far as
Nightmare's
the
map.
technicalities and rules of
And then
this
Sister
game
Rise and his Rabble
do
Rousers.
go. Nightmare is really the ones that are going to be able to control where this point does go, and it looks like they're working it way over towards Cash Out D. And we have Lasagna. He's going to have
We
a
should
bit
start
of a
seeing
fight
a
here that
couple
I'm not
games
sure the
come
Rabble
in
Rousers are quite aware
score-wise
of.
because
Dirk's about
this
to hit
game's
a
taking
huge
quite a bit of
RPG.
time.
Not as big as I thought.
So I
actually.
bet like halfway through this
Well,
cash out, we could probably
sizable,
see what
you
I
know.
think.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing a map by
Tickling
map or
with
if they're doing
advantage
it
there, which will
series
not
by series.
connect.
I
Fight
would
breaking
assume
out
it's
here,
series,
just
like
poking
how they
back
did
and
last
forth.
time.
Yeah, so
Someone's
it's probably
got
going to be
here,
like the
but
next map
Gremlin
is when you start
will
seeing it.
get the RP onto Sloppy 2v2 for both teams here.
If Rose hates
Different
Soul, why
grades.
isn't it banned? I mean, they pick
In
under
the red,
construction
it's
at
just up
least.
to Mr. Derp. He will take down Gremlin. 1v1 Lasagna versus Mr. Derp here. Mr. Derp still very low.
Yeah,
The
I
rest
don't
comes
know.
out from
I mean, I've
Lasagna.
never really asked.
2v1. I don't see Mr.
I don't know if
getting out of this
pros
one
hate it
alive.
as
He
much
will
as
not.
casters and
That is
other
a wipe
people.
for Nightmare, and the box plug soon to follow. I was going to mention, on a map like Soul, where it's just a standard variant, we're not doing under construction, I wasn't sure how much value outside of, let's say, Hospital that we would get with the Pike. But I think Lasagna, he's known to play a little bit of everything. That
Thoughts
said,
on
they're gonna be
RPG?
setting
I
up
feel like
here.
it's a waste of space.
No spawn manipulation.
way.
coming
I
out
mean this
just
with
yet
love
from the
and
side
respect.
Of Nightmare, but
No
they're
way.
Looking
No.
and seeing where they're going to pick that.
It
Looks like
is
they're
one
on
of the
mall side
best
here, Merch. Let's
ways
see
to
what
set up
happens.
a fight.
Yes, they do get
And it
that
is one of the
mall
best
spawn, and it looks
ways
like Lasagna was
to
definitely
make sure the fight is in
expecting
your
the
favor.
hospital
If you
spawn,
land an
so not
RPG, it
too
will
big of a deal as they
completely
sniff it out
determine
pretty
how the fight
quickly.
will
Cash out
go.
has completely dropped to
If you
the bottom.
manage to
This is
RPG into all
fantastic
three
right
enemies,
here.
and
They
especially
have
more
ultimate
towards the
height,
light
and
to where you
the
can
Pike
drop it
can
instantly,
still
blow them up
absolutely
to get the
shine
H
here.
plus
However,
out.
the more
Like
work
that is
towards
so
the
much value. Or in
insides
general,
of
if
these
you
corridors
shoot
are
it
going,
and the
less
light heals up
effective
somebody with
you
H plus
are
and it's
going to
now out
be
of the
with that fight,
fight,
just the more
like
difficult
that
it
is
gets to
like
use.
a
But
difference
the variant
maker in the
is gonna
fight
be
entirely.
walking up right on Lasagna and
So.
company as well, trying to be as quiet as possible, not making a sound in those stairs.
I don't think it's
using the
overrated in the
crouch
heal
and
meta
walk
for the
commands
reason that I
on their
just said. I
keyboards
don't
and
I don't mean
controllers.
you're gonna get like kills
Both
with it
teams
per se, but I
still
think the fact that
full
it gets
capacity
the H
here.
plus out at the
Interesting
beginning of a
positioning.
fight
Interesting, very interesting
before the fight
positioning
even
as we
starts, and now your
easily
team is
drop
up
all
in
the way
H
down to
plus
full height.
is
Now we're seeing
pretty
forced bait coming
high
in.
It
value.
also
RPGs and
forces the
utility
light
are out.
to
Winch
pick
comes
a
into play.
teammate to res up
Huge
to full,
shots
or
out
they
of
have to
Gremlins
half
on Barry,
res.
and that's gonna
both.
be
Yeah.
a massive pick. Mr. Derp fell as well.
So you're
so
putting
now
the
we're gonna
light
see
already
Sloth
in a tough
all by
situation.
himself and not
How
that
much
much
percent
time
of
to
time
work
does
with. About
RPG
40
even
seconds.
land?
He
I
can't
don't
get
I
those
don't know the
points
actual
here.
percentage, but I think
Sorry,
it's
he can't
kind of
get the
just
res. He's
dependent.
gonna have
Probably,
to wait
I
for
would
the
say
points,
6 or
and that's gonna
7
leave them with
times
about
out of
20
10,
seconds
depending on
to actually make a
teams.
play here. He's trying to make
Yeah,
something.
like
I mean,
mo- like,
these pro teams really
majority
calculate their
actually
RPG usage because they
I don't think
understand
that's an
that
effective
it's.
gateway there at
I mean,
all.
like I
They
said, it's
fish
a night
for
and
it.
day.
They
Get
literally
out of
fish for
range
it.
to
Yeah.
reset it, or I'm not sure. Do you know where he's going with this gateway here, Young?
You know, if he doesn't know what he's doing, how's the enemy team supposed to know what he's doing? It's a battle of the minds here. But again, no time
Alright, that's a
left.
Nightmare.
This will be
Map
Nightmare
one.
taking Soul, map number 1 in this best of 3. Going off to Sis
Certainly an
Horizon.
interesting
for
first
match
game.
Number 2.
Yep.
Again, breaking this one down real quick. Early scraps back and forth. I mean, good start from Rabble Rousers. I think they were in control for a little bit of the match. I'll say a little bit, the first box. But Gremlin, Uni, and Lasagna just always got a way to bring it back.
Yeah, I do think there were a couple rough fights at first, and then things didn't start going Nightmare's way, but they turned it around real quickly. They clutched up as they
Rabble
always
missed the
do. They
RPG
might be one
completely.
of the
I mean,
more
yeah.
clutch teams in the league, and kind of an anticlimactic final box there. Not even really a true
Rimliners
game,
10 and
just
3. Oh my
losing to time
god.
with about
Insane.
20 or 30 seconds left playing the coin game. So tough to see, but we
Lasagna
are-
just beaming
we
with the
do
Pike,
know our
man.
next map is
6K.
going to
Yeah.
be Sis Horizon. I'm I'm super excited for Sister
I love how
Horizon,
Young
another one of my
commentates.
favorite
I
maps
too
to
love how
watch
Young
games on.
commentates.
And do you
Same.
think we're going to see any changes here, Young?
I mean, it really depends on what these teams want to run. We've seen some teams swapping to the Matter, right? If you're using Matter, you typically
There's
wanna
a
try and
copy pasta
play
saying,
in a style
"Beware,
that
it's
can
Team
support that,
Nightmare.
right? They're
Open
trying to
your
run
eyes.
with
You
the
are
will
witnessing a
sometime on the light.
nightmare."
A
They
lot of
got
teams
no
running
trouble
Pike.
making a
We've seen
riot.
Alliance
Team
doing their kind
Nightmare
of goo
refined is a
airship
refined
fortress
nightmare.
on some of the structures on Sis. So
Okay.
it really depends on what these teams are going
Is it
to
just a bunch of
run in the
random
end.
nightmare
We
nonsense?
could probably expect Pike
Yeah.
from us. 93R still in some of these, teams' reserves. I think that's been the story of NA so far. Is 93R has just been the gun. I think on light that you want to play. Arn on some maps. If teams want to run it, they can. We haven't seen Matter just yet, but again, I know some teams have been scrimming and practicing. We'll have to see, Merch. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I would love to see
What up,
some
Civvy?
Matters coming to play, honestly. I think that gun is
Ooh,
extremely
how's it
underrated.
going?
Obviously, if you know when it comes to using that gun. A lot of the top
I
players
saw your
are
tweet.
well aware of it. But it hasn't really
Unfortunately,
had that spotlight
participants are
that
closed.
the Arn
I would
had,
love to see
a
you
few weeks
run
ago,
the
I
tournament,
guess,
though.
even, and
I think
now
it'd
that
be
the 93 Arn
entertaining.
is absolutely just running rampant in every single lobby. Ranked, World Tour, Team Deathmatch. It's full of 93 Rs. But I do believe we are about to get underway.
Robin, I believe
of this best of
in
three,
Pro
so
Hubs,
this
they
could-
do
this
not
could be
allow
it
people
right
to change
here,
their loadouts.
unless the rabble rousers have an answer.
Yep. See if they can even up the scoreline here to 1-1. Again, 1-0 favor of Nightmare. Again, some people saying this was to be expected. Not totally off the script. I've read the script. There's a lot of good stuff in there. But again,
I love this
Nightmare
guy.
is just historically pretty good on Sis Horizon as well. So we'll take a look at the
Thanks,
stats.
dude. I hope you're having a
in
good day, too.
between sets here. But yeah, just taking a
There he
look
goes.
at the spawns. Box 1 didn't get the corner cash out. Again, that one's a little bit tricky to take. But I think right off the rip, just some pretty standard setups here. 93 on the side of Uni. No M11, no Matter. We'll have to see how this opening fight begins, really. So, Robert Rouser is just playing that
Hey, Uni's gonna get
under
caught.
the
Yeah.
building there. They will catch Uni slipping. Varian takes now what the FAMAS. It's just up to Lasagna and Gremlin now, just trying to buy a little bit of time. This fight doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Sure, you can maybe get your tempo going early, but again, there's still plenty of time to come
Oh, they
back.
got
no matter
C4
what
on
happens
Uni's
here.
body, too. Unlucky.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It is something to point out, though, that the tap actually.
Yeah, this is an
Man, it's something
absolute.
about
That was
NA
an
that just
absolute
doesn't always
meltdown on
progress.
the
We do
Nightmare
see
there. That was
Nightmare
not
getting
good.
taken out there by the
Something about
rabble
NA,
rousers.
they
Great
just
stuff.
don't hit their
But
winches,
normally,
man.
as of late, anyway, we've seen a lot of these teams wait to tap it at least until you have a couple of picks or the full team wipe has commenced. However, that essentially gives the
Dude,
other
I
team
can
time
never
to
take
spawn. So
Civvy
we see
seriously,
Nightmare
bro.
here getting
It's
sacked before
'cause
they
he's
are
not
able
meant
to
to.
wipe out.
Bro's not
Now,
meant to be
Rabble
taken
Rousers do
seriously.
have that
That's the
plug
problem.
Can
before
never
Nightmare
trust that
even
guy.
does come back off.
Your
the
champ
floor
with the
of
93R. All right, this
here
could be
in
you on the
right
big
now,
stage.
We do see that FAMAS
Good.
in the hands of Lasagna as well.
Good.
So I believe we have pretty much a mirror matchup across the board. Laz looking for the angles.
Ooh,
looking
how's
to
it
get
going,
aggressive
Kai?
here as well. And
It's okay.
aggro jump pad looking for a Sky RPG, but it's not looking to find anything right now as the rabble rousers are tucked away in a cozy little nook. They're just trying to go ice fishing here, trying to find something. But the rabble rousers are playing this honestly.
Betting no
very
NA
wisely,
team will have a
very
surprise
smart. You
pick
don't
like
need
last.
to
Yeah,
really reveal
I don't
yourself
know.
just yet. We
We
are going to see a forced steal.
Yeah,
here
you know what,
to
Robin?
just
If you can
draw
keep
some
an
utility
account
out.
of every
But
RPG
again,
miss,
Rabble
I
Rousers
would
being a
love
bit
to see
patient.
that
We do
number
see
at the end.
Derp.
The question is, do we want to track both
Which
teams, or do we want to
That was
track
an
just
aggressive jump pad out of
Nightmare? Because the
Rabble
Rabble
Rousers.
Rousers are probably going to win
Optimistic
it.
there, Mr. Derp.
Yeah, definitely
to say.
optimistic.
Yeah, Ducky.
Yeah,
I
there's
will
a
say
lot
the
of fake
fake
steals.
steals have been something.
Yeah, I think
I don't understand
teams
it in this game.
very, very patient. We see this a lot with NA, and I think you're starting to pick up on it too.
Can I
This,
say something?
crab
After
walk, I
watching
call it the NA
EU,
crab walk, where you just
NA
playing time, we're
is
playing careful. Oh my
like
gosh,
watching the
Mr.
game in
Derp just
0.5,
getting
dude.
deleted
I agree.
off the rip. Uni with 2. Varian gets taken down. It's up to Slothy here. Just stolen under there. Knows great cover
mean,
fire from the side of
also,
Refine. Sorry, Nightmare.
We know that
Refine.
this lobby is
Done
going to be a
right,
slam
please.
by Nightmare. Let's be honest.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I want to see
That's
some.
all there is
some
to
other
write.
lobbies.
Man,
These
Mr.
teams,
Derp
in my
absolutely
opinion, these are not the same
deleted.
tier of teams.
No chance to even retake that.
Okay. All right. Hey, Civvy, let me know. Dude.
I think those
Well,
were
I already said I'd
perfect
sponsor
flips.
somebody.
I mean, Slothy never had a chance.
the
I
major.
think he got double dinked to the head with both bursts from Uni,
sponsor
which is
somebody to the
exactly
major,
what that
dude.
93R does do. Coming off spawn here, Rabble Rousers do not
Have
have
a
a
good one,
play,
dude.
and they
Bye,
are
Civi.
already taking some heavy
have a
fire
good
from
one.
across the map.
Honestly, I
It
know
is
we were
so
clicking last
frustrating to
point
deal
for
with off of
players doing
spawn.
stuff, but I feel
However,
deeply
they
that
are
we
going to
just
get
don't
blessed with that
understand
Vault 2
why.
location. It is right on top of
Yeah, no, there's
spot.
definitely a lot
the
of
M11,
nuance
Very interesting
and
decision. There was some chatter from the
you know,
pros
kind of
that
hidden stuff that a lot
Uni
of people
may be
don't
one of the
see.
only ones who
There's a
can
lot of reasons
efficiently
why
use that
pro players do
M11 in the
things.
pro league. However, we do see some names.
I will.
They do
oh,
still do
as
weird
well.
stuff
I can't
sometimes.
wait
I'm gonna
to see
openly say that
what
there are
Sloppy
people,
does
especially in
with it. They
NA,
are
that
in
are just
God's
street
power now,
trolling.
so a very advantageous position for the Rabble
I
Rousers.
think it's
They
known
are
who
getting
they are.
jumped on by Nightmare.
Yeah,
Uni
here goes
finds
Nightmare.
one.
But
Oh,
yeah.
go ahead, Merge. Take it away.
Uni finds one, a massive RPG coming in as well, and the winch is
Wow,
going to
what a
catch
winch.
some
Whoa.
nice shots from Dirt, but he's going to have to
Wonder why they
reposition
didn't-
here.
That Lasagna's
Graham
still
has
alive.
health, Lasagna 2 bars of health as well, but now Varian.
Derp just died and Lasagna still alive. That's crazy after all that.
Health, though, with the defibs in hand, a 2v2 scenario. Vault 2 sitting there ready to be taken away. One-on-one, Lasagna is going
Okay,
to get
Varian
taken out
getting a
from
cleanup.
Varian
Still
there.
1v1. Varian 1
Flashbacks
HP.
from the 1v1
Lasagna,
format.
or Graham
However,
Liners,
Varian's gonna
sorry.
get long-range shots
Taking him
on
up from
Varian
like
with that
across the
SA-12
map.
and walk away with that team fight.
Yeah, good stuff there. Again, Gremlin just able to hold it down. Rabble Rousers really trying to make something work here. Just Nightmare playing so fast, I think is the way I want to put it. Their fights are quick, not giving Rabble Rousers a lot of room to breathe in these, and so we'll have to see how the setup goes here. Ooh, the spawn right on him too. Oh man, okay.
Yeah, it's
We'll
going to be
see
an
how this
interesting
goes,
spawn
but
for
great
sure.
spawn
Yeah,
for
it's
Rabble
gonna be
Rousers.
something.
Get there
Honestly,
even faster.
TP coming out here will get the rest of the
They're
team
gonna
very,
have-
very close.
Yeah,
Nightmare's
they're
gotta
gonna
go
pad
way
up.
there.
Wait, they're gonna be right here. They're gonna.
Oh, wait, RPG.
No way he hits that winch.
Winch from a mile away. Hold on, did they get it though?
No way.
Not enough.
Gremliners?
One down on both teams. Make it
Oh,
two. Make
and
it
then they're wiped.
three. That is down for Rebel Rousers.
Wow.
Uni cleaned it up
Okay,
once
never mind.
again.
Now they're wiped.
My goodness, someone signed this man. Oh, wait a minute.
What up,
Sorry.
Liz?
That's
Who are we rooting for? I'm pulling for Nightmare.
Uni is snapping.
As of right now in this
I think
series,
the
yeah,
Rabble
I'm
Rousers
also
have been getting
pulling
the
for
most
Nightmare.
fortunate spawns I've ever
If you don't know,
seen.
Nightmare is a new team
Consistently
that was
anyway,
just
they've gotten
announced
a favorable spawn
like
pretty much
halfway
every
through
time.
EU.
However, it doesn't seem to
They were
matter when
signed.
Uni is locked in like
So
that,
they were
just
originally,
simply not missing a bullet. The second you see
Team
one name,
Refinement?
you see
Yeah, they were
everyone
refined.
Quickly followed. But we have a
Yeah.
nice
Now,
aggressive
Team
play
Nightmare.
coming in again.
Rabble ain't
Rabble
winning.
Rousers
I
don't
mean,
have time
I
to work
don't-
with here. They do not need to
I
rush
don't
it.
think that was
Yeah.
I feel
really
like they
a
kind
surprise.
of
I
are.
hate
I'd
to
like
say it.
slow it down, but it doesn't
I don't want to be
matter.
like
They
rude
don't
and
need
tell
it.
them like they
On
didn't have a
site
chance,
right
but
now,
like
points
I
they got
just
one
man,
time.
Nightmare
Uni
is the
get
team that
because
I
of
have
your
going all the
shot
way,
as
and
well.
this
Not sure if that
matchup
was a
especially,
mistake.
I was like, there's
Witches and
just
utility flying across
they
the
managed to
screen.
drop
It's a-
this series.
it's a
I
tough
just-
seed
I
for
retire.
Sloth and
I'm
company
done
that
watching
like
pro
it,
finals
changing
because I
It's a
don't know
tough
what's going
I
on.
like this a lot, actually. Now they're going to be looking to get some
Very tough
height
seed.
advantage, some DMAT holes from above, perhaps. Still about 40 seconds left on B, but we are going to
Yeah,
need to
I
see
think,
something start to develop here shortly.
NA, the
Finally
top
pick, and
four
a
versus the
player from
next
Nightmare
four
is
is just
separated from
like
the rest of the team.
Oh,
night and day.
Some good shots coming from Sloth, but he can't find it. Eventually,
Like I really
Gremlin
think
will
until
go
we
down.
reach
Sloth
next
trying to
round,
get
it's
the
not
kills
gonna.
on Varian.
You're not
He
gonna
does
have
get it
really
back.
that close of
Observe
games.
still
I have the
alive
feeling the
somehow
top
as
C
well.
teams are gonna
Finally,
kind of
Sloth
wipe
is
it.
going to go down. Nightmare does get the reses as well, so a quick turn of events. Varian is going to find that defib, but Nightmare getting healthy, and it's pretty immediate as well. Trying to winch just to relocate that box, but the Rabble Rousers do not have
time.
much time at all to work with.
Yeah.
They're gonna need to force the point right now.
Still now.
Almost even won that,
Nightmare's
which is pretty
falling.
crazy,
Everyone on
but
their team is low in health.
yeah,
Grem
too little, too
is
late.
10 HP, Uni
But it is
full
interesting
health,
is
and that's gonna
see
be
it is interesting to see as much of a
counter
difference in
wipe,
skill between the teams.
unbelievable hold. That's
I
a
mean,
2-0,
like,
yo.
We just got done watching
Man.
EU like not
Quick
long
and
ago.
dirty,
Like
that's
that
just
stream
how
went
they
for a
do it on the
while.
side of Nightmare, apparently.
And in my opinion,
I mean,
most of the
I don't
games
know if
felt
there's
pretty
much to
competitive
break down.
even
I
from the
think
start.
I don't want to be the guy.
I
that
have
says,
the feeling that
well,
NA
they
will
just kind of
not be that
outclassed
way
him. I
until
think
we get
they just
into
kind of
the
outclassed him.
NV versus
I think
Nightmare
just
and Ed
they
versus
had a game plan, they
Retwist
stuck
games.
to it. They played around each other
Yeah.
so
Possibly
well. They
Steph.
always had
So
these sight lines
I just want to
just to make
report
sure that again in these
that
fights we saw Uni
as of right
with the H
now,
plus infuser keeping them up
Nightmare
as
is
much as
moving on to the
possible, and
semifinals,
even
and
when
so
he
is
went down,
Team Retwist.
they were able to clean up. So
Yeah.
props to Lasagna,
So,
props to Uni.
like I said,
for
Retwist
making
won
that
their
one
series
work and
pretty
keeping
quick.
Their big beefy boy.
And
We're
Nightmare
still
won
waiting
theirs.
on
I mean, looking
the
at the
first
stats here
and
too,
third.
Varian
Yeah.
still.
Misty
again,
Eyes,
we know
thank
him
you for the
so
follow
well for that
over on
FAMAS
Twitch.
and
Much appreciated.
on
Welcome
thank
to
you
the
so
watch
much.
party,
Really trying
and
to pull
welcome
his weight. You're
to
5,
the
4, and
channel.
5. Not bad if you're the second place team. A couple things that I think Rabble Rousers needs to tighten up. But again, when you're up against a team like Nightmare, it's never easy. But what's also never easy is knowing that we have more beautiful people joining us in just a moment. We are bringing in the analysts, if that's what we want to call them. Sisoyo and Artie, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. Yeah, most people call us.
Right, so if
a
Nightmare
lot
loses,
worse than
Sam
the
eats
analysts,
spicy
so
Taco
I'll
Bell.
take that. I'll
Ed
take that
loses,
any
Sam
day
goes
of the
girly
week, but
pop.
yeah, I mean, we
Vote
had,
W.
we had
Sam.
some
Wait, I
L.
have to lose twice. What?
from rabble-rousers
Yep.
like
Misty, damn, one
but
viewer.
it was
Everybody must be
decent.
watching
Actually,
Evo. Do we
2-1
get more on
so
YouTube? Yes, we do get more on YouTube. We currently have like 13 or 14 over there.
What was sort of
We
going
do
wrong
multi-stream,
on
but we are
the
primarily a YouTube chat here.
I
So.
mean, in terms of Seoul, they
Yeah,
had
go
a
check
great
us out.
showing, honestly. I'll give it up. Unfortunately for them, they did not get in control of Hospital. And to spout some propaganda, I think Seoul is probably one of the worst map for
We are trying to grow the
just
Twitch
because of
following,
that
but it is
Hospital
very
point.
much behind.
We're trying.
However,
Thank you, YouTube.
overall, I
YouTube
think they
community.
did have a pretty good showing there. I do see Merch shows thumbs down, but and
That's
then
not bad.
going into that
If Envy wins, they kiss.
They had some great team
You're-
fights.
you're
It's
not even
just
naming
when they were
punishments.
on the defense, they need to step up.
Yeah, you're just
and
naming an
push
average
that
weekend.
guaranteed
I know.
spawn over in that.
It's like they
higher
knew
bridge over
every
the campus
move
area.
Rabble were
You
going to
know that
make.
team's gonna
Yeah,
spawn there, so you need to push
sometimes
that
teams
advantage
kind of
and
get
try and get some tack on some damage
just
before
really
they
locked
take
in
over.
on.
As
Misty,
well
thank you
as
so much
being
for
able
the
to DM,
Prime.
having that drop set on
Yeah,
the
Thank
bridge
you.
point,
Thank
Like,
you a
genuinely.
lot
it's
for the
such
Prime.
a valuable line
Yeah.
of
Much
sight. So
appreciated.
It's
honestly,
huge.
just a little small
It definitely
mistakes
helps
on
more
that
than you
Cisco
know.
Rising game snowballed into a greater
Um,
effect, losing
Back to
them
the
that
shoe.
whole
Sorry
round
about that.
probably. Artie, I don't know if
Yeah,
you saw anything else
with a
besides
lot of
that.
teams, especially when there's a big skill
I mean,
disparity,
for me, it's mostly
you know,
just
you get
about the,
in your head and the mental's messed up, and the finals is definitely a momentum game.
In a way that won't just
And
absolutely
that's what happens.
cannibalize your timer.
Until next up, fellas, what have I missed? Had to do dinner and dishes. Not much. We're on the first game we just finished of NA playoffs. So you're actually joining at the best time. We should be moving into some pretty great games, and I recommend sticking around if you want to see some incredible games.
Yeah. As an update, Team Ed has beaten Via and progressed to semifinals. They will be facing Retwist. I imagine we see Envy beating Apor here in a second. However, stranger things have happened, like in Season 0. I think they got first rounded and knocked down the losers and made a run, so we should see. But I have the feeling semifinals is going to be, like I said, where we actually watch the more competitive games.
In my prediction, I do have
There's going to be
against Envy next,
some
and
really,
that might
really
just
strong
be
matches.
the,
I have
the toughest
Nightmare,
matchup you can really ask for here,
newly
so I
announced,
don't
by the
wanna
way,
say
newly announced org.
no or yes out of
I have them
respect to
going the
both these
distance.
teams. I do think
Cody has
Envy
Team Ed
might
going
be
the
the
distance,
scariest
so
team going
I'm
into the
curious to see
3v3s
which one of us
specifically. I
is
think
more
Team Ed
accurate.
absolutely had the
But yeah.
cash out rounds on lock, no question.
I hope we watch Ed versus
But going
Retwist,
into
and we don't
these
watch
3v3s,
another
I
Nightmare
am
game,
fearful
unless
of
it's Nightmare
Envy.
versus
It's
Envy.
going to be
And then
Nightmare
I'll
and
be
Envy.
interested.
I'm assuming unless
Are
Envy somehow
definitely-
loses
that's
this
the
series.
team on there
Are
that
they
I'm fine with
live?
Ed
with the
Retwist.
You know
rest
what? Hang on.
circle and X through it that no one wants to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we still actually have to wait for that.
He's definitely
NB
live.
game to
Oh, he's not.
finish up here. So,
Oh.
as far as
I think Busy is.
NB
Is he
versus
live?
Apora,
Yeah, he
as
tweeted
that
saying,
goes
"Watch
on
Busy."
Yeah,
behind
he's
the
live.
scenes. We are going to be waiting.
Okay,
for
they
the
won
matchup.
a map, whatever
What are
map they
your
just played.
thoughts so far on,
I'm sure they
maybe
won.
What to expect? That seems to be going
Actually.
to map 3.
I do think it's going to be a tight matchup. It really comes down to map dependency. I do think Team Envy probably has the edge in that matchup, but I do think they're playing on Monaco right
Did
now.
Nightmare pick up an existing
chat.
roster? Yes, Nightmare picked
How
up
are we feeling?
Refined.
How are you feeling? I opened the chat. I opened the chat.
Sniper plays, and from what
How
I've
are
seen
we
on
feeling, bro? How
scrims
are we feeling
with
after
that
those
sniper
games?
on Monaco,
I'm
I
Okay,
really
they definitely
think
progressed.
it can really work out.
Yep.
You just need to position properly, get that value.
Did
when you
Nightmare pick
can,
up an
because once
existing
those
roster?
fights
Yes,
break
they
out
picked up
and become
Team
close-range
Refine.
fights, that sniper
Yep.
kind of
Which
is gonna need to
consisted
become a
of
shotgun at some point. You're gonna have to hit fire melee, try and
Uni,
get those early picks on maybe lights, or get some
I
big
always
damage on
blank
heavy
as soon as
weapons
I'm
or
trying to remember
something
who's
like
on
that
whose
to
team.
get
There's
that
too many
value, but
teams.
I'm curious
They
to
picked up
see
Uni,
how
Lasagna,
this
Gremlin.
game goes.
I
I'm
guess
not sure if
Morphix
it's
is
going
also
to
a
a
sub
game
still
three.
on the
I'm not sure
team.
what the score is
But yeah,
overall, but I think we're gonna
they're
come to
now
a
Nightmare. They
conclusion
were Refined.
very soon to take a look at the
Is
bracket
Grad in this?
and
Yes,
see how
Grad
it
is in
looks
this. He's
like.
on Team Ed.
Yeah, I'm glad
Playing with
you
Lamp
said
and
that. We'll look at
Normalize.
the bracket here, and Young, I mean,
Still,
you can see
it's
that
insane they
Ed
haven't been picked up yet,
versus
honestly.
Retwist is gonna be happening
Yeah.
alongside
I'm wondering if Space
Envy
Station picks them up.
versus Nightmare.
We'll see.
It's
And
my
of course,
prediction.
while we could watch the Ed versus Retwist, I think everybody wants to see Envy. I think everybody wants to see the two newly signed boys on the block. But Young, I'm actually more curious about what's going on in the lower bracket. Those absolute death ball best of ones. What do you see?
Oh, he comes from Splitgate? Interesting.
I
I
see a
didn't know
lot
that.
of struggle, Artie. I think that's the name of the game in lower bracket. Who can struggle the least? Again, these best of ones, it's cutthroat, right? I think you got one chance, one map, and if that map is like it's not your favorite,
my
or you're
question
not very good
is,
on it, you're a little cooked. You're a little
what team
chucked.
are we watching next?
I mean, am I surprised to see the teams that are making it through?
Both
upper
series are
bracket?
good.
Not
I obviously
really,
want to
be
watch
honest.
Nightmare
I
and
think there's a lot
Envy.
of teams
I'm fine with
in
Nightmare
lower
Envy.
bracket
That's gonna be
that
crazy.
That's
can
who I
make
want to
that run
see,
through,
but
you know? I would love
I might
to
keep busy
see
stream up low key.
that kind of
Hang on.
redemption story for some of these teams. I mean, you know, off key, fourth party, they didn't have, and you know, Scalawags didn't have the strongest season, but the format that we give these teams for playoffs, some of these teams might be better in threes than they are in cash out, right? So there's some opportunity for them to really flex in these scenarios.
Maybe if you guys,
and we'll have to see. I mean, gosh, these loser bracket games are gonna go quick, and
yeah,
honestly,
I would say now or
anybody's
never
game.
for
But
sure.
for the sides of, you know, Apes, Via, Steppers, I think
Yeah,
a lot of these guys
there's a
we can
lot of people coming
expect
from a
to
lot of
progress,
games currently.
through the
We've got
lower
some people
bracket.
from Siege that are playing currently. Like Ducky said, STN is from Titanfall 2, Busy's from Overwatch, Stooge is from Apex. I also think you're correct on that, but I'm not guaranteed. We got some Halo refugees, I think, starting to look at the game since HCS is officially over or ending. Yeah, there's also a lot of like casting talent coming from different games too, which is pretty interesting. We were talking about this earlier. Like Dianic is now casting the finals. She's doing a great job so far. She's helping out on the EU side.
Yep.
So there's a lot of people starting to come to the finals. It's like kind of on the cusp of blowing up, I think. I think we're really, the volcano is about to erupt. We've seen Daltouche from Optic on there. Somebody said that they saw Asu on here yesterday. There's like big creators starting to pop up. So I think it's a matter of time.
Playing all the time. A lot of people think they're kind of getting a read on Uni in these 3v3s. So we're going to kind of see if that's coming to fruition. I do think I heard something in the back end that Envy has figured out how Uni plays and figured out how to counter him. Because that, to me, is probably the biggest X factor in Nightmare.
Envy's figured out how Uni plays. I mean, he got hosed. I watched them get kind of smacked around by Nightmare.
And merch,
right.
I mean, you know, we just got done seeing Nightmare, and
yeah, his Apex watch parties used to be legendary. I know.
I mean, I want to hear your.
Yeah, I like Daltouche as well. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're getting the Envy and Nightmare match. W.
All right, who are we going for?
Nightmare. Oh, don't make. Wait, I don't want to choose. This is like Optic versus 100 Thieves for me. Like, I don't know. Because when it comes to like creators or people that I like people that I like, if I had to pick one, I'm picking Envy. But if I'm picking like who I think is gonna win, I'm picking Nightmare.
Exactly. I feel like this is a matchup of just two titans.
Yeah,
exactly
this is basically probably the biggest game of the evening. Not gonna lie.
But both of these teams are just so smart and so mechanically gifted. This could easily be a grand final matchup right here.
Yeah,
yep,
and
absolutely some
honestly,
powerhouses.
I don't think any of us could have said it better than Sensoyo did. But Young, what's your take? Envy versus Nightmare. What's the
root for Envy? I guess I don't know these teams. Honestly, both are great.
Listen, I'm just here for
whatever
some dang good finals.
like.
I think that's what we're gonna get. This could
watch
really
them play
go
and decide halfway
either
through.
way. I think depending, I'll have to check the stats again.
That's the great part about this.
I would love to see win rates for each of these guys on the maps that we will be playing. But outside of that, I think their strengths really do come to, you know, how fast can they engage and how fast can they disengage in most of these fights. There's a lot of teams that, you know, hey, we're going to put the gateway down as we're engaging, right? We have it off in some side room somewhere. We stop the box, we disengage, we kind of screw over their whole momentum here. It depends a lot on how these teams are going to do little intricacies like that.
Here's the big thing, right?
We know
is we saw a very
super
big
smart
problem.
Well. But Nightmare, I think they've got that X factor. I think
EU.
when they're on you, it's
and
so
it was,
hard to just escape. They're so
they play
chasing.
way too far
It's
away
a little
from
bit
the
of both
box.
here, Artie. But I am just.
Sam brought it up. It is
I'm
the
just happy to be here.
25-meter rule.
Where do I have to put it?
If you are more than 25 meters away, you're most likely too far away. We do know that, you know, NA is a much more aggressive group of players.
You keep saying that.
And we might not see that, but we might see the opposite issue, right? Is maybe they're playing too close or, you know, being too aggressive.
There's not enough books in this one.
Exactly. There's not enough books, exactly. But yeah, so I mean, I honestly have nothing left to stall on this other than I want to know the maps. Like, I genuinely, Sonsoyo said it's gonna come down to map differential and figuring out like if Uni is gonna be like playing in a way that they can just take advantage of. But for Envy, absolute statues on the hill.
And they is super aggressive for better force,
is the name of the
absolutely.
game for
Yeah,
Envy.
we watched a lot of Death Ball early in the
Sonsoyo,
EU
like,
series,
fight, like,
and
like,
it did not work
pushing
out in my
sniper
opinion as well.
ready, let's, like, get our
Wait,
first
Mom, get the camera.
sniper.
I just realized.
Is
I forgot.
anyone
We haven't
really
showed any of that yet.
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta wait
that's
for it
us.
to come around again.
My pickup
We gotta wait.
Wait,
till it
this
comes
was
around
us.
again.
Hang on, wait. Give
I
it
know,
like
we gotta wait
15
till
minutes.
it's
We'll be
come around
back.
again.
I do
Wait,
think
wait 15 minutes. We'll be back.
I've seen Envy really take it home, but I think Nightmare, with their gut instincts and their grind mentality, I do think they have a really good shot at taking this and taking down the Titan of Team Envy. Honestly, like we've said before, Envy is kind of the team to beat in 3v3s. And last season, going into this season, through that transition in Volcanic Panic and everything, Envy has just been
Was watching
completely
nonstop action.
dominant.
I mean,
But
early
I
in this
think
in the
playing fields are being a little bit
playoffs,
more evened out now that people
it was
wanna
that
be
way because there's a
scouted
lot
by
of
these
death
orgs.
balling, like I
People
said,
wanna
but
get better and
it
better and push that meta.
it definitely
So
slowed
I
down
think
as we got
Nightmare,
further
I'm
in,
gonna have to go with
and
Nightmare.
honestly with the
Yeah.
higher
I do want to
caliber
mention one
teams.
thing that After Hours, previous Team Nightmare was Season 0 champions.
Yo,
So there's
what's
one
going
storyline here that we
on?
can
How's it
use,
going?
so, if anything,
More than
see if they still got it.
TG20.
Yeah,
Go on,
I
brother.
think that if Envy
How's it
plays
going?
to their fullest potential, that they win this matchup. But I think Nightmare kind of has that like Tim Tebow factor where he just like couldn't lose for that.
Good to
stretch
have
of
you.
I don't
You're
even
coming in
know
at a
how many
great
weeks,
time.
no
We're about
matter
to
what
watch
he
a
did. And I
insane
think
game,
Nightmare has
which
that
is
same factor
Envy
going for them sometimes. Just
versus
the wins
my
I've seen
brain's
them pull out at the very
Nightmare.
last second
Nightmare.
is
If you don't know who
absolutely
Nightmare is, it is
ridiculous.
a
So
newly
I'm just
signed
excited
team
that we
as
get
of a
to
couple
watch
hours
this.
ago that has been
100%.
dropped.
Yeah, there
Um,
also has to be
It's exciting.
that,
Nightmare is
sort
such a good team,
of,
originally refined.
engagement from, like,
Um,
we just got signed,
We're gonna have a
we're
good
on
game,
top
I
of the
think.
world
It'll be
type-
very
type
interesting.
Oh,
situation.
it's the org buff.
The org
100%.
buff. It's real.
I think
That-
like it's very.
Wait,
legitimate, like,
there it
to
is.
finally have this, like,
Chat. You see
support
that new
behind
to
you,
the
and it's
finals?
kind
What does
of-
that say? You see?
I'm not
What's it
saying
say?
it's
Yeah.
a goal
What
for
is
the
that?
players
Finals.
Wait a
and,
second.
Check out what?
you know,
Wait, what is
an
that?
ecosystem
Check
for the
out.
game,
Check
but
out
just
what?
having
What is
that, like,
that?
The
oh, shit,
Final
like,
New to-
Central.
oh, shit,
Who?
people
The Final
really
Central.
wanna
Who's
support us.
that?
Who's
And
the
having
Final
the back
Central?
Is that?
They
jersey,
sound
you get to
kind of like
whatever
the
the
chopped
loyalty do.
cheese, low
It's
key.
just this big kind
Who?
of like
Who is
almost like
that?
a relief for these
For
New to the
newbie
finals.
friendly perspective.
Check out the Final Central on Twitch and YouTube.
That's right, chat. We're the newbie friendly perspective here. Why? Because we're a bunch
We're
of
the big
washed.
dogs.
We're a bunch of washed golden plat players.
Whoa.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But yo, mad shout out to Prohubs for including us and letting us do this. You know, like letting us restream this and also kind of integrating with us and allowing us to take up the reins of hopefully bringing in new people into the scene.
I don't think so. I do think there's a lot
been
of
awesome.
unique
It's
ways
been
that people have
a
started
lot of
pushing
streams,
that
but it's been
hospital
very
area
fun.
over on Fortune Stadium.
I'm
So-
saying
And to
W
me,
W
it's
ticker.
Fortune Stadium has
Yep.
taken the spotlight of one of the more balanced maps in the game. We've seen Sis Horizon.
I'm excited to get into the game. I want to see the
that
game.
back
It's
in
time to
the
play the
day.
game.
But now that people
I'm
are
saying,
studying
bro.
Twitch meta and all these
What are we
setups,
doing? Are we
becoming
on
a
the
little bit more
field doing
volatile,
warm-ups
I think
right now?
Fortune
What's
Stadium is
happening?
gonna
Put us
take that
in.
spotlight of being the
That's it. I'm gonna start doing
balanced
jumping
map for
jacks.
comp. So I'm excited
Okay.
to see how this plays out and if they're gonna have trouble pushing hospital if we do get that point.
I can tell you that 2-hour break went by really quick.
A little too quick, honestly.
I'm saying, oh my gosh. I re-upped
Feel like I-
my caffeine with a latte that I made, and then I'm already sitting here like, damn, that Celsius is probably gonna get pulled out of the fridge here in a minute.
I'm saying.
Oh, we've been.
Did you hear about
training
the drama that
all
happened with
day for
Celsius?
this. Yeah, I just kind of.
No, is there drama with Celsius?
But that is still. All
Yeah,
good merch.
do you know they're owned by the same
Banger
company
of
that
a
makes High Noons?
Banger of a matchup.
Oh, I
Envy
did hear about that.
versus Nightmare. Well, let's start with.
I
the
don't know if I'm
prediction
calling that
real
drama.
quick. I'm always hoping we get.
I'd put some
2-1,
drama, bro.
No matter what happens, but
All right,
unfortunately.
let me tell you, if anybody doesn't know, so
I
Celsius
could be
is owned
happy
by
with
High
either
Noon.
outcome. That's all I'm saying.
Celsius is owned by High Noon. People started drinking it, and they're like, "Damn, I feel weird." They ended up having a factory issue where High Noons were getting into Celsius.
The map. If you
People
want
were
to be
getting
good,
drunk.
Fortune is where you start.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like
It's
Vegeta
crazy.
has his predictions in
All
as
right,
well.
chat.
That's
Before
his
anybody starts
picking, and
freaking out, it's
finally
not
is.
2-0, it's
Nightmare.
0-0. All
But
right, this is map 1 on the best map in this game, Fortune Stadium.
Best
You
of
guys
three.
can
Nightmare with
you
that
guys can
Baltimore and
silence
STN
yourselves
stages
if you
for this one, and
disagree.
they are gonna be setting up
Best
on
of three.
height as well.
Oh
STN
god,
trying to get a
STN
little
taking a bunch of
kinky
damage.
goop pad in, and they
They're
are gonna get
great,
aggressive
great
with
goop
it.
Yeah,
pad there.
I like this
Have
rotate
a
already.
advantage
Oh
when
well,
they're not
never mind.
waiting
They
Pretty
kinda
crazy
did-
Busy's going all the way down.
As Nightmare's
Yeah,
trying to get
I was
off
just
They're chasing
saying. I was
hard.
like, I like that they just took their height from him, and then here we are on the ground. So, but Nightmare.
Also 'cause they have
are-
the gateway set up.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nightmare is playing the quick rotate here, so it does make sense. Lasagna holding the stairs. Power angle beginning is not getting ripped off by STN.
He's taking
A little
some
scary.
heavy shots early. We do see some goo.
Deciding
Oh,
to
they're gonna get
drop,
a
or are they
pill. They're gonna
zoom
get
at
a
it
pinch
under?
bind.
Oh, what a
Interesting
great
fight
red
that
barrel
we're seeing.
there.
Taking the
Yeah.
wide open. I'd
Tries
like
to get
see what
D-mats to
exactly
drop somebody down, maybe a
STN
kidnap.
is doing.
They
It
jump
looks
up. He's
getting
split
pretty
from the
aggressive
team,
here,
though.
so
Not sure if
I
this is the
don't
best
think
decision.
A lot of Nightmares low right now. Uni
Stop,
was
stop,
low.
now
He's
he's
back
got
to
a
full
bubble
strength.
shield.
We're
currently,
down
though.
Stooge, though.
Quite unfortunate. as
Down
It is currently
Lasagna,
2v2,
2-2.
yeah.
You're
Oh.
getting one, though, so
Oh.
that gets
And
straight
Uni
down.
does Uni things, and there you go.
Yep,
This thing's
and
busy
just
all
like
by
that,
himself.
Envy
Grem
is
gonna find him,
gone.
Yep.
no problem. So a nice and convincing first fight of the match that actually happens on point.
Yeah, Gremlin and Uni just doing the damage. I think again we keep
These
seeing
guys are
those
crazy.
playing
The boys
just far
doing the
away
things
enough
that they
where
do.
those heals are still, relevant for the side of Nightmare. Question now: how is Emmy gonna get across? I know we're again getting creative with the pushes here. Just gonna take the standard pad, a little bit of damage. Surprisingly, not as much as I thought. Had he
Good
gone over,
D-Mat.
there
They are
go
just
right
getting
on
right into
here.
the thick of
I don't
it.
know if that's really the play.
Question is
STN
the rest of
getting
the team with
real
them?
close there.
Busy unfortunately
There goes
does
Busy.
fall.
There
Lasagna
goes
falls.
Lasagna.
STN's dead.
STN takes on Lasagna. Uni takes on STN. Is 2v1 on this side of Stooge. Stooge will take down Uni.
Stooge and
1v1
Grimliners.
now.
1v1.
versus
Grimliners.
Stu.
If he's gonna attack, he
Glitch
needs to
coming
do it
up,
now.
trying to get that C4 out of there. Will get the
Alright, he
steal.
knows he's
unless
Oh, he-
Gremlin has
no,
anything to
he's
save
gonna
out of the
winch.
winch coming out
Yeah.
in just a moment.
Later.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
it right
Later.
there. Grem holding it down.
Man, that's a
Real
tough
close
spot to
fight,
be in.
Real up close
Yeah.
and personal.
Very tough
For Envy
spot.
on that push merge.
Yeah,
I'm surprised neither one of them went for the res. Can we talk about that?
I mean, dude, let me tell you, if we were in EU, we would have stole 3 times, gotten 20 reses.
Nice effort out of Envy there. Really aggressive play.
NA is
As you
nice and
noted,
quick.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that was the play. It was definitely a play, and they definitely tried it, but there wasn't enough time for that to fail and get a reset anyway. So in my opinion, I think you need to slow it down a little bit there next time, but hindsight's always 2020. We see an aggressive tap again over here on vault number 2 for Nightmare. So they are wasting no time. They are trying to speed run their way.
I don't know. It was a
to
great
the
first
finals
map.
here, Young.
Their first cash.
Just a quiet game. A little time to breathe for these fellas right here. Gate coming out. I say that. Nightmare just trying to get their footing off of this. A great setup here on Envy. Glitch does come out. Gonna stop them for a little bit.
Can you glitch your
Trying
own
to see
gateway?
If they're gonna follow through,
No.
I think Envy's smart
Tragic.
not
I
to
don't-
do
I
that
don't think
just
so.
in case the winch comes out from the side of Nightmare.
I wish.
Just gonna take a couple pop
Honestly.
shots. The setup, though, let's talk about this setup. I think a lot of teams just gonna try and hold that roof. We do see a lot of teams on the NA side doing this. Again, I call it the crab walk. They just sit, they wait, they play under, they're playing for the drop. Just
Not
a
really
bit
too
of a,
sure what
uh,
Envy's plan
kind of
is
run
here.
around here for both these teams.
They
Certainly
looked
someone will get a
they
shot
looked
in eventually.
disorganized, which
But
I didn't want to
momentum
say
in just
earlier,
a
but
moment.
this is how they
Lasagna
looked
will
in their
spot the first
scrims
few
that I
members
watched
of
against
Nightmare.
Nightmare
Good tracking
earlier
there
this
from
week.
Busy. He will take down Grumman.
How do you
That's
pick on
one heavy
Grumliners,
down
though?
in
Yeah.
this fight. Make it both heavies
Heavy
down.
for
And it takes
heavy.
Straight on to
Okay.
Busy. Heals coming out. So does the res onto
my
Busy
God.
from Envy.
They're
STN
all
getting him
low.
back up.
Busy is a
The
quarter.
stairwell, the
Yeah,
stairlight
they're
not
all
going to
so
keep him
low.
safe for too long here. A fight
Waited
just
too long, now they
resetting.
H+.
Merch, what is going on?
Yep.
Well, Uni is laying down some
Both
heavy
teams up
shots,
3v3
that's for
currently.
sure what's
I will
happening here,
say
but we do
kind
have
of
about
out
half
of
time
range
left.
for
Both
retake
teams
here.
are
Yeah,
full
they're
reset.
not nearby to really
Busy
stall
going
this.
for the
Never
fight.
mind.
I don't think anyone
STN decided
actually can
against
stop
it,
this, but he's gonna
surprisingly.
hop off. I'm not sure if his
Yeah.
hand was forced there or not. Lasagna in a pretty solid
And
position.
there goes
however, he's
Lasagna,
gonna
get
get
caught
walked up on by
lacking.
Stooge. who's in an even better position. I would like to see another flip attempt here, really force the hand of Nightmare, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. You basically get a free pick.
That's a free steal.
For this
Yep.
stop here, so that's a free steal in my opinion. 7 days.
Great for them.
Some heavy shots now from STN.
There goes Grimliners. They're still up 3.
There's a wipe from
And
Nightmare.
Uni's going to take down as many as he can with them.
That's
Yep.
just not going to be enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was an easy steal out of Envy. All right, so 1-1.
We haven't seen
What up,
that much. I will say, just
these
like
guys
going
have
back
been
to like
so-
gadget
these
utilization,
guys
I
have been so
actually
close. Let's
think
start
EU is
previous
really
cash
good at
out,
that.
gosh,
If
1-1
you guys
down
didn't see
the
the
wire,
bunkers
these ones
that
help are
EU was building
super
with
low.
goo and barricades,
It's like I was saying before,
insanity.
Like, after hour, sorry,
Genuinely.
previous after hours now Nightmare. These guys are no slouch. They won season 0. They're making it this far in season 1. If they can get past,
What's
enemy,
up, Wayne?
teams have really leveled
Welcome,
up.
welcome.
Past that
Oh.
point here. Vault number
and hi
3
next.
coming in
How's it
here,
going?
and Cash outs now on the southern side of the map, I believe, kind of like the southwest. Teams again poshing basically where we saw them off the spawn. M11 in hand for Uni. We've seen that man rocking that weapon time and time again. An absolute demon here. But now pretty much the ball's in
Watching
Envy's
28
court. They
years
gotta make
later,
something. They gotta get a push
let us know
across
how it
here. They
is.
can take the Godzip, they can take the pad.
All right,
But
I've
we're
heard
down
enough.
to
He said
final
speak.
box merch. What
Good
do you
to know.
think is gonna happen?
Yeah, so Envy is going to have to be the aggressor here, and it looks like Nightmare is just kind of setting up. Lasagna trying to be annoying, take some pop shots. He's not really too worried about much here. He just can't obviously overextend or over ego challenge, get picked. That's really all they need to avoid here. Just be patient.
A lot of angle holding
react
here.
to where Envy is
Yeah.
going. Don't try to.
They're very
project
much at a
anything.
standstill.
Nightmare is in tech.
Okay,
Yeah,
it looks like finally
Envy's
Envy's deciding they're going to engage.
Have a nice
Do
gateway
something, so.
that is going to help them get the ball rolling here. As STN is going to get that plug over on D. Nightmare
Busy's
does
super
react in a
separated from
pretty
Envy.
timely
Yeah, he
manner
is. He
as
got
Envy's
very cut
kinda
off.
split up,
Yeah,
and
someone as
Nightmare is
important as the
very
heavy in your
stacked
team,
up.
you
So
really
if
don't
we
want
could
this
see a pick
separated.
Come in to the hands of Nightmare. This could turn
Nightmare just
very
having
quickly
height.
south
They
for
don't
Team
notice
Do
Stooge
see Laz just trying to
creeping
find something,
around.
but they haven't quite yet.
Stooge
sniffed out
has an
exactly
angle
where
here
Envy's set
to
up, which
possibly
is
do something nutty,
pretty
but
far
I don't know.
away.
Lasagna's here
Objective
for the take,
down.
and I don't think anybody's even remotely
it's
nearby to
just
stop
methodic.
it. Everybody's 60
Slow
meters
game
away at
here.
least.
A lot
STN's
in these,
now
these final round matchups. Again,
heading
plenty of
that
time
way.
for
I mean, they're
retake
nowhere
here, so I don't
close.
think Envy is stressing too
I don't know
much,
what the
but
plan was
it
here.
is the final
60
box
meters
of
away? What are we
fortune.
doing?
These teams, they're
Rotating
gonna
for the
play
next
for it,
ball?
Get that little lead in the series. Get you a little bit of a
I
buffer.
guess so.
We do see Nightmare just making the way up the steps here. Envy also. Again, these teams
Especially
are gonna see
like
us a lot of
being the
swapping
final
spots.
cash out,
You
right?
hear
Like,
the Warhorn going
It's
on.
going
I
back
think
to the
that
same
still
thing.
is.
They're
Let's
gonna
go
get it back
into
for
the
free.
hands of
What are we
Envy.
doing?
Nightmare does.
What's
get
with
a
letting the
really
free
switch in
steals
there. He
happen?
will go down this,
I'm saying,
STN.
man, this is gonna be
Lasagna
EU all
trying to
over
get the
again.
res.
This
He'll
was
get the
literally
ton of
what
free
Pulsar
steals.
and Amers
Very
was
low
like.
Health bars on the side of Envy here. Stu and Busy being taken very low. That is going to
Great
be STN
kill.
getting taken down.
2v2 health
Will
advantage on
Patience
top
gets
side
better
of
from that.
Nightmare
The box
currently,
still
but
in
not
favor of
Vault
Envy.
advantage.
Nightmare all back
There's still
up
a
here.
ton
So
of time
3-2
on this
in
cash
favor
box.
of
Yeah, there
Nightmare.
is.
You're gonna
Everybody's
I don't
full
think
strength.
anyone's
No,
able
STN's
to-
still down.
What can they get
Oh,
done?
nice,
Oh,
nice switch
what
out
a
of Busy.
block.
Just re-steal. Just take it back again.
Man,
Just go ahead.
grabbed him
Go
by the
ahead. Hit the
neck,
box
dude.
again.
What a shot with the
Yeah,
winch
yeah,
there.
yeah, hit the
But
box
now
again.
that it's on cooldown, what can
Oh,
they do? The
C4 didn't get
C4
interrupted.
is not going to matter.
WRPG.
comes out to
Uh-oh.
go ahead and defer
Busy
them,
getting the
or
kill,
deter
hold on.
them. Where's
Busy's
the
dead.
heart? A bit more. Busy takes down
2v2, but
Lasagna
Uni
takes
is
down
like
Busy.
pretty much
Busy
out of the
is
fight.
dead.
Lasagna is
Back and
also
forth here.
1 HP.
20
They need to
seconds
kill
just about
Lasagna here.
left on
They
this
literally
box.
getting a free res
Uni
right now.
takes STN
They actually
down.
are,
Still
holy.
2v2.
Wow.
Make it a 3v2 here. The steal
Oh,
coming
the
back
dome
out
falls.
from
They
Gremlin.
gotta
gotta stop
Not
Busy
Busy.
here. They gotta stop Busy
Coming
here.
in with the winch, will get him knocked off.
They
of
got
there.
it. Oh, wait, no, they still need to interrupt.
The
No.
steal's still going out there.
Big kill out of Uni. Oh my god.
That is Nightmare taking game
Oh
number one.
my
Unfortunate.
God.
I was losing my marbles and my words constantly. Merch, I gotta take a
Jeez,
second to
dude.
breathe. What did we just watch?
Dude, Uni doing Uni things. Oh my lord. I thought Stooge was absolutely
love doing
gonna
it.
rip him off the box, so that was the
I
end
mean,
of it.
A ridiculous final cash box.
Wow,
That
just
changed
wow.
hands twice.
8
absolutely
and
for
2 is
free,
crazy.
Which leads me to
Was that
question
4
the initial
steals?
plug in the first
Probably.
place,
Yeah, I think
but
so.
Absolute chaos ensues.
Is that a new record
And
all time?
Like we've said so many times,
It's gotta be.
Nightmare live in the
For
chaos.
everyone
Stuff
new to
hits the
chat,
fan. These are the guys
we
that end up
are in the middle of
shining
NA right now.
when the
You're
dust
watching
settles.
Nightmare, a
And,
newly
they
signed
just-
team,
they just
and
got away
Envy,
with the
that's
steal
the
that
team
they
that's been
shouldn't have got
signed
away
for a
with,
little
in
bit
my
now.
opinion. I don't
If you
think
guys
there's really
aren't
any
aware, we do have a
else to
community
break down here.
tournament going on
And Miss
tomorrow
Blaze
on
Dome
Sunday.
Shield, that
If
wasn't
you're
really
interested in
presenting. There was
watching, we'd
just
love
so
for you to
many
come along.
things
It's going to be at 2
that
p.m.
went wrong and so much
EST.
chaos that
And if
ensued
you're
that
interested in
overall
playing, we
performance
are full on slots, but
that
we're
is
going to be running more
insane.
community tournaments in the future. join the Discord, get involved.
Everything that I mean,
It's a good time, I promise. We follow the Prohubs rule sets, so if you like what you see, you might get a chance to play it for real.
Basically, I think
Yeah.
Uni just keeping them alive as long
Yeah,
as
tomorrow-
looks like-
do and
But
busy.
I was saying, yeah, just tomorrow, 2 p.m. community tournament. It's our most ambitious project yet. 16 teams currently locked in. We'll be spectating one game from each group during the group stage, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise with the bracket stage on how we're going to be spectating that. But yeah, it's a full tournament. Also, prizing is provided by Embark. It's our first time collaborating with them on a tournament, so major shout out to Embark. Thank you for helping us with that tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm hitting the absolute cinema emote.
With Skyway or with Sis as we move on to games 2 and hopefully 3.
Oh man, yeah, I'm so excited. Sam especially has been working so hard at this tournament, so everyone give him some love. He deserves it. He's been stressed. I did all my part a couple weeks ago because I did all the graphics. So he kind of took the brunt force of this. So give him some love, give him some respect, and tell him thank you. He deserves it.
I coded an entire bot for this tournament.
He did code an entire bot.
It's just one
He
part of
literally
it.
clocked into work.
I did. I signed out of work and then started coding.
Don't see the most reps.
Give him some love.
No, we're excited. It's yeah, it's been a lot of organization. Cody put out a video and we jumped from 4 teams to 24, and then we finally closed the registration, and now we're down to 16. Thank God. So very excited.
We see the Pike.
This is the first time we've seen Skyway, I feel like, much at all. We didn't see Skyway at all in EU, really.
I don't think I watched a game of Skyway, did I?
Yeah, I don't think so. We saw literally Vegas and Sis Horizon and Monaco like a ton.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
this is why it's
And
gonna
Nozomi.
feel good coming into
Yeah, a decent amount of
all the
Nozomi,
top
which was fun to
teams
watch.
fighting each other.
Yeah,
Likely we're
definitely.
gonna see
Interesting to see
these guys
Skyway, though.
end
I'm not a
up friends.
big fan of this map
Yeah,
just
I
because it
think
feels
what
like
you
an
were saying about this
amalgamation
map
of
not
all the bad
being
parts of every map.
risky and careful there, son. Gotta get down. Not being super up there on teams' kind of pick list. I think maps like Skyway, Soul.
So we're seeing
You know,
Shaq
it's just there's
from
some
Busy.
maps that are just not
this map.
as fun or intuitive to push. Like there's certain
Yeah,
areas
I
that
mean,
are
it makes
just
sense.
tough.
No,
A little
that
interesting
totally
to see it
makes
out of
Kind
him. I feel like he
exacerbates
doesn't run the
a little bit
Shack
with
that
the open
often.
office area on the
In
western side
comparison
of the
to
map.
SA or
The
Minigun. I
push
feel like
coming
those
out
jumps
from
are
the
kind of
side
bread
hiding
and butter.
They smell blood
Yeah.
in the water, but Uni, great crossfire there with either the Arner
They
or
need-
M11.
I like
need
their
a gateway.
strain. No, I like their strain on Nightmare
will
here.
go
They
into the
just were
box.
like,
Let me
oh,
go
we don't
ahead
really
and
care if
find
you
your
take the
way.
box.
Thank
We're just
you,
gonna hold
Burrito.
you
Appreciate
and make
buddy.
you decide on
that's
what
fair.
we're doing.
Envy
That's fair.
just trying to
So-
W
we're getting
Burrito, as
W
always.
Sam
W
in the
Burrito in the
chat.
chat.
Yeah, what's up?
Envy just
Thank
trying
you.
to run that
Thank
box.
you.
If they can just get there and set up first without
Yeah,
getting
my
beat,
energy's kind of like
they
at an
are
all-time
going
low
to
at the
be able
moment.
to
It's
see
been a
their
lot of
teeth,
work,
their
but
Nightmare
very, very,
on the
very
chase.
excited.
This is
I'm
where it gets
excited
tricky.
for it.
This retake
Also,
on
major
this
shout out to
upper area.
Utopian. He's going to be
Gremlin's
helping
gonna
us
get
out
hooked.
tomorrow
But
with
STN
scoring.
will be the one that
Huge
goes
weight
down,
off
I
my
believe.
shoulders.
So that's a trade too.
I'll be casting the entire event, and I'm not really a caster, but I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna be a fun time.
gonna do great.
It's all gonna be chill, fun, fun memories. All of us.
Who
Happy
knows? Maybe
friends.
I'll be incredible. Maybe I'll be able to multitask like I did with the controller.
Sure, yeah.
It won't be as hard for you.
Yeah.
W Samuel.
Yeah, common Utopian win. Yeah, that's my go right there.
On behalf of Nightmare.
Nah, he
I
is
just wanna
coming
go back.
clutch
The
with that.
aim of Uni is so satisfying to watch. Even the heals, just like that zero recoil, perfect control.
So I'm a
over
little
whatever
confused.
weapon
Envy's
he's
just
using.
kind of
It is so
hanging
awesome
out
stuff to watch.
and
We
wasting
do see
time.
A lot
I've
of
done
this, and I'm just
before.
kind of not sure what.
The first vault of the game.
Are they
Envy's trying
slowing
get
down
the
to like
gateway.
talk about the
Gateway
game
coming
plan
in
and
from
then
Stooge,
executing
not
it, which I'm not
actually
against
working
that.
at all.
Hey, when that
He
happens.
wanted it to, a bit of a blunder there, unfortunately. But
Kind of
looks like
wasted
they're
his
going to
gateway
get a
there.
reset. They're gonna need
Don't
to
really
slow
know
it down. That was all
why.
of Envy has fallen to half HP. Stooge
Looks like it
doing
didn't
what he
place
can with that
correctly, but-
H+ infuser, trying to get the team back to health. However, he's currently
Grimliners definitely saw Stooge.
creeping up on the wrong
Yeah,
guys.
this is a
if
tough
you
spot.
ask
They're
me.
split.
Slow
Nightmare
development
holding
play here.
incredible height right now. They have great
Plenty of
positioning.
time to work with those,
Envy
so
just
you
kind of
don't
has to
need force
like
it, but
cross
they
their
are
fingers
going
and try to
have
cross,
try
which
and
is
figure
looks like
out
that's what
how
they're
to
doing, but
collapse on
it's
Envy.
tough.
I think if they're gonna
What a great
try
Winch
and
did
play
connect.
Oh, the
busy
clue.
with the
They
winch,
pulled him around the
catches
pole.
something
Doesn't
when
really
it
help too
wants as
much.
well. Grem's
So the
gonna
equalizer
check it
get both
out.
heavies
Stooge
down. Now it's
finds
just
out,
light.
so another 2v2, but
Stooge gets down.
right
It's
on
just
cue is taken out by
STN. Gets
Lasagna.
busy up, which is a great
Getting
res, but he
rezzed
needs
as
to
well
try to
would
hold
be a
off.
huge factor
And I don't know if
here.
he's gonna be able to
Punch
get in
battle,
time.
if
Yeah.
you will.
That's
Envy
Envy wiped.
Again,
I think Envy's getting diffed this game, man. I think the series is
just
might be dropped.
against that Shack right now. An interesting
Brett,
choice to see
have
Busy
a
whipping out the Shack.
wonderful night.
Yeah, I
Sweet
think
dreams.
Busy, well known. I mean, one for the minigun, but do we want to play that here? Probably not. But I think his SA game is just
Yeah, good night, Cret.
strong. You know, there are some decisions map dependent.
I probably wouldn't
team
have put
dependent,
on
whatever you're
the
playing up
Shack here.
against. But
If I was
this is
busy,
just
just
such a hard
because
push.
as a
Now you're really
heavy
getting the
going up
better of
against
that off
another
that
heavy with
initial
SA1216,
jump up
I
from
don't
both
think you're
teams.
making it
They
out.
play that super well. And
I didn't realize the
honestly,
YouTube stream is popping this much.
not
Yeah, our
being able for
YouTube
just
chat is
this
definitely
box, there's
the most
still more
active.
on this map. But again,
Which is
still
like
on
the
top
opposite of
at
most
1-0,
streams.
We
and
want
see
the
if
Twitch
we
chat
get
to
the
be
next
active.
two.
Yeah,
well, they're
we-
down
yeah.
to loser bracket already. And that's
We would
just
like
like
the
how
Twitch chat.
brutal that this tournament is. So many good teams, but only some can stay up in that upper bracket. I mean,
Envy shouldn't be
I'm
losing
just
this.
excited to
I
see
mean,
what these guys can do. I do
like I
them.
said,
agree.
I mean,
So Envy,
Nightmare last
play good
season
for us. I
gave
just need to
Ricked the work.
I agree. I would love to
And,
see game 3 here, especially in this matchup.
just
I
kinda
don't
looking
wanna
like
jump
more
the
of the
gun, but
same
I feel like
at
we
the
might see
moment.
this matchup twice.
I watched him in
my
scrims this week. It
early
looked pretty
prediction.
dominant.
And
Yep.
I honestly am
So.
rooting for that because this is the highest level finals you could get to watch. Make sure you are taking notes at home. You're curious about.
I think Envy's problem
Two
is
Dreamliners.
watch these guys.
I think
Some
Envy's
huge shots
mostly
from
just
STN,
getting
though, taking
diffed
out
in this
Graham. Uni's gonna
situation.
get the trade, but Stooge
Um,
also gets another one. So
They're
that's
just
gonna
kind of
leave Nightmare
struggling
down
to
just
make
Uni.
much value out of
He's
a
in
lot of their
decent
plays.
position here. He doesn't have
And
to
you can
wipe.
tell, right?
However,
I mean,
Envy is
there's a
at
lot of
full
sitting, there's a lot of
capacity.
contemplation.
Uni's
I
gonna
think they're
play
trying
the
to
long
find
game. He's gonna go
some sort of
set up.
cracks
Let's see what it
in
looks like to
Nightmare's
force
play,
them
and they
to go
are
plug
struggling
over
to
at
find
A,
it.
at
Yeah.
least for the
And it
time
could be
being,
maybe they
waiting
didn't,
for these
scrim
points,
final
but
round a
some
lot.
aggressive shots
Maybe
coming in from STN cross
maybe they're
map. They don't wanna
intimidated. Who
let
knows what's
Nightmare
happening?
get anything they
But
want.
they're not.
Uni
they're
just
not
playing
able to
all the way
find
in
the crack. They're
Guadalajara, just waiting for
struggling
his
right
team
now.
to coin.
I don't know,
across
but they
the
said
map
earlier
based on
that
that fight.
they had
Both have
heard that
such a
Envy said they had figured
divisive
out how to counter Uni, and I
POI
will
on this
pretty much
map.
say that I
It's-
have not seen that
sometimes,
yet. I feel like
yeah,
Uni
like,
has
if I'm
been
holding
a
hotel,
dominant
I feel
force
great.
in
Other
every
times
single
I'm
map
just
so
getting
far.
jumped on, and
I agree.
so really,
I mean,
some
he is
teams
a
still
different
trying to
shooter.
figure out
is
what
so
the
tricky
counter
sometimes.
is. Was it the Shack?
But it doesn't.
I don't know.
The box is the other way, Young.
I think it's just a
So we
playstyle
got both
thing,
teams
but I'm
here,
not sure.
Envy and Nightmare fighting over.
Is he as
2
selfish
and
with his
A.
domes?
We have
Maybe.
to see who gets the better of it here, but these guys are a little split. Uni's not quite with this team, so it's a 3v2 right now in favor of Envy. They will take down
Hey,
Lasagna.
wait,
He
and he
goes on
just
quick.
kind of ran
he gets
down
two.
Nightmare.
Right away, Uni
Yeah.
still just chilling.
They
on the
need
roof.
to.
Not
They
gonna
need to get Uni
find
down
Too
though.
much noise again.
He's just
Vying
gonna
for
he's
more of
gonna
those
rat
coins
probably
here.
and wait for Steam
Yeah,
to get back
rat
up.
and
Not a
one
lot left
coin,
as
which
we
is
go, but
valid, I
again,
would too.
sometimes they don't
Yeah. I
even
mean, it's
matter
basically
here.
a wipe.
will get
Pseudo
plugged
wipe.
We've seen a lot
Envy.
more
They
coin
are all down
utilization
here.
in
This
Probe
building
season
as
1.
well. So many
Yes,
floors to
and
play
I'm
around,
glad to
so
see
many
it
ways in.
because
It's
before
up to Envy
Sam
to
made a
keep
good point. It's
Nightmare
like they
at
didn't
bay.
exist. Now they do.
And I'm not
I mean, you get
exactly
3 per
sure,
map.
but
It's kinda like-
I agree.
Nightmare
Yeah, why
already
not
coined
use at least
once
one?
Pretty much for the
You're
same
kinda selling by
coin,
not
that's a
using 'em.
second coin as well. So I'm
Ooh,
curious to
Stu.
see the coin situation,
Especially in final
for
round where
Nightmare,
5
though. They
seconds
could
makes
be
or breaks a lot of things.
Pretty
Yeah, absolutely.
famished in that department. We do see Uni again though, just absolutely in Narnia, but still hitting those shots, getting his team back up to health as well. This is exactly what Uni has to do. He just has to be that thorn in the side that who is even shooting me, and next thing you know, you get triple dinked and you're one shot forced to back down, and that allows Nightmare to make a move here, which Nightmare is doing right now. Brem is going to find the pick on STN. We do see Busy taking some heavy shots as well. He's going to fall even though he trades with the RPG, but Uni's going to get
And
another
Envy just
one.
can't keep
taken
it
out
up.
It's a wipe on
Stooge,
Envy.
and that's going to
Pretty-
be a
pretty quick and
convincing
dominant
wipe
there.
with just about a minute left. So realistically, I think Envy has one chance here, one legitimate
Yeah.
chance here.
The
turn this
casters are
around
pointing it
before
out.
getting sent to
They
the
have about
losers
one more
bracket.
push here if they're lucky.
Yeah, this is a rough
and
timing.
it's not
for
going to be a
Envy. I
great
think for
push. It's
any
going to be a
team.
force push.
Again,
Yeah.
about
They're gonna have to quick
40-ish
steal, and
seconds
it's
left on the
probably not gonna
clock
go
here. You know, they have to run all the way over, try and secure themselves into a spot. It's do or die. It's not possible. But
Trying to
boy,
look
do
for
they
an
need
RPG,
some magic here. Again, the
something to
pass
help
coming out.
this fight
STN
make it a little bit
going for the
easier.
Quick
Throws the
take
dome
here.
to help him out.
C4
Breaks the
gets taken
C4
out here.
preemptively,
C4's
which
off.
breaks the
This could
dome.
work.
Not too
He needs
sure.
to keep sticking the steal. Damage is coming out here. The winch down now on the side of Gremlin. That's a cooldown off. The steal still not coming out here, but that's one down
not a good
on
fight
Envy.
there, fighting inside the bubble like that.
Say that.
So one thing
Nightmares.
I will say personally that
I don't know if
I think
maybe
probably
we'll saw
wasn't the best move was
coming,
throwing.
Merch,
I
but
noticed a lot of teams do it. Is they
that's all
throw
she
the dumb
wrote.
shield
No,
way too early.
no map 3.
What'd you say?
Whoa.
They throw the
Whoa,
dumb
whoa,
shield too early.
whoa.
I
I
agree.
mean, That's the team that won last season.
That is what they say.
That's what they say.
Well,
that's the word on the
Sam, I want to let
street.
you know
The
that
other
I
is that these guys
gambled
are
all of our
pretty freaking
points,
good at the game. I mean,
and I voted for a particular team.
I did not see that
Did you?
coming. I saw
Mm-hmm.
worst case scenario
Okay.
on Envy's behalf.
Do you want to take a
2-1
guess
in
what
this
team I voted for?
situation.
I'm guessing
And
Nightmare
again,
for the fact that I
these are the
see that
returning
has
champs, and they're
100%
showing
points.
why they're the returning champs. They're showing why they just got
I did.
signed, and they're
Great.
showing why
did
they
vote
are
for Nightmare.
regarded.
Yeah,
as one of
glad
the
to know
better
that
minds in
my
this game
gamble
as
was
well.
right.
Just the strategies working out that final
Oh,
setup.
We're up
is
we're up
so
big time.
powerful.
Yeah, too bad I have
We actually
infinite
have
channel
50
points.
50
Is just on
vote
point, Young, and
on
they're
NBA
looking
Nightmare, by the way.
really tough to beat. We've got
Yeah.
to watch them twice here now.
All right,
Yeah,
who are we
even
banning? Who got it
scoring
wrong?
8 kills for Gremlin. Again, only really playing that support too. So
Uh-oh.
good
You
didn't know the
4,200
stakes? You just
support.
signed
We got
up? You didn't know?
4,400 from Stu. These lights are
We
really
just click
like
buttons
keeping
without
these
reading terms and
teams,
conditions? What are we doing?
Obviously alive.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, such a close game. Like even if they lost that, man, against any other team, maybe you have a chance. But again, Envy versus Nightmare, a matchup that we were hoping to be able to watch, maybe cut short by a little bit. But Artie Sensoyo, I want to know your thoughts on what we just witnessed.
My pick'ems are in shambles.
We don't have to talk about anyone's pick'ems.
I mean, honestly though,
Somebody, I guess, like a Halo account or something tweeted, and it says Season 4 name, Shockin' Awesome. And then Heavy replied and said, I prefer the Kingfish personally. And then Kai Kai replied saying, what about the live wires?
I think that even when Envy had favorable,
I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us, being in the chat. It's good to have you. We got some really good games coming up as we get further into the bracket. It's only going to get more intense.
with Vault 2 and their player
And then we'll finally
about the fact that, hey, like,
be in the
coin
finals.
economy, probably
Looks like we're going to see Team Ed versus Nightmare, which is going to be insane. I'm excited. That's going to be a good game. We're going to see something here.
This didn't work out the first time with
We have had already the Rabble Rousers played Ape Aura, and Ape Aura won. In fourth party Cashbox won their game, and now they're facing against Via. So we will see who comes out of that. They will be facing Envy.
Yeah, no,
Team
I
Retwist is
entirely
facing Ape
agree.
Aura.
I do think the battle.
Whoever
wasn't necessarily
loses
about
in
the
this
damage,
Team
it was
Ed
more
Nightmare
about
game
who
will be
could heal
facing
at the proper times. We
losers
saw
bracket.
at
So
the end
we'll
of
see what
Fortune
happens.
Stadium, that last point really clutch out at the perfect time by Gremlin sticking it.
Yeah, I
getting
don't
the
think
early
anybody's
damage,
streaming.
and then
I don't know if
Uni
anybody's
coming in
streaming
perfectly,
the fourth party
healing him
game. I
back
want to
up
know.
halfway, allowing him to stick that full way through. And that's kind of
All right,
narrative
Wayne.
that I
Catch you
saw
later, brother.
is the battle of the heels, because both teams are phenomenal, not only in the damage, the team fights, everything like that. It's just who's going to stay up.
I need them
further, who's going to stay up longer
to finish this
and
prediction
over
so I get all my
on
points
Skyway, I
back.
do think the volatility leans more
What prediction?
towards the vault fights because you have points like Banshee.
Oh, you're talking about the one. Oh, you're
Gremlin,
talking their
as we saw.
prediction.
Yeah, I
Getting those
banked all our
tacking on
points,
the
dude.
damage early on and
All
getting control of the
7,000?
point really allows you to
Yeah, we're gonna be
snowball it
rich.
further. And then we
Oh,
saw
yeah.
a huge moment where
I was
thought
like-
Team Envy would win it.
I was like
but
15% of the
bug
channel
comes-
points.
came
Put in.
down from Gremlin perfectly,
And being a
blocking the
tier 1
shots,
sub,
and the
we get
heals came out from
1.2x
Uni, and it was just
multiplier.
We got
clinical.
we got 26,000. We're rich.
Oh my god, we're rich.
We have
No,
34.
absolutely.
We gotta bank it again. We can double it, baby.
Da, da, da,
And, I
da,
mean,
da.
hey, you know what?
Oh, we don't even know
Do
where
we
we're
do-
going.
Out of nowhere,
It's gonna
right
be
at the
it's
right
gonna be
time. Speaking of which,
Ed
Sensorio,
versus
I feel like we
Retwist.
also have something that's coming
I-
out of nowhere.
yeah,
We're
or
at the
no,
right
Oh.
time.
Ed
You know what
versus
I'm talking about. Real quick.
Nightmare.
Yes,
Nightmare?
and I think we have a wall.
I got my money on Nightmare.
For Artie, gonna be holding it down. Thank you.
I'm down to
Artie,
bank all our
for holding
points,
it
dude.
down thus far, and Walt's gonna be jumping back on the mic as we keep things moving. But while we're waiting,
Oh, did you guys hear that? Do you know
I
who's
did.
coming on the mic?
Promo for Ape Squad
Ruh-roh.
Prohubs Title Survival, and more pro league action coming up right after this.
Ads. All right, I guess we're watch partying Ape Squad Worlds.
I guess so.
Weird.
All right. What do we spend the time on, Sam?
Do you know of a free online Tetris game?
Not anymore.
Like a
love
competitive
Tetris,
one?
though. I love Tetris.
Did GeoGuessr? Can I do GeoGuessr without an account? I have to have an account for real, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Lame. I'll set it up later. I don't really know. We went through our normal portfolio of games.
Hop in, bro.
Hop into what?
Hop in, game.
Oh, yeah.
Chat, if you want to join, we're gonna we're gonna do Tetris.
Let's see.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna start this poll as well. Everyone, hop in.
Yeah, leave it blank.
What?
I'm leaving it blank. You got a code?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
How do I? How do I turn this down? Can I turn it down? Hang on. I gotta find settings. Update. There's no settings. Oh no. Custom game, private room.
Are you not? I literally sent you my code.
It didn't take me it because it put me in the wrong lobby.
Click my code.
I did. And hang on.
Click my code.
This isn't my primary browser. So I kept opening in a different one. All right,
There we go.
Oh god.
All right, everyone, get in here quick. If you're playing, you better hurry up. We don't have a lot of time.
Yep. Everybody lock in. Get on up here.
I'm giving you 20 seconds, and then I'm starting it. Otherwise, it's gonna be me and Sam.
Arrows and
Hard drop is space.
All right, I got it.
and-
Wait, what is rotate? Control. Okay. I might be cooked just on the controls, looking, but we're gonna find out.
All right, I'm gonna start it. I'm starting it.
Oh wait, arrow up. Perfect. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Which one am I? Wait, I don't know which one I am.
I don't know.
I'm assuming I'm left. Yeah, I am.
How do you rotate?
Damn, should have read the controls, nerd. Up
I
arrow
see.
or controls.
Wait. How do you like rotate though? Oh, there we go. I see. Shift banks.
Oh god, I fucked up. Uh oh. Cracking under pressure, bro. No. No, I'm cracking. I'm falling apart.
Oh, I messed up. Well, you're gonna be in a good spot now.
I don't think so. I think I'm cooked, Loki. Yeah, I think I'm cooked.
I don't know. I'm kind of in shambles, game. Oh, dude, I'm making so many mistakes right now.
Yeah, same. Oh, I sold. Wait. Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's Jover.
I love Tetris.
I like forgot the controls for a second, like mid game.
Z and X, it just does it for you. It's really quick.
What are you talking about, ZNX?
Z and X just quick rotates. Pretty
Oh, interesting.
Who won it? Who won it? Who won it?
All right, run it back. We got one more.
All right.
They're back to the caster
Here's
screen.
time.
You want to run one more?
Yeah, quick.
All right. Head somebody on Waltz is on the screen.
The games continue to be hype. It's exciting. I'm here.
All right, I'm speed running and I'm hoping for the best. Godspeed.
Filling in for you as I was a little bit delayed, but I'm here now. I'm excited to be with this phenomenal panel. And the games have been great so far. I think that sometimes we've seen some storylines that maybe were a little surprising. But the games themselves have been pretty close. But we have some updates on our bracket now. So Soyo, you might run us through who's been progressing, especially in that loser bracket.
Over the losers bracket, we see in best of one.
Am I tweaking game?
No.
No.
Stadium, we see the Rabble Rousers make their way.
Fine,
over the
we'll make
losers
up.
to Apora, besting on Heat as well. They faced off early on, and Apora took that victory over this rise. I got to catch a little bit of that. action.
In shambles,
Really came
hold
down
on.
to the wire.
Oh, why, dude, I didn't rotate. All right, this is GG's, honestly.
Stalls on that first point, was able to snowball it.
I didn't rotate. I'm in shambles.
Further down the line in that losers round, fourth party.
Yeah, I have no way of confirming this.
Besting the Steppers, they are such a strong shooting team, so fourth party Cashbox made the adjustments they needed to do to win that out, and now they're going to be facing up against
Oh.
who won it over Scalawags.
A lot to look over. And so
Oh, the mighty have
big
fallen,
focus
bro.
right now is going to be our final where we have Team
Oh god.
I'm so in shambles.
Okay, we did it.
I messed up.
Because we just saw Nightmare take down
Messed up, bro.
2-0, but
All right, it's 1-1. That's good though.
It's not
This was fun.
much of a blowout as
All right.
the scoreline would have.
Back to business at work. Okay, we're gonna watch Ed versus
Team
Nightmare.
Ed definitely
We're on the
ran
Nightmare
in
watch
a
train.
much
Let's
easier
go.
fashion. So, Young, when you're looking at this, do you think Nightmare are
Apparently
on
the
the same
viewers
level,
do
or
not
Team
like
Ed gonna
Tetris.
stomp their way through this next match?
How you know? What
They all left.
do you mean?
Where was
Joking.
one of the matchups to watch. I think
No
this
way,
is really
dude.
the
Like
other one that
Tetris.
we wanted to see because of
Why
the
not?
caliber of these teams. I think if anyone can take down Ed, it is either Nightmare or Envy. But since we got Nightmare, they looked solid against Envy. So honestly, they're hot. Both these teams just finished their matches. It does come down to some playstyle differences. We saw Lamp running that mesh a lot in cash outs. Is that going to translate over to threes? Is he going to go back to the winch? Got to see what he's going to be running as well. But yeah, Merch, I'm going to throw it to you as well. Go on over to Vegas. We've seen both these teams play here before. Also, thank you, Walt.
You really feel like
and Soy was
medium
coming back
provides that
from
much
the
of a
after the
value
matches.
right now, Ducky?
Starting us off, Merch.
Like you think that's the dividing factor
Where do you
between
want
teams?
to go with this one?
I want to see
Oh my
what
kingdom.
Grad is up to in this one. I'll be honest, I called him out about a week ago for being my current MVP pick on the season. And I think this might be the biggest test he has against Uni. We have a mouse and key light against a controller light, arguably the two best at their
I might say this is the
in
game of the
league.
night.
We do see a quick assist
We'll
as
see.
Lamp is
You
going
think
to
so?
take
I
out
mean,
Lasagna.
yeah, low-key,
Quick numbers advantage.
it,
Grad with the Apex Predator goggles on, hunting down Uni as well. Now leaving Grem all by himself. He is going to be looking to try and get some resets here. But we already see Vault 1 about to get tapped. Team Ed a bit
Yeah, that's fair,
spread
Ducky.
out. They're kind of man-spreading here, though. A powerful position.
All right, so
Not
Nightmare are
Grem
currently
much
it's
room
just
to work with
Grimliners.
at
I
all.
don't
We know he's
can't
using
tell if he's
that
playing. What is he
SA-12, at least
doing?
I believe that's what I saw. So he doesn't really have many options.
They're just
here.
waiting
They're
for
gonna be
coin.
looking
Okay,
for
early
the
coin.
resets. I believe Lasagna just coined as well. So now a full reset for Nightmare. We do see Vault 1 finished on the unlock, and it's going to be plugged in over at Cash Out B.
Okay,
Looks like they're
big
gonna try to
plug.
manipulate this one a little bit as well, Young.
Yeah, great start there from the side of Team Ed. Just playing calm. They did not a lot of fighting early on. This is all in Nightmare's hands now to see how they want to retake this. Ed probably just going to play calm, just play under. Again, Lamp on the winch, not on the mesh that we saw him playing so much early in the season. Not a total surprise here in final round. But yeah, Edge is probably either playing for the gateway, for the pad. I'm not sure if they have a gate already set up somewhere. Ice fishing coming out from the side of Nightmare. I think they're hitting the steps now from the side of Team Ed. They will. Some shots taken from Lasagna. Just going to poke at him. Nothing huge coming out just yet. Still about a minute and a half on this box. Just about, maybe a minute and 20 seconds. The steal coming out. Here comes the pad from Team Ed. The steal will have enough time to go through, but here it comes the retake.
All right.
Lamp getting real
Nightmare
close and
controlling the
personal.
cash here. Here we go.
Lasagna taking very low.
Lasagna already down. Grimliner's 1 HP.
Heals coming out from Uni. Great heals getting back in there, but the retake once again. Ed going to take this one right back.
Gosh, she's just constant.
Yeah,
like
I do like the quick
changing possessions.
I know.
More of this
I know.
In 3v2 scenarios,
Constant stealing.
Again, you're forcing the team's hand. You either get the flip or you get a free pick on them.
I'm
trying
banking
to
for Team
stop
Ed,
it.
man.
So
I'm gonna be honest with
great
you.
Setup,
Through and
great
through.
Plays out of Team Ed, and again, Graham.
I mean, they're looking pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie.
They're looking
yeah,
great.
That's just tough timing. Yet
Yeah.
again, that wipe is basically going to be that point for them, as they're going to come back in 18 seconds, but with 30 seconds left.
Normalized
on
might
this
be the
box,
best medium.
this
I
one
mean,
is
he's
pretty
definitely
much,
good.
You know, bagged and tagged.
They trying to
here
win shit
as
further in
we
the
start
alley?
rotating on to next, unless some insanity ensues that I've never seen before.
Possibly.
Yeah, no kidding. Luckily, I don't think the spawns are that close. But again, just winching, wasting a little extra time. Yep, box number 1 going to Team Ed. Nightmare and Co. Again, just didn't really have their footing in that one. Again, right here too. Lasagna, 3 bars. The heal comes out. Will take him back at the full just about. But man, even off the spawns, Nightmare is getting shot at, Merch.
Yeah, they're taking some heavy fire pretty much immediately. All of these players have such vast knowledge of the spawns and how to manipulate them and make them work exactly how they want. And with the accuracy and reps they have on all these recoil patterns as well, it's just very difficult to be in any of these lobbies, regardless of how good you are at this game. When you're
I mean, I'd definitely say these are the 2 best teams of the night.
something you need to be worried about.
Yeah.
We do see
Yeah,
Team
I
Ed,
agree with
believe
you.
they are
I
on top
think these are
of the
genuinely
list
probably
on
the best
angle.
teams
Yes,
that
they
NA
are trying to
has.
ice fish down, as we do see Nightmare.
And to watch them play against each other is going to be pretty crazy.
We haven't really seen them have to play from behind. Even the quick point in our first game here, we do see them now playing from a deficit, which they may not be comfortable with. However, if any team is able to find success in the uncomfort, it is definitely Nightmare. We do see the plug getting plugged and aggressive D-mats coming in from Normalize. However, nobody is going to go down. A couple shots pop off, but more warning shots than anything else. And now we are seeing a reposition.
Oh, keep going. Sorry, I was just seeing those optimistic bounce pad.
We're seeing a reposition here. Lasagna is
Oh,
actually going to find
what
Lamp,
great
but
pike
Normalize
shots
is
Yeah, that was
going to
nice.
So we're left with a medium and a light against a medium.
It's
and
currently
a heavy.
2v2 though,
They are
and
going to need to get
from
that
what-
heavy up.
Like,
Just
look at what he's doing. I think he's
What
the
am I
dude to stall
seeing?
for a sec.
Yeah, what am I
It's the
seeing?
defense. This guy's the go.
But Normalize is going
Look
to
at
get taken
him.
out in
Kind of set up Lamp to die, but he's still the go.
Oh my god, Grad is a bullet.
HP probably should
All right.
wipe here, which he
Still the
does.
go.
Nightmare
Wise
do get the
decision
wipe,
to
though.
take that early wipe.
Yeah.
Bit of a strange kind of teams running into each other there. I mean, the pad on the roof, both of them just met right there. Everyone padding up. I think that's just kind of what cooked Team Ed in this fight, but still a little bit of time on this box. About a minute left. One more good push from the side of Team Ed will do it, but again, Gremlin and Co. just holding it down on the point. Things we've seen from them time and time again. Uni just keeping Gremlin alive. Lasagna playing that positioning so well that we know him to do. Here comes the bounce pad with the gate to get Grad's team up onto the roof of the hotel. NA
Make
strat
defib
here,
the
just hold it
specialization.
down,
I agree.
crouch walk.
I've
hold the
been
money.
saying that. I think it's too
They're
strong.
Very, very close to
I mean, the
Lasagna.
nerf is
D-Mat
definitely
comes
noticeable.
out.
It just
They're
feels
looking
clunky,
to
but
stall here.
still such a
30-ish
high value
seconds
piece of
left
equipment.
on this box.
I agree.
If Team Ed gets this, that's the map, and that is Vegas going their way. Ed not going to let that happen. Lasagna getting
Nightmare.
very, very close.
Need to hold on for like a couple seconds longer.
Lamp. That's also Lasagna going down.
Miners
to
gets
2 versus
Lamp,
2.
Normalize
Make
gets
that
Lasagna.
another 2 versus 2 off
Hits the
rest.
defib. Uni then
goes
gets
coming out for Gremlin, but
graduating.
Uni also getting very, very,
Yeah,
very
really
tired.
anyone's fight
He
right
needs to
now.
run down to a
1v1.
Lamp
I mean,
versus
Uni got
Lamp took
Grimliners.
3 bars. The
Oh
light's
my
not
God.
going to connect. It's Uni for
Uni
the win in
right
that
there.
fight. And Nightmare lives
Jeez.
another day or another box.
Yeah, they get to bring this to an overtime, if you will, a final point. Some clutch play out of Uni. Grad has been absolutely frying early on in this matchup, though. But regardless, we got ourselves an even slate here. The scoreboard does not
NA teams
matter.
like
It is 6 point
Fortune
wins,
Stadium, huh?
and Nightmare is trying to get that ball rolling as it is.
I said
8-8.
NA teams just
It
like Fortune
looks
Stadium.
like they're going to be going for a fast plug over on C.
This isn't Fortune, though. We're watching Las Vegas.
It's next.
Oh,
next.
Gotcha.
I
I just realized that. I was like, what are you talking about?
At least establish a power position here before you want to commit to this plug. We do see normalize.
SA sucks against a
ahead of
smart
the
player.
game here.
I'm telling you, man, go
Box
watch
is
the
just gonna fall
EU
right through
VOD.
the hole. I think normalize
That's
set
crazy.
that booby trap up himself. He is a sneaky little beaver. That is the play style that he has in his bag, and it is so exciting to watch. We do see him find that pick on Lasagna. That is huge. That is medium on medium action. Now Nightmare without a medium is going to have to play this very tactically for the reset here. The trophy is down on site
the
as
C4
well,
for the stall.
really no chance at getting that res. We do see Lamp rolling around, or roaming around, I should say, on point C. He's gonna get this steal with the goo set up, and now
I don't like. Yeah, I don't know where Nightmare is. They're just nowhere to be found for the steal.
Getting Grem down to half health, and he knows exactly where Uni is. This is huge.
Maybe playing for a lasagna coin.
He's trying to sniff something out. Oh, if only he could see what we could see. But graduating down to 10 HP, they're gonna need to slow it down here. Now there's plenty of time to work with. I think everybody just needs to hit the reset switch.
Just gateway lead.
Both teams are about to be at full capacity.
Resetting back up to height.
Yeah, which is good for them.
I mean, yeah.
To take effect.
Ed really doing their best here. They still have control over this box. Again, whoever gets this one, that is going to be who is up in the series. Again, we're going to Fortune after this, and then to Sis if we get to a game 3. Ed just playing for the stall here. Winch ready to use, but not going to commit just yet.
Going for the steal gets interrupted.
Lasagna again, just baiting. Here comes the jump. It is now Nightmare fighting Lamp, but they can't quite get him down. That is two down on the side of Nightmare. Make it 3. That might be it. That honestly might be it. Ed is so good, man. Here.
Like they struggle a little bit, but just like the way they played that out was really, really great.
Favor, and it's
they pinched really well. I mean, Nightmare just had no clue what was going on because they were getting attacked from all angles. You know.
The game had started
yeah.
beforehand.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's map 1. Ed, I don't think Nightmare are gonna be able to pull off anything.
They don't come back in time. They'll have like
the slaying power that normalized.
Yeah, they have like 10 seconds.
Obviously, Lamp as well. They're able to brute force their way through so many of these matches.
I want you to know I am farming channel points right now.
The lack of fear.
Yeah, because Ed's about to win, bro, and we're gonna be good.
His one-on-ones against Uni is very impressive, and it's a great sign if you are.
And then we're gonna lose it all, and you're gonna be like, damn.
Because they pace that. Yeah, no, their pacing is very good.
Yeah, they very much controlled that map.
Rage just in time in the middle of the series. So again, Team Ed 1-0. They will be taking Vegas off of Nightmare. We're going to Fortune next. I mean, pretty even score lines across the board for both teams here. But Team Ebb, just those decisive fight winners. I think they're so fast in these fights. They start them and it's over, just in the blink of an eye. Like if they're calling their targets right, they're calling.
I think Lasagna's just having a tough time against normalized.
Whatever they're doing is really working. Again, Grad, as we kind of expect. 5-2 on the 93R. He's been rocking that gun, God, since the start.
I mean, I will agree.
One of the best
I think
controller players
Lasagna and Gremliner are good players, but I will say Uni is definitely like the difference maker on that team.
It's not just us looking at these games.
If he doesn't pop off, that team definitely does not look like the same team.
I've been saying that medium is the glue. I've always said medium is the glue, especially in this meta. Medium is the glue.
As we saw
I agree.
Versus Nightmare, I'm sure we can expect some close fights and some wild stuff.
Yeah, if it's anything like game 1 that came down to a cheeky last-second steal, I think we are definitely in for a good one. I know that obviously Team Ed is not going to want to let that happen, but Nightmare, they probably don't want to be in that situation either. They want to be sitting more comfortably. They don't want to be playing for that last-second goo.
You want to hear something crazy?
Steal, which was an absolute.
Aiden just tweeted saying everyone on the yard is now 30 years old.
His flowers on that play. But going into this one,
that's not true. He's not.
Again, we're still in our
I think his birthday is
here,
today.
so the potential to see Team Ed.
Yo, Food Destroyer, thank you for the follow over on Twitch.
Thank you so much for the
welcome to the stream.
For a very long time. I don't think
good
anybody
to have
seen
you.
Nightmare
Are you
lose 2
just
games
checking
in a
into
row
Pro
pretty
Hubs?
much ever. I believe they swept through last season's playoffs. So uncomfortable territory. But again, I've been using that phrase for Nightmare, and they're a team that excels in the uncomfort. But to start things off, we are on Fortune Stadium, flying through with that overhead cam, and we are seeing some aggression from Uni, traversing from the helicopter pad over towards Vault 1. Looks like they're going to win that race against Team Ed.
Yeah, this top hotel building, just one of the spots you expect to start playing. And you got the Isolt kind of
Dude,
middle
normalize
building with this
is
hotel
different
building here.
with
These teams just
Pike,
holding
I'm not
these
gonna
roofs
lie.
until somebody makes a move. Now, the tricky part, can Team Ed make it over to B to go ahead and fight Nightmare? They're going to be try and be a little proactive to make this happen. We do see Uni going for the just get the gateway set up, get his team over. Standard stuff here.
Chat, we are one follower on Twitch away from our goal of 90.
To set up here.
If you're watching right now,
is sometimes the hardest part
and you're not
of
followed,
this area of the map here, but Ed
you should hit the button real
easy.
quick.
Just
And then once you hit that button,
on the
you should head over to
way
the YouTube
in,
stream,
maybe the steps,
and then make sure you're subscribed and you like it as well.
this fight.
Yeah, I think
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Maybe if you're feeling crazy, you check and see if you got a Prime available. And then when you go to YouTube, you know, if you're feeling frisky, it's for a $3 membership. That's all I'm saying. So I'm like, helps out the channel a lot.
Brad's gonna get kind of picked off. I think he got
That's
stuck on
fine.
the wall there.
I mean,
Team Ed got kind of deleted.
Yeah, they did.
It's been a lot with these games. It's kind of hard to follow along or even commentate on because you know the fights are just so quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out if I just griff enough during the game, Nightmare might win, and that's what I want. So here I am, pandering for subs.
I guess so.
Spare primers. Spare primers,
Give me all
sir.
your energy. Give me all your energy so I can give it to Team Ed.
Nightmare knows exactly where
To
they're
who?
coming from. So let's see if
Who?
they opt for
To who?
another aggressive push. They are going to use this
Ooh,
jump
what's
pad
up,
to try
man?
and
Snack
What's
time
up,
and PH
Bob?
all time. I'm saying I might give me a snack. That sounds like a good idea.
I don't have any snackies, but I eat Mackies for dinner, and I feel
I have
kind of gross.
jalapeno kettle chips, and they're so yummy.
One
Ooh, that
last
sounds
chance for Ed to make this
Yeah, they're
happen.
so
30
yummy.
seconds just about
No.
on this
Do
box.
yes.
Rotation.
We got
Dude,
this
you talking about my
taken a
snack
little bit
rotation?
low.
'Cause
The
yeah,
winch
real.
going to connect, but not going to bring
This is
it
a great
back.
rotation.
Ooh,
What an
take down
RPG.
Nice
Giant.
RPG.
Good night. The
Yeah.
steal.
Normalize riding it down.
Normalize getting the
I
steal
feel
out.
like I've
It's
seen this
also
before.
landing
I played
the
these
Gremlin.
games before.
It's now
I've seen the
3v2
kickflip,
in
too.
favor of Team Ed.
Yeah.
Make that a 3v1.
Dr. Pepper
Uni the last
time?
to do it.
Oh,
Can he
brother.
make something happen here? No, he cannot. Box number one. In
I'm normally
favor of
not
Team
down
Ed.
for Dr. Pepper, but
Something
that
we
sounds
saw
kinda
last
gas
time
right
too.
now.
They come in, they sweep them up. I
Is this gonna
swear
be a quick
Nightmare
2-0
had
sweep?
that. They were holding for
I don't
so
know. I didn't
long,
even
and
realize
it was-
Ed took that.
That was it.
Should I bet more
That's
channel
a
points?
backbreaker for sure. I mean, you hate to experience that if you're Nightmare.
I didn't even realize that Ed actually pulled
I
off the
think
steal
it's just
there.
more of a testament to Team Ed than anything
I'm saying.
else.
That's how
Just
fast all that was. That was
looking
crazy.
Dominant, kind of getting away with whatever they want.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to open
Yes, it was a
Celsius after
very-
this map
it
because
was a
I'm
very
starting to
good
feel a
push,
little
but
eepy.
Nightmare knew that was the push
Just a
that
little.
needed to ensue.
Actually, not a little. I'm
But
feeling
they couldn't
eepy.
No, that was genuinely an incredible
You see
steal.
pretty
We've
immediate
Yeah, it
been
was.
seeing a ton of
taking
those.
place here over-
Oh my!
throughout the
Oh
day.
my God!
Nice stair tech
Oh.
normalize as
Oh
Put it
my
on the fridge. That
goodness.
was beautiful.
Oh my
Vault 2
goodness!
has completed.
I feel like a player's skill level is measured by stair tech.
Team Ed, not sure exactly
Well,
how they're
if
gonna
that's the
play that.
case,
They
I'm
might
like
give possession
paper
to
two.
Nightmare,
I'm so bad
just
at stair
opt
tech.
to get into
I will
more
say I've been
offensive
playing light a
positions
lot
on
in like
this
quick play
also,
recently.
which
Or
is
like when I play
exactly
with
what
people in
they're doing.
Discord, I'll play light and
Normalize,
like World Tour
trying
just
to
kind of
just
troll.
find the angles. They're in a
And
really good spot
it's
here.
very
See
hard
that
to stair
money
tech on
starts
light
moving.
compared to medium
Thank
or
you.
heavy.
All right, thank you.
Heavy's also kind of hard,
Quickly.
but
Right
like
on cue, lasagna.
if you just
I
get
feel
it
so
started
floaty,
right,
like,
if you
it
start
feels
low
like
enough
I
down, you're
can't-
fine. But yeah, light feels like it's floating. It's very
Looking like
weird.
a fish out of water.
I
And
feel
the
like I
rest of
can't
Team Ed
ever
is
get it
about to
going.
collapse on him. Grad
You stair tech with no
absolutely
railings?
hunting him down. He knows
Interesting.
exactly where
I
the
feel like I
next
struggle
is.
more when there isn't
Long-range
railings.
shots on Uni as well. Impressive stuff, especially
For some
on
reason.
the head glitch.
I don't
Uni
know.
and
I also feel like I
Hawkins
don't do it very
all
often
of
if there's
Team
not
Ed
railings though.
Fully healthy. This is not a good
Heavy is
position.
too
I
big
feel
for
like
consistent
railings
stair
is-
tech. Yeah, you have to be like pretty much
With a huge
perfect, or
explosive.
else you bonk
Brad
your
did
head and then you
whatever
get
he
stuck
can
and it
to
takes
get
you
it
longer
back
than it
up
would
to
if you
his
just
top
ran.
health, but
I feel like railings is what messes me up. For some reason, it like never. I don't know if I'm missing an input, or maybe I don't understand what is actually happening with the stairs egg, but I feel like I can never get it to like actually mantle correctly.
You're like keeping momentum as your body swings over the rail every single time.
I can never get the full like rail.
It's just like being kind of smooth with your mouse.
Great move here from Team Ed to just wipe. We have not seen that all day. Someone like actually going out of their way to just quick wipe.
Yeah.
Immediately, he just responded.
Interesting
Yeah.
turn of tides
Such a great move
here
here.
in this match. Yet again,
Bam!
They only have
Box
10 seconds
so
left, and they still
Team Ed
haven't even
not really
planted it
losing
yet.
that much.
Bam, TF.
All that.
Hi, Sam
all that
McCurry.
just
What's up,
happened.
brother?
Wait, wrong account.
But Nightmare, you're gonna
Wait,
go
wrong
ahead and
account?
You're gonna go ahead and set
Hold
up
up.
on
Wrong
the
account.
Now I'm
Geno
curious who's
side
talking
of
to
the
us.
map here. Get
Yeah,
that
wait,
roof
what do you
line,
mean
try
wrong
and scout
account?
out
What
a
does
couple
that mean?
things.
What is that supposed to mean?
Gonna see if to
Who is this guy?
To see where Ed spawns up. They are gonna get the Halt House spawn. This one also a little tricky to push, but that gateway makes it
Oh, it's
dang
Nex.
easy.
Hi,
Now,
Nex.
Nightmare holding on that roof.
Oh,
Are we
yeah,
gonna see
hi,
fight
Nex.
engaging in just a couple seconds? The shots do start ringing out. Lamp taking a little bit of damage. Nothing to really worry about just yet, but the
Yeah, absolutely.
Lasagna is starting to walk up here. Do we see Gremlin getting busy? He's gonna go ahead and pat over, but Gremlin's taking a lot of damage
Yeah,
in the air.
I
He's
totally
basically
agree
out
with
of the
you.
fight. He will get healed up though. Uni healing him up.
Okay,
as we speak.
Grimliner's
Gremlin
dropping,
does get taken down
unfortunately.
eventually.
Uni is
Normalized
1
takes him
HP,
down.
one
Can he
pike
get
shot, and
Uni?
he's done for.
He cannot, but now a
He's
get him?
fighting for his
Uni
life.
is the last one left. Going
God,
crazy.
he almost
Oh
got
my
layup there. He
hurting.
almost
This
got
is just
layup
Lamp
there.
on 1 HP, but the res comes out
This
as well.
might overall hurt
Normalized
Nightmare.
holding it down alongside Lamp.
think so.
Fox
They still have
still
quite a
in
long time to
favor
coin.
Of Nightmare. Uni going crazy right now.
Nice.
He does get that pick on the grad.
If he
Can
gets it off,
escape
if he wipes here, this is
can.
not good.
He
Yep.
cannot.
Oh,
I just-
no.
And there
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
cooked.
Sorry, Jake.
That is
Normalized
probably
takes
the
him
worst
down
thing
with
that
the
could
pike.
happen.
Yep, that's
Nightmare.
cooked.
My
So
goodness.
he wasted all that
That
time,
was
and
the
that's the
Uni
difference
going
right now. If you ask
Uh-oh.
me, between Team Ed and Nightmare.
Yeah, it's true. All right, well, we'll see Envy and Nightmare in the lower bracket again.
And essentially just
Yep.
kind of zapped away.
It's
the time
I don't
that
know
Nightmare
what
had
it
remaining
is
on
that
this box.
causes
Now,
that. I
there
have
is
a habit of
time
it
for
too, but
something to develop
not
here.
wiping
However,
there
it's not gonna be
immediately
your option
got rid
one
of pretty
or
much
your
most of their
option two.
chances
This is
to
gonna
push
be a
here.
Yeah,
Two
Envy
really
got
hard to
2-0'd by
cross.
Nightmare, and honestly, I'd be damned if I said that it wasn't dominant, low key.
I'm gonna stay quiet for a sec though, because there's a chance. I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. Give me one moment.
Set up RPG finding nothing. Neither does the winch.
Okay, Lamp drops. The go. Oh, the glitch as the dome is dropping. Unlucky.
This is why I'm staying
To your
quiet.
left, Uni.
I'm staying
Okay.
quiet.
Okay. Yes. No, they got it. They got the wipe. Oh my God.
Oh my.
Wait, I don't think he did.
Yep.
No, I didn't notice they killed Uni. No. Oh, I didn't see that he killed Uni. Oh,
Things you
damn.
hate to see if you're a Nightmare fan. Things you love to see if you're on Team Ed's side of it.
Team I love
Oh,
to see.
that is
Shut up,
heartbreaking
yo.
for Nightmare. They just not that the body block wasn't there, or just the focus. I mean, what can you do?
Oh,
in this
dude.
situation?
I didn't see
Normalized
the bullets hit Uni
absolutely
and killed
going
him.
wild
That's
on this
so
map.
unlucky.
6-3 and 3, 4,200
I thought I
combat.
watched the miracle.
Again, teammates as well. Grad and Lamp is holding it down. Grad with the heals, 2,500 support. I mean, God, such an even match.
Is there
if you
another
think about
upper
it,
bracket
too.
match
These fights
happening right
were
now? I don't think so,
never,
right?
There's a couple times it was, let's be honest, a
No.
couple times it was one-sided, especially in
Oh
the
wait,
end
Envy
there.
should be playing fourth bracket.
Gosh, it was so close. I was just watching it back right now. Unfortunate for Nightmare.
We're gonna be so rich.
Unfortunate indeed, a bit of a nightmare situation. Both teams had 11
So let's
kills. I mean, as
can we
far
take
as
a
the
look,
slaying department
Sam, at
goes,
the bracket currently?
very
I want to
even
see kind of
matchup.
what
I
we're
don't think
looking at.
anybody really expected anything less. Even the healing department on both
Well,
flanks is
Envy's
very
supposed to be
even
playing
across
fourth
the
party
board,
cash
so
box, and then they're
this
gonna
was-
winner that
this
plays
was a
Ape
matchup
Aura.
for the ages as far as the
Nightmare's
concerned.
moving
gonna-
on to lower final
I'm gonna
already.
be quick, real quick. I think
for
let's be
a
real.
long time to come as well.
I think we
two
know
of
who's
our
going to go
top
through.
teams,
Envy's
but
going to go through,
this time
I think, all
around,
the way through. I
Team
think we're going to
Ed
run
is
back
going to get the
from.
better of it, and they're sending Nightmare.
from
I
Team Ed.
agree. I think there's a not
I
non-zero
got
chance that
something else
Envy
before
loses
we
Ape
jump
Aura,
in. Word
Loki.
on the street.
But
Envy
I think
has
the odds are
just been
pretty high that they
defeated
win
by
that,
fourth
and then I do think
party
they
think
play
there's a
Nightmare
cash
again.
out, cash box.
I think there's a
cash in.
chance
Word
that
on the street
Envy
is
maybe
that
makes it
just
through.
happened.
But if Envy makes it through, I don't
Waiting
think Team
for that
Ed's
to be
gonna.
confirmed, but
lose.
just setting the
Envy
stage
Ed-
Nightmare's
for
kinda their
everyone's
only
pick 'em
chance.
to be
Yeah,
in
Envy
most
Ed
likely
grand
shambles.
final.
Well,
I don't know,
welcome
man. I
into,
mean,
that.
Nightmare looked really dominant in the first series that they played, and I also watched them play on scrims, and they looked pretty dominant. So, yeah, I'm not really sure that they're gonna be able to pull it out, but we'll see.
teams. It definitely
Certainly
Um,
will.
Nightmare,
It looks like we'll
Envy, and
probably.
Retwist up
Oh
there,
my
but
gosh.
Retwist also dropped to
Do you want to check the bracket?
Apora beat Retwist, so that means that Envy and Retwist being
You want to
gone,
see what just happened?
we just saw what
Upset
might
of the
even be
century,
our grand
maybe?
finals. So are Ed just gonna dominate this entire playoff?
Look, now
That's
Fourth
my
party
goat,
cash-
bro. I knew that they could
Fourth
do
party
it.
cash box.
Oh my god, I knew
Just
that Brutal
beat
Logic
Envy.
could pull it out. If there was anybody that could
Fourth
do it, this was the
party
team that
cash
I expected.
Everybody, right now, I want you to go in chat and I want you to say W Brutal Logic. Okay.
Yeah, W
I'm-
Brutal
I'm-
Logic.
Upsets happen.
I am
Cashbox
about to
being
message
a
him
big
right now.
Standout one. And they've been making a great losers run. They may be the losers run champions. We'll see how they do in these next games. So I'll be keeping an eye out.
Yeah, and I mean, let's not. If you're wondering, like, oh man,
I messaged him. I said, my goat never faltered.
Nightmare, season 0. They won season 0.
Take it home for
But
us.
in the NA playoffs, they actually got 5th and 6th, the exact position that Envy are getting right now. Like you said, these best of one.
Yo, chat, should steals be valid if they are started before the clock hits 0? I feel like it's a hype killer to wipe a team and lose a match by stealing.
You could be in trouble, right? So
Wait, what are you talking
the
about?
best of ones, it's hard
I
to
think
tell
you're
to
talking
get
about like
specific
possibly
from
adding
there, and
overtime
obviously Envy could easily come
as
back
long
with
as the steal
championships,
has
but
been
we don't know
started
what
before the clock
crazy
ends.
best of ones
Is that what
and
you're saying?
something
Oh, I
absolutely
see what you're
wild out of
saying.
the hat. But of course, we have our
I'm not
next
against it either
match
way.
coming soon, and so Merch, I want to
I
get
don't know.
your takeaway because obviously we do still need to break down some of these.
I think
matches. What went wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. You're basically adding
Just got
7
Envy,
seconds to the
seemed like
match.
they were running pretty hot.
I think it'd be
and then
about
they
the
got
same.
Utterly dismantled, didn't it? Just taken apart.
It is amazing me how
Cash out in that.
somebody. Okay, so earlier I did a test stream, right? And somebody said that in final round, stealing a cash out only takes 6 seconds versus 7 in cash out. Is that true?
The way they drew it up.
I don't think that's
but
true.
I
Wait, one more
think
time?
that's a testament.
I was streaming
how
earlier,
good Ed is
testing
and how
multi-streaming before
fast
this
Ed
one,
is as
and
well,
somebody
which is
said
what
that
Young brought up, and I
there's
think
not
Ed might be the
I can't.
fastest
Sorry, I
team.
can't focus. Somebody said that it takes 6 seconds to steal in final round, not 7, but it takes 7 in cash out. Is that true?
I think it's 6 all the way.
No, it's 7, and you need 7 seconds on
No.
the clock.
No, it's 6, and we think of 7 from COD
No,
because I do the same thing.
no, it's 7.
It felt like, and Young, I think you said
Chat.
this as well during the
It's
cast,
7.
that
Chat.
there was no fear in those 1v1s. They kept isolating those 1v1s. It felt like we didn't get to see Uni play
Chat.
the game, and Uni has been, especially
Chat,
early
it's 6 seconds,
2020
right?
early in 2025.
Oh,
early in the year, it felt like
Gemini's
Uni
telling me
was
5.
the best of the lights in NA. I mean, just dominating.
Somebody's saying
everything.
5 seconds in this one.
So, like,
I don't think anyone
do you think it was
knows.
just it?
This
I
is
don't
2
know if
years
it's-
ago, though.
Or was there a strategy angle
Yeah,
that
I don't.
maybe-
On the wiki, it says
That is
6.
a great team ed question. Next
Really?
question. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I think it's just a multitude of things
But
where sometimes
I feel like I heard
I gotta
7
go back
somewhere,
and
but I'm
watch
also
these,
wondering if
sometimes
maybe
the
it's just
lights
my
where I was
COD
like,
brain.
Just go kill the other light. Go take care of him. Don't have to fight for that. If that was their
Anyone
strategy,
in
like,
chat have
Brad,
an
just go
answer.
kill Uni.
It takes between
keep,
6 and
you
7
know,
seconds for sure.
everyone else
Yeah,
alive
we're
during
definitely.
these skirmishes.
It's definitely
I also
6 or
think they're
7
just playing
seconds.
really
It's not
well in
5.
those
No
fights,
way.
Like the counter winches, like
It
all
feels
these-
like
all
5
these little
sometimes.
things
It's
that
not
they're doing,
5.
like,
It's absolutely
new
6
places
or
when
7.
the engagements were happening, I think a good
Stealing an
example
active
is
cash out
that
station
Team
takes
Bruce
6
played on
seconds and
Evo
grants
last
$1,000.
They
Okay.
just engaged and they
I
got
also
it
heard that it was
done.
7, but now I'm
So I
thinking
think
Aqua's
it's
the one who shared that
a
information
little
with
bit
us,
of
so
both. I think Brad
accuracy
just
may vary.
came in anyway, so trying to play against him in general is very, very tough. But I think also just, shouts out to the whole team for just like doing their job.
What's up?
Super well. He's
In
It's actually
Guapo.
this is
Lasagna,
going up
there's
multiple times. Yeah, someone even in Prohubs
Right.
chat said, "Yo, chat
Other
should
side
steals be valid as
have
long as they're started
normalized-
before the clock runs
all-
out."
All these players are too good. Normalize just doing damage with the pike and keeping everybody just aware of what's happening and keeping the team supported during all these engagements. There's just so much that these guys are doing in the that's the whole thing of the finals. There's
That or
so
it's
much
Silk
you have to keep track of. Like you're not doing these set plays, but it's taking the
resending their
fundamentals
message.
and doing them as well as you can on every single match. So
How much you know we
probably
have
a lot
almost
of things.
50K channel points.
TLDR, I don't know.
Did we?
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully Nightmare know why they lost.
Gotcha.
And hopefully they can pull.
I'm
it
gonna
back
run to the
because if we
restroom
take a
real
look at the
quick,
bracket,
or
they're
waiting
not
for the
out
next
yet.
map,
They still have
and
a
then,
chance
I'll be
get
back.
to our grand finals, and we are looking at our lower bracket here, though. Lower semis, Ape Squad versus Fourth Party Cashbox. both of these squads getting what I would say is a little bit of an upset here. Taking over
What are you guys? What are you guys gunning for? We kind of just got the upset of a century that we didn't even see. That fourth party Cashbox took Envy out of the tournament.
Yeah, no.
So now we're moving into Ape Aura and fourth party
Agree
Cashbox.
with you, and I do think these teams have made their
What are we
way
thinking?
up
Who do we
this
feel?
losers bracket, proving that they're down for the count and willing.
Yeah,
to
no,
bring it to them
I
in
was
this
Envy
volatile
or Ed,
best of one.
so
Going into
I'm
this
still
match,
happy.
To me, it's going to come down to a lot of map pick. We do see T-Mills being one of the better shots on that pike. So that's something to watch out for. If we're going to be playing on Monaco, that's going to be a big danger to Ape Aura. So you're going to want to try to pick a map for the close range engagements, kind of shut down T-Mills' long range. And maybe that's what happened to Envy on Vegas. Vegas does have a lot of mid-range long sight lines that the pike could utilize. But overall, I do think fourth party Cashbox and Ape Aura are well-rounded, and this is going to be something to watch because this could gonna go down to the wire. It's gonna be a best of 3 in these lower semifinals. We're gonna be going into a less volatile match, so we're gonna see how these teams adapt and go from match to match. I think it's really going to come down to the map picks, though.
I agree. I think the map picks are going to do a lot. And like you said, T-Mail is definitely one of the players.
Curious to see what the map picks are going to be.
Really brought that to the forefront, especially.
I'm excited to watch fourth party Cashbox. They've kind of been like my
all of a sudden,
my home
T-Mail
team.
started running it. Absolutely dominated. Refined.
They're my comfort
time,
team.
Nightmare. Now, congratulations to the Nightmare.
Who's the
boys,
medium in
for
fourth party
getting that sign,
Cashbox?
but definitely dominating with that.
I'm not sure.
So
is it not T-Mills?
They can do with that.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it is T-Mills.
Yeah. The shoes of Ape Squad right now. You
the
need
pike
to
god.
Names, but yeah,
what maps are you looking at, and how are you going to approach the picks and bans here?
I think you just want to go. You want to shoot.
I just happen to remember about my text to you last night. My inspiration text.
For sure. However, in my mind,
did that bang as hard as I thought it did? I thought it banged. I thought it was pretty funny.
I thought it was good. I liked it.
For sure.
I've been talking to Kret earlier in the day about like AI and stuff, and like people thinking it's bad and this and that. And I was like, you just. And then that popped into my head last night. I was like, I gotta write this down. This is pretty fire. So chat. Basically, I texted Cody last night and I said, just wait until the day that AI learns how to instantly copyright itself, so that then it can sue people when it uses its responses in like emails or text messages.
Run so far, and you'd hate to see it. You'd hate to see it start.
You can't tell me there's a non-zero chance that happens in the future one day. Or it's just like somebody's like, yeah, thanks GPT, puts it in an email, and then it's GPT's like, yeah, you're sued. You're wrecked. Like, come on, bro.
But that doesn't mean as we get close to that time.
Wait, are you serious? The Mogul Moves Cowboy Bebop had like a special drop that I didn't see. I don't like that. Yeah, the last day revealing an item after people already made the order. I don't like that.
I've been saying that they've been selling on their
The
merch
issue is
drops.
that we've got
Loki.
fans of every team in this.
I just don't like. Why would you drop an
so
item?
I know who's
at the end of it?
The number one Apes fan.
Yeah, after people already made
Like,
their orders.
And I'm sure shipping.
Anyways,
I
side
hate
note.
doing this.
Big fan of
because
Lemonade Stand. Great
I hate
podcast.
doing
I gotta
it,
listen
but
to more of it.
I do think.
I watch it.
God, I'm even just
every
looking
week.
at the bracket.
Or I don't
because
watch it,
they're
but I
both,
listen
like,
to it every week on the way to work.
losers run
It's
of the
one of my
month,
favorite podcasts right now.
So
I
if
just don't get
anything,
recommended them on
because
YouTube
we
anymore.
haven't seen.
I
them,
go
the
out of my way to
yard
look them up
seems
every
will
week.
win.
Well, I know, but the yard and
That's
lemonade
my
stand.
prediction.
I'm bad about
No,
remembering to go
I'm gonna-
actually watch
just
something every day.
because how the
I
teams
would
play
recommend
throughout
watching the
season,
most recent episode
I
because
am
they
excited
always
to see how
follow like
Fourth Party
recent
does
politics
with
and
the
stuff.
addition of Zen on their
every
team.
week.
I think
They keep
Appa
up.
was, filling that role, trying to be the bow guy, like early on in the season. Didn't quite work out, and I think Fourth Party really struggled to kind of get their footing in cash out. So, if I had to guess, I'll give it the 2-1 to Fourth Party just because I want to see what's changed, what's new, what's going on with that.
W.
All right. So
That's not Sunsoyo, but
we are gonna
W.
be going to Sis
W
Horizon,
Young.
Fortune Stadium, and then Vegas. So Merch, same question to you. Who's taking this one now that you know your picks?
I'm gonna have to put.
Can we talk about? I just realized that Waltz is doubled. 2 waltzes, dude. Double the waltz.
2 waltzes, 2 Satoyos.
Pops off in this matchup, then Fourth Party is going to be very difficult. I look at him as definitely an X factor. One of the more versatile lights. We've seen him pretty much use.
Oh, Chad, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay lively.
It's
It's been a long day.
At times, he's
Been a lot of
many
games,
games.
and then we got a tournament
So many
tomorrow.
It's just a matter of showing
Waltz
up
our
for this
beloved.
moment right here, right now. And
Say
I
it
think if
again
Zen
for the
does
people
that,
in the
then fourth
back.
party's in a pretty good
Waltz our
spot.
beloved.
I
Say it
agree with
again.
that. Sensoyo, I mean, as a
Yeah, I'm really
person who
trying
definitely
to stay
doesn't in any
awake and
way favor the
alive, but
apes,
man,
this
my
thing is gonna
brain's
take this
fried,
one.
boys.
I just popped the
Go
Celsius.
here.
I put it on my
One,
desk,
do
and I was
think,
like, I'm gonna
like
think
you
about it
said,
for a little bit, and I thought about it for a whole
merch,
5 seconds
Zen
before
has
cracking
some
it open.
pretty good gun
Sam, I
skills
need you to
behind
carry
him.
me.
To me,
Sam, I
he
need
has
you to
a lot
I need you to
of high
IGL.
highs
I
and
always
some
carry,
low
bro.
lows, so he's
I stay
kind
carrying.
of, like you said, that X factor. If he's playing hot today, which I mean,
I stay
looking at the
carrying.
bracket, it looks like he might be on fire, but I'm still gonna have to go with the apes.
Bold picks. All right, so we got some fourth party cash box. We got some apes here. Our teams are in the lobby, so we are very close. I gotta be honest. I think if I had to pick, let's split it.
Chat,
down the
if
middle. I do
everyone
think
hasn't
fourth party
heard,
cash
I know I
box,
say it so
believe in the
much, but
T-Mills Pike.
we
You know,
have put a
I believe
lot
in
of
Brutal
love and
Logic. I
heart
think
and
we're one of
soul
the-
into
Brutal
a
Logic,
community
one of the
tournament
only
tomorrow
people
at
not
2
consistently
p.m.
running
EST.
SH12, by the
We would
way.
love to have you
If you're
there.
interested in the stats we have
And
for
if
the
you're
play,
interested in
check those out on the
partaking,
website, but
join the
he's running
Discord
Shack 50 a
and be there
lot.
for the next one.
We'll have to see what he's running in these matches, but these players
Yep.
a little bit
Yeah,
outside
very
of the
excited.
meta. I mean, obviously, the
16
Pike is still very,
teams.
very powerful in the
I
Shack
know,
50,
two
but it's
entertainers.
something that is abnormal to see.
Two quirked up white boys goaded with the
Two-
sauce.
16 teams and 2 goobers running the show.
Who's the main person you're looking at?
What could go wrong? Coming to your theater
much.
this summer.
So much. But we'll see what happens. Turn to
to
Moke. Here we go. Oh, God.
What could go wrong? Multi-streaming failing.
Whatever. At this point, if it does, it does.
Return to Moke.
Nah, I'll go live a little bit earlier. I'll probably get on like noon, play a little bit, make sure the stream's good, and then jump into things.
Taking some early pot shots, and it looks
call
like
doing the
Apora
intro.
do have the advantageous
Yeah,
spot.
Udraconi's over on
Apora.
Yep.
Resetting T-mills.
This is going to be a map. I think fourth party could pull it out. Apora, this team honestly does look is pretty good. Yeah. We're just going to have to see it.
No, BMO's pretty good. I mean, yeah, Udraconi's really good. I don't know too much about Hashi. I don't know
Hashi's
too much
solid.
about. Wait,
BMO's
is Sparrow?
solid.
Wait, is Sparrow new on fourth party?
I don't know. I thought it was Zen Worldo that was going to be playing according to Young, but I guess not. No, I'm not.
Sparrow isn't even on their team list.
Yeah, it's probably Zen Worldo. They changed their name or something. I don't know. Oh my God, Burrito Logic putting on a clinic. My guy's putting on a clinic.
Okay, they have a good split here. They
Push
need to play
him.
this safe.
Push him.
They need
You're
to push
together.
together.
2v1. Push that. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Good plays, good splits. Yeah, I was worried. I was like, come on, Team Mills, get the push. Let Brutal fall close behind.
Man, I was like, 2v1, push that.
Shack 50 to me, not only does it shred heavies, but it also basically guarantees a kill on that light. We saw him get a fantastic winch on BMO and was able to basically instantly take out the light. And one thing to note is it has a faster TTK than the SA-12 on heavy. So if you're the one being winched, you're going to be allowed some massive damage from the receiving end. And we're going to be going in. T-Mills getting caught off guard. Going to be pressured. Going to demat back out as we get a quick rotation over from Apor. They're going to look like they're going to bait the point and try and draw out.
Very good goo here. This is a great steal once again outside that 25-meter range. Not even going to have remotely enough time to contest this.
Yeah. Good news is you have the whole cash box. It just started. There's a lot of time, a lot that can go on.
Just don't like to see it flip like that early though. Now you're
No,
like,
I
now
agree.
the pressure's on. I just don't get it. I just don't understand.
No, I don't know why teams don't have a little bit more urgency, especially, you know, when you're this far into bracket, let alone in the bracket to begin with. You know, it takes a lot of work and team effort to get here. So,
Yeah.
you know, play it like you mean it.
Sparrow only on a sliver of HP. Hashi does get the kill on.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any sonar usage.
Right now, they have to go for the steal eventually.
Sonar? I mean, I don't know. I feel like footsteps are pretty revealing in this game. I honestly don't see a lot of value.
A
in
lot of
sonar.
teams are super surprised. I don't know. Great glitch. Not a good angle though. Probably gonna get the steal back, or no? They went off of it. Not enough teams hold either.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Valve.
they had a good little setup over there.
I was gonna say, like, people crouch walk and stuff to try to mask their sound, but I don't feel like sonar is better than like glitch. I mean, what are you gonna run instead?
I don't think Brutal makes it out of this.
No way. Sparrow's still up. No, he's down.
Stuck on the wall, unfortunate. So
See,
1v1. Draconi sticking the res. Sparrow trying to find him. Interrupts it. This is huge here. He can win this. Winch is down. They got it. And the steal. Wow. Great plays from fourth party Cashbox here. Shout out Sparrow.
What?
A clutch moment from Sparrow.
Such a good play.
I thought he got wiped. What happened? I was literally
No,
looking
he
at a
was-
different monitor because I thought it was wiped and we were just waiting for the respawn.
No, it was 1-1. Draconi went for the res, and Sparrow said, "You know what? I'm not going for the res. I'm gonna find you," and he did. He killed him.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd love to see that because we see so many teams that are like, you know what, you're resing, I'm gonna res. Let's just reset the whole game.
Yeah.
No, find him. Come on, show NA what we mean, which is being aggressive and going for the wipe, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. I thought that they had wiped. I literally was like, oh, they wiped. I'll see you in 25 seconds.
Here, and he might get beamed down. Let's be careful. I would not be challenging team mills like that.
Yeah.
Especially as a light.
Win out in that light duel, so we'll see how that balances out, whether or not Sparrow is able to pick off these medium and heavies earlier than Beamo was able to take out Sparrow himself. But Sparrow's going to be taking some big damage from that.
Kashi is kind of alone and is going to get
Big-
flanked here in a
very
second if he's
confused on
not careful.
Aura's overall plan
Cashbox
here.
has control of the cash box and are going to rotate the ball.
Or it must be on controller, right? No,
Trading
I can't tell.
lot
This looks like
of
Master Chief,
mediums
actually.
trading shots across the field here.
Which is really good at
Kaji
keeping his
definitely got the
house
worst
centered,
of
I
that
guess.
against T-Mills. But they've spotted Brutal Logic.
Unfortunate spot for
Yeah,
Brutal Logic.
here
Not
comes
sure what happened.
T-Mills.
Team Mills is probably going to get cleaned up unless he gets away.
Didn't quite have
Definitely
the
going to get the
angle on
D.
those kills.
Yeah.
Draconi did go down, but a quick res is gonna bring him
Going
back
for the
up to
steal.
it.
That's all right. Give him the steal, honestly. No
If we
rush.
get this
If you're going to steal at any time, do it early.
Brutal Logic, still 15 seconds left. They're probably just gonna
Surprised they're not going to winch
And
anything
one of the things
off.
that I'm feeling with the
Yeah.
ARN, the Pike, and definitely the
A lot of
Shack
teams
50
like
as
winching
well,
off here.
Fourth party cash box are really setting themselves
Yeah,
up.
none of them have really been
They got
moving
more
the cash
ammo in the
box.
bag. They got more
No,
damage
not at
over
all.
time. They're less
Pretty
versatile.
surprising. I mean, EU, it was just non-stop. Every moment they had the winch off cooldown, they were moving the box.
Bit confused why we're playing so pokey.
I don't really know out of Sparrow specifically. I mean,
great game.
maybe looking to get
absolutely
some cleanup
deleting
shots off
Beamo
of
here.
T Mills, but they didn't drop. I mean, they're gonna have drops set up with C4 surely.
I think he's fishing for Beamo, and he might run into him.
They dropped at one level. I don't know if it was a DMAT or if they C4'd. It looks like C4. There's no C4 on the box currently.
And they're sitting under, I'm guessing, for another C4 DMAT.
Yeah, they'll drop it again with
Surely.
DMAT. They're gonna drop it one
Doesn't
more time.
interrupt it. Hold on.
Why didn't they double drop?
Ah,
he still gets cleaned up.
They
Damn.
didn't get it, though. Wow.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I want to know how it fell on the pad but didn't actually trip it. That was crazy.
I'm surprised that fourth party cash box
Team Mills
didn't
just
push
freaking
more.
quick scoped him around the corner. You see that?
They need to start this quick.
Yep. Good goo.
Great goo. They need to hit the steal now.
Look at him. Look at him.
Hit it, and they still should get it. That should be game.
I don't think so. Oh, they got it. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I don't even think the game realized.
No, I don't think the game realized.
I don't even think the game realized they got it.
Oh
That was crazy.
god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Fourth
god.
party cash box,
My
beloved.
teeth were
Take it home.
clenched watching that
Take
one.
it home, fourth party cash box, my beloved, please. Take it home.
I'm saying. Oh my gosh.
And keeping Ape Aura consistently on the ground, not letting them group up together.
I wanna know who
which the way
everyone
they
was
want
voting
to.
for.
Games do like to stay very, very tight. And a last.
All right, that's map one. This is
Everyone
a
was
best of
voting
3
for
and
fourth
lower.
party cash box.
He put his heart into
They're giving everyone their
looking for that
energy.
stall.
I'm giving it my energy.
Quite last long.
I'm
I
giving
think
my
maybe
energy.
If he had a winch available,
If Sam hasn't said it enough, I want everyone to
cash
know
out
we are
that
one follower
jump pad
off
they
from our
had set
follower
up,
goal on
maybe.
Twitch. You would
But those
make
are- I mean, that's
a
an
young
incredibly
boy
hard
very
call to make
happy.
in the moment, right?
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if he had the
Yeah.
winch because
Just
he
look down, it's
got
free.
canceled
It's free
by
not to be
the
It's free- it's
Winch
free to
Winch
hit subs.
canceled his winch
Yeah.
because
Eaton's also
he
free. You
knew
can do that if
he
you
had
want.
to try and winch
But if
his
you don't wanna
team.
It's
hate-
free, but
The
the best way to hate is to be on top of things, and the only way to be on top of things is if you follow.
Right down to the wire. I don't think anyone could have cut that even closer than it just was.
Just saying.
Honestly, down the
You see
line-
that again? Yeah, you see that over there? Do you see that? New to the fun. What does that say?
And
You see,
Oh.
what does that say?
Oh.
New to the what does that say?
the Finals Central? What?
Who is that? Who is that? What does it say though? Can you read that? I don't know. What
New
that
to
says.
the
What does it say?
finals. Check out the Finals Central on Twitch and YouTube for a newbie-friendly perspective. Oh my god.
That's weird. That's weird. That's weird that it says that.
I should go check them out. And while I'm on Twitch, I should follow them and get them to 90 followers. Because of their newbie-friendly perspective, I should hit the follow button to make sure that I catch the rest of their streams. I even hear that they're hosting a really cool community tournament tomorrow with 16 teams ran by 2 guys. I don't even know how they're going to pull it off. A bunch of psychopaths.
Two corked up white boys goaded with the sauce.
Oh my god.
How they're thinking. How are they going to approach this differently than they're going to approach this Horizon?
There's too much of goobers for these platforms, bro.
I don't know who these Final Central guys are, but they sound corked up.
All right, chat. Here's the real poll. When do Cody and I start the Brain Rot channel? It's separate from this. Would you still like us?
Because there was a few times when the heels towards.
All right, we're locking back in. Map's on.
Yes,
Business to
sir.
attend to, including our
Yes,
Pookie
sir.
fourth party cash box. Specifically Brutal Logic. I mixed up the player with the team name there. That's it's been a long couple days. But I like
long week, as I like to say.
Dude.
However, they do have the vaults in their back.
Hey, T-Mills doing T-Mills things, getting BMO off rip. Oh, that new defib timer came in. Yeah, we saw it. We saw the clunkiness of the new defib timer. Oh, what a winch. Actually, what a winch. Oh my god. What am I watching at a Draconian? What?
Bro said, "You winch me, I'm gonna winch you."
Hell
40
no,
times more."
dude! He pulled him from the stratosphere. What was that? Bro, I just saw a cloud of smoke and also the winch come up through it. I was like, oh my god! I was like watching the worm come out of the spice in Dune.
But Drac honestly looked like he might have turned it around. He got some great picks off and was able to.
Oh, dude, crazy.
That winch coming out in fashion, stopping the chase and bringing it to a halt, taking him out.
All right, fourth party having the map control, being able to hold both these pads here is a big deal.
I agree.
Low-key, they're not looking at both. I think they probably saw all 3 on the right side there, so, you know.
Does not get caught out, and they do get a gateway inside. Fantastic labbing from Abora on the rotation, not taking a conventional route to this point.
Yeah, I like the teams that take the circuitous route.
Oh, nice goo. Stopping them in their tracks. Here comes the glitch nade, dropping the dome. T-Mills is absolutely pub stomping right now. Are we seeing this? Do we see? Oh, nah, Burrito. Hit select real quick. Let me look at the scoreboard. Press tab, bro. I gotta see the scoreboard real quick.
The beams from T-Mills a little bit more and see how he's positioning to get these shots off. Honestly, he is doing so well at getting some
I have
good
to in the
damage
chat. I said,
early on. It
Burrito,
looks
show
like
me
he's
the
going over to
scoreboard.
block the ads and potentially the spawn for Abora.
Let me see the
I do
scoreboard
know,
real quick.
depending on where
Press
they
the
spawn,
tab.
they may have
Let's
a
see
little
it.
trick up their sleeve, but no, they get an unfortunate spawn. Gonna have to take the direct route over to this hospital, and honestly, how are you going to do this with that Pikey shooting at you from all the way over there?
Someone
Do
said
you
they
even
should have made the
try to
switch
push this
sooner.
anymore?
I
Like-
wonder if this is a new person. They said they should have made the switch sooner in chat. I'm wondering if they actually switched out. They're playing incredible. Like this, I feel like you're like this is not the fourth party cash box I know. Beating Envy?
Yeah.
My team's back. My goats are back.
I didn't think they were allowed to make switches though. Oh my god, T-Mills just got a team wipe. Yeah, thank you. Press tab. Yep, 7-0. That's him. That's the Pike demon himself.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
dude,
told you. I
what's
said he's
going
playing
on
pubs right now.
here?
Bro's playing a quick cash
I'm
map.
not sure who got the pick on BMO early on. I think it was Brutal Logic.
Yes, everyone's saying T-Mills is toggling.
Yeah, bro is playing a pub match for sure. That's crazy.
His teammates were really stealing his kills, I think, on this one. So L teammates here, you know, not giving him the 4-piece. So
Dude, if fourth party
might
cash
need to
box
look for
ends
a
up
different
going
team after
up
he wins
against
this
Team
entire
Ed, I
event,
might
so the
shed
way
a
it's
tear.
looking, but they have
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like my comfort team has made it all the way home.
It's like letting go of that shitty 93 Corolla for like a new Model Y performance. Like, which one am I picking? So much nostalgia memories, but then there's also just the better car.
Pushing hospital against the
Yeah, honestly, and going into this next point, we do see fourth party Cashbox making plug by A, and this point is a little bit easier to get across.
Yeah, no, this is my steer tech right here. Yeah, this is what it looks like when I play. Right here.
Right. Making way around this building can be a little bit difficult. An early dome.
Okay, decent damage on a brutal.
That's going to give him an advantage. BMO over already on the other side. And we're going to be going into trying to
They're still way off the box. Are they going to get under it in time? I don't think they are. No, they're not near it. Okay, they dropped it. C4. Playing one level down still, so they're playing for double drop, which is not bad.
Trying to buy their attention with that gateway, right?
Drops it down again. Drops it down another time. Might even go down again. Misses the winch. Oh, but he hits it. Fortunate 2v1 against Brutal, but they're cleaning it up. It doesn't matter. T-Mills and Sparrow are just the goats right now.
Can I say something that I've noticed just from watching these games, this series, is Brutal Logic does actually an amazing job at like shield dancing, which is something. Yeah, dude, T-Mills is 10-0. That's crazy work. That's insane, bro. Bro's actually playing quick cash now. No, what I was saying is, like, I've watched Brutal. He drops his dome pretty aggressively, but then he really does just, like, shield dance around it, kind of like you would in, like, Overwatch and stuff, which is a joke I've been making because I've been learning heavy. But, like, I actually don't see a lot of heavies do that.
Yeah.
Like, they hit somebody with winch, pull them into them, and then they try to fight them inside their own dome. He pulls them, puts them inside the dome, and then constantly is running around the outside of it, making them have to shoot through it to him.
They need to interrupt the steal here, though.
Yeah, they interrupted it.
He's got it.
He's got it, no time. Oh, wait, no. I think there is time. I think he potentially... Oh, no, he didn't get it. Nah, he didn't get it.
Oh,
dude,
man,
did
absolute
fourth party just 2-0 them and not even give them the cash out? Did that happen? I don't think...
Box. I was unfamiliar with your game, let me tell you.
I think Ape didn't even get a cash the entire time.
No, they didn't. That was the 2-0 sweep of the century.
Damn. I love that out of them. It's about time. I've been ready for the fourth party supremacy. 12-1 out of T-Mills is diabolical.
Wow.
You know, we saw BMO finally get the pick on him, but Ujakone
they came out of nowhere, bro.
I'm saying.
In a 1 versus 2, he took out the head.
They're going up against Nightmare. I don't know how to feel right now. They're going up against
really? Who are they playing? So
Nightmare
had something going on with
ooh.
He was making it work. So
right.
And then after that, it's Team Ed.
I mean, that's a dominant performance if I've ever seen one.
I don't know how to feel anymore.
I mean, I don't think anyone expected this to go that fast either. We are just blowing through this bracket right now as we now get to see our matchups. So it's going to be fourth party cashbacks against Nightmare.
T-Mills is in champs now. Wait, why is Team Ed about to play against Envy right now in scrims?
They're just scrimming.
They're literally scrimming mid games.
Well, I was just writing down my MVP prediction.
Crazy.
I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Sorry, it
I'm
says
saying-
T-Mills.
Oh wow,
bro,
and you wrote that before, yeah, right? That's
totally did.
impressive.
Yeah, how did people saw this coming? I mean, gosh, like that entire second match, I think is just the
I'm
T-Mills
so happy
show.
for.
I don't think there's
fourth party
much
Cashbox.
outside of that needs to be like discussed. Like, get this man his own skin or something or a sticker in the game. Like, I'm looking forward to if there's the chance for Alliance versus fourth party, just for the Treason versus T-Mills Pike showdown. But again, I think fourth party still needs a good amount of
Treason
points.
is pretty crazy.
If they
That
can
guy's
keep this
probably
run going, there's a chance that they
the
will
EU
make that top
T-Mills.
6.
I agree.
Yeah.
Another storyline to look at here, but against Nightmare might be a little tricky. But man, yeah, I think just that second map was just T-Mills, right place, right time. The rest of the team playing support essentially for the medium, and it was working. I don't know, like first map, it felt like everyone's a pretty good unit together, and then T-Mills was like, I'll just take fortune for myself. Don't worry, boys, I got it.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just keeping themselves warmed up for sure.
Yeah, I think that was T Miller the killer, absolutely making his breakout. Obviously, been a name in the league for a while, but absolutely popping off. There was 7-0 after box 1 on game 2.
T-Mills
Finished
versus
12-1. Shout out to
normalized.
Sparrow
I
with
mean,
10
I think a
assists,
lot of people
filling in
say
for
that
my
T-Mills is
Zenwaldo
actually the best
prediction.
pike player in NA.
Only real
For
thing,
sure.
I mean, aside
Like
from
Young
his
said,
shooting, that was
Alliance's
ensuing
medium
out of
is
fourth
also
party,
very
was on
nasty,
game
so that
1, it was an interesting
matchup would be
decision.
good, but
saw
I would
Apes,
take
they did
T-Mills over
not
any other medium right
manipulate
now
that
in
second
NA.
box when they were in
Arguably.
possession.
I'm surprised
Ended up
that he
going
got
down
dropped
to
from
a
Team Dih and
very
then
last
wound up on
second
fourth
steal.
party of all
We
the
don't
teams.
know what would have happened if
Right.
that box was
Yeah, no, I
manipulated.
totally
However,
agree with
I
you.
do think we're kind
Like,
of in
no
that
dig
era
to fourth
now
party,
where
but I
whenever
mean,
Panther
he
drops
is definitely a
someone,
top tier
we're
player. They
playing
came in like
for just
third, I think, in
exposing
season
that
0 or
cash out,
something.
put it in the
Like,
most open position
I
it
mean,
can be in,
I just
and
was
you can
surprised to
get
see
into
him
any
on that
position
team
you
of all
wanna
teams.
play in when that box is kind of exposed like that. But other than that, I mean,
Fourth
the
party
only
is the new
breakdown
Make-A-Wish,
is
bro.
that T Mills is him.
It might be, man.
They do
Yeah.
call him T Millie.
Chat, while we're
Like that.
waiting for the map to load up, I'm gonna run
Completely
ads
agree with
on
you,
Twitch to
Merch.
turn
I
off
do
pre-rolls.
think not
I'm sorry in
manipulating that
advance if you don't
second
like
cash
ads.
out on Sis Horizon was a little
Any
bit of a
primers?
blunder
Anyways,
because,
one
like
second.
you said, you want to be able to play every single line of sight. There's so many strategies to get rid of a C4 on a cash box. You could glitch it. You could data reshape it. You can do almost anything. You can demount it all the way down to that bottom floor to stop it from doing any damage. There's a lot of new tech coming out to stop that C4 drop. It's just a matter of people implementing.
Who gives a shit about Pike? I
the drop
mean,
becomes weaker and weaker as
did
the
you not
time
see
goes
what
on.
T-Mills just did?
Yeah, and
He
speaking
ran
of
that
drop,
entire
we gotta
lobby.
drop into a break. Ladies and gentlemen, can Nightmare get back to fight against Team Ed, or can fourth party Cashbox finalize their losers bracket run? Don't touch that mouse. Don't go anywhere. PHL NA playoffs will be right
I
back.
love this guy. Dude, he's so amazing.
I'm saying.
Don't touch that mouse. We'll be right back. God, he's
Oh.
so good. This fanfare is just so good. We're talking about that.
We just got a response from Brew Logic. He said, "I am trying so hard."
Dude, he's cooking. Did you DM him?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
I said, "Sam and I are rooting for you." Send him a little heart.
Always have
I
been.
said, "That's." I literally said, "That's my goat, baby. MV upset. Let's go. My goat never falter. Take it home for us."
I think they get hot. They could do it. I mean, this map is going to be a challenge, but I mean, they've already upset Envy. Like, come on. So, all right, well, we're at a little bit of a break. What do you think? What should we do? Hang? Just vibe? I wish you were here. We crack cold one together. This just in, chat. Once we hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, Cody moves out to DC and we live together.
All of a sudden you want to live together. You shut me down.
That's not true. I've never shut that down.
Yeah.
I said I will not move
I
to
said-
Cali, but I never said
I
it.
said let me come through, and you said no. I don't want to live in an apartment with somebody. I don't want a roommate.
I'd live with you, Pookie.
Or switches up on stream. Anyways, I found out. So Sparrow is new. They haven't had a light all season. They've had 4 different lights, and they finally got one. And Sparrow is the person.
What happened to Zen Worldo? I thought he was the
I don't
light.
I think he left.
Okay. Yeah.
Or Zen Worldo might have just been a fill.
Alright, okay. Cool. Well, I'm happy that they look like a full team now. Hey, they look great. So,
Yeah. I said Sam and I are rooting for you. He said it means the world. And I said, is Sparrow new or name change? And he said, we just clutched championship. Sparrow is new. We haven't had a single light all of it goes. I said, seems like a good change. He said, had 4 different lights and going to championship now. Lol. I said, you got this.
yeah, that's fire, bro.
My goat. I genuinely, I think they've become my sleeper comfort team. And I want them.
They're just the story that I want to see succeed. There's always one. Make-A-Wish was mine last season, and Fourth Party's always been it, but I don't even think they qualified for championships, and now they're doing the same run that Make-A-Wish did last season. And now look, now they've qualified for champs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I want them. I want them to have the world. They're my goats. The final Central Prohubs League Season 2 watch party host number 3 Ducky win. When you stop
saying every player in the entire server is dog shit. That's the first step.
When you stop blatantly defacing every player that reaches the screen.
Yeah. One thing to read it on chat, on the other, if I had to listen to it in my own ears all the time, in all honesty. No, sorry. I know, it's the R6 player in you. I can't, people just can't fix that. I can yap better than Ducky, trust. I mean, as long as you're not saying that every single player's dog shit, you probably can yap better than Ducky. I'm here to say it. I'll slander him on screen. He doesn't have any way to stop me.
Yeah, you gotta be passive aggressive.
No. Cody, I want to run more Tetris, but I don't know if we got time.
We can run it real quick.
You still have the lobby?
No, but I can get it. Tetris is fun, dude. I love Tetris.
I'm gonna use the same one. Maybe it works still.
Oh, I'm just sending you a new one.
Oh. Chat. Oh. Whoa. What happened? Wait, why is it doing that?
Doing what?
Why is it doing that?
Doing what?
It was like, that was weird.
Hurry up.
Am I in here with you? Oh, I'm not in here with you. Wait, what is happening? It's like... Oh my god. It's literally bugged. Like, I can't get in.
Type in the...
I don't...
There we go.
Okay, that was weird. I had to, like, clear cache. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Do I remember how to play already? Here you go, boys. Championship of the series right here. Oh, what? There's too much caffeine going through me. I can literally feel it. I might be cooked just because of that. No. Let's go. I locked it in, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sensoyo.
Oh my God, I was in the flow state, bro.
And Waltz, once again, welcome
Yeah.
back to PHL. That'll be fixed. Don't
We have
worry.
time to run it back one more?
We have just witnessed the start of an insane run, gentlemen. And just
I
to
think
set
so. I
the
think
stage.
No, I
for
gotta finish while I'm
everyone
ahead.
here,
2-1.
Our next matchup
You're
in
reigning
losers
Tetrio champ.
finals, 10th seed, 4th party Cashbox versus 3rd seed Team Nightmare, newly signed Lasagna.
No, I mean Ducky's
Uni,
totally
and
accurate in the sense that
Gremlin.
we are not at peak. I mean,
This storyline has now
I don't know if you guys
gone
like listen to
deeper
the pod
if
and
you
stuff
look
much, but
at
we talked about this
the
pretty at
team
length last
standings.
week,
Our top 6
or
has been
I guess
locked.
2 weeks ago now,
Waltz
on
and
our
Soya,
most
do you
recent
wanna walk us
episode.
through where
And
we're looking at? Who will be
we talked about the
playing
fact
in
that this season seemed to be
championships
more
and
of
teams?
people finally relying on proper gadget usage and like being smart with their plays rather than just raw mechanic.
Losers bracket run, and it looks like 4th party
So,
cash out
yeah,
has
I mean,
been our losers run.
I still think there's a lot of that to come.
What do you think?
I know a lot of people said this game is not like a hero shooter or anything, and nor do I want it to become that, but like I do think there's going to be more mechanics like a hero shooter that come into play, where gadget usage really makes a difference between teams.
A lot of that seems to be on the back of T-Mills.
What time is tournament in PST? 11, right?
Has to be on fire at this point.
Yeah, 11
And
PST.
obviously, I mean, we know Nightmare. We know we're fine. You know, X were fine having 1 season 0. We know what they're capable of. But they just got dismantled by Team Ed.
I came to this game because I hate hero shooters. I mean, this game definitely does not play like hero shooters. I have 2,000 hours of Overwatch. This game is not that.
The one continuously taking out Uni. Uni is such a key part of this Nightmare squad. His ability to
Did enjoy Apex comp as well.
His
Yeah,
dash
that's valid.
movement is so crisp, keeping himself in a position where he's difficult to hit. But that got destroyed by
We got
normalize on Team Ed.
a few
T-Mills
more
running this
games.
hot. This Pike could catch Uni.
T-Mills,
And
if he
falls catching the
keeps
lights the way
Uni
he has
at
been,
bay,
I fear for Nightmare.
Nightmare might struggle.
I think
But if Nightmare is
Oh,
able
go
to
ahead.
run
Go ahead.
circles on
Yeah,
T-Mills,
I entirely agree. I mean,
this is gonna. I think it's gonna be a stomp one way or the other. I'm not sure that these games are gonna be close, and I'm not sure which way they're gonna go.
Really comes down
I
to
think
when
T-Mills has the
you're
hardest
getting
job of any
that
medium
line.
right
And
now
Jan,
that
do you have
probably
any
has ever
insight of, what we
existed.
talked about?
I mean, I think it's a few things. It's also the realistic side of some people are on controllers, some people are on mouse and keyboard. You could potentially think of, okay, do we send the person on controller in for those close range fights? We want them at mid range. We want them at a certain range that's comfortable for us. So it even goes deeper as far as like the tactics on that front. But as far as what we were talking about, man, T-Mills, I don't think I've seen someone dominate a map that much in recent memory until T-Mills just played on Fortune. So if he can continue that, we'll see. But again, Nightmare, I would say super hot. They just lost, but they are still a team that I think can make it through.
How about a cast for the community tournament? That's Cody's decision to make, not mine.
We are, Sunsoyo. We are on Fortune Stadium. Let's run it back, baby. Here's the thing, right? T-Mills,
I knew I was gonna flashbang him.
had one of the most dominant performances we've ever seen. If they lose here, is all of that momentum gone?
Look, honestly, I think they have a good chance. It's going to come down to this first vault fight where this momentum comes out.
Don't want this game to become Apex where the IGL/movement guy is on mouse and key and then 2 other people who frag out are on roller. Yeah, I mean, I low-key think that Pike is better on roller than mouse and key because every time I use it, it feels like butt. But I don't play him out. I don't play on roller. So I do think aim assist probably plays a bit into like Pike usage and single shot, but that's just me. I am planning to make a video on this topic at some point. Once we're done with Prohubs and done with the community tournament, so probably next week, I might start working on that video.
On that Pike, looking to duel with T-Mills. It's an uphill battle for anyone, really, at the best of times. Has some eyes, T-Mills missing some initial shots, does get some little bit of damage onto everyone. They are way scot-free towards Sector 6 here. The plug coming in from Nightmare. Not all the way to Sector 6, that's going to be a godsend for...
I can tell you the pace of play on Nightmare is way faster than on 4th Party at the moment.
Already into the same building, and now they have to
not necessarily an advantage, though.
Separated right now. Sparrow playing a
I don't know. I mean, it's over an A,
finally
which
rejoins
is
them.
definitely
Getting onto the high ground,
going to be
initial
tough for them
shots
to
into
push
Lasagna.
towards.
Both mediums losing some health, but a quick regen from the helpful light there. The infuser coming in clutch as both teams resetting. waiting for their moment to dive in, but it looks like they have eyes on Lasagna. He's caught him from the side. He goes down. Lasagna melted.
Great
by
angle.
Sparrow. The team now pushing in very aggressively. Team Mills gets healed back up to full.
They're
as
really
Uni
split
actually
here.
looking for the light counterpart. He
Rip.
spotted him, but Uni wins that battle as Gremlin gets Brutal Logic on the backside. It's falling apart for
Oof.
them. It's Team Mills going down.
That's
Gremlin
unfortunate.
with
Yeah.
2 finishes off the team white.
Yeah, Lasagna got shredded from Sparrow up on the high ground. He got a little caught off guard. It was a battle of the controller there. So Sparrow taking that victory over Lasagna. But fortunately for Lasagna, Uni and Gremlin really clutched up, winning the fight. And now we're just going to be waiting in for fourth-party Cashbox to spawn back in. And I'm
You
not
know,
sure
I'm
how
surprised
close they
how
spawned. It looks like they may
big of
be
a
over in that
like
Alto
viewership
building.
difference there
They're
is
gonna be
for
rotating
EU.
it back in from the same
It's
angle.
because
Only
EU can
40
pull
seconds
EU and
left.
NA, whereas NA is only going to
Yeah.
pull NA because of
If I were
time.
them, do
Yeah.
that down, look for the
Yeah,
force,
no,
try
I
to
know.
get
It's just
outside,
crazy. Like
take the
we
fight. Gonna
were hitting
drop
crazy
it down.
peaks. It used to be we were hitting
Sparrow
peaks on
his
NA,
own,
and
looking
now
to
it's
take the
like
fight in a
EU's our
1v1
big
versus
stream.
Lasagna felt confident from that last fight, but Lasagna has that pike in hand, Priest taps, and now Uni on the run. One more shot left to take him out. T Mills missing it, and Brutal Logic going down.
Yeah, I think Nightmare kind of gonna run this lobby. It looks like
That's just a full send. You don't have a lot of time, so your
they look
options
very
are
confident. They're
incredibly
just
limited.
like I said. I think they're gonna headbutt T Mills, get him out, and
You
then
don't
at that point
expect
it's
that
kind
to
of
be
ropes.
a successful push,
Right.
Probably 8 times out of 10.
Like T Mills basically
I'm
needs to pick two
hoping they
games.
download something, figure it out.
But it is
They
initial
might
Cashbox
just need,
in the
you know,
end.
kind of a
Yeah.
moment
So,
to.
looking to get this first match. Of course, you know, you see the scores at the top. O2 that is still about to be updated. We are, of course, on the first match of this best of 3. So don't worry, that will be updated in just a moment for you guys. But we do have the second cash out on Fortune Stadium. I do worry because the T-Mills, the pike shots just aren't quite hitting. He hasn't been able to finish off Uni. I appreciate that Uni is playing incredibly defensively. He's not trying to stay and actually finish off these kills. The second he loses health, he knows he's only one more headshot away from death. So playing incredibly evasively instead of pushing like he so often does.
Yeah, and a good reverse gateway. Now going to be able to take
Sparrow's
out Sparrow.
down.
Gremlin hits that final shot. His team really holding it down, and Muni peeling for him. Needs to get this kill on Brutal Logic.
Uni
before
trying to get Brutal
they
here,
get
throws the
back up, and
glitch.
it's just Uni and
Rushing
Gremlin
super hard. If Brutal could turn around and has a winch up, that'd be
great
huge.
patience and
Yeah,
finally
Fortunately
getting
not.
that gateway may expire before he's able to TP back. but
Bears aim just looks
fantastic
off.
reverse.
I think they're in shambles a bit. I mean, like I said, if they can't shut down Uni, it's gonna be a problem. And Uni really isn't fragging that hard. He's just putting in damage and getting away. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's enough.
exactly.
The big zip over and rotate. We got one more second before fourth party Cashbox spawns in. and then
Not a
all the
great
way
spawn
over
for
in the
fourth party
IQL
either.
building,
They're
No.
probably the
take a
farthest you could spawn.
long Trek all the way over to
Yeah, that's a rough
Over to
spawn.
Cash
I
FC.
feel bad for them.
Nah, NA's had a bunch of 93R. It's pretty much been exclusively that, except for I guess Sparrow. I think is running Aaron, but it's been
Yeah, no, you're right. Like
pretty much only
just
93R,
hasn't quite
especially
been
today.
clicking for them
Right.
At this point so far, Lasagna keeps getting those initial.
NA is a lot
Play
less
was a
experimental
really,
with their
really
meta
spot.
versus
His patience
EU.
of moving forward, just because you see something
Unless you have
doesn't mean
teams that are
dive on
trolling
top
like
of it.
Epi from off key running
Made sure that he waited,
forward.
got the glitch out.
Right.
We're going to see that same patience from him. He's kind of reverted a lot of his play style in this matchup, especially knowing he's playing against this long range damage. Sparrow still in the ARN. Has been losing a lot of these fights. A quick headshot from T-Mills. Already Uni has
Dude,
to
look
dodge
now,
out of the
Uni's gonna
way.
back
Again,
up.
Pressure is on fourth party Cashbox to make things happen. This is only benefiting Nightmare the longer this goes on. The slower
KS,
it goes.
we have seen teams like pull it out here or there, but I mean for playoffs and champ series, I think it's gotta be only SA and Shaq.
Yeah,
I mean, Izzy pulled out Shaq apparently, and then people in his chat are telling him never to pull it out again. So I don't know why. But I did find it a little odd. Yeah, I mean, Uni
That's
runs
what he
M11
said.
as well, actually. I'm kind of surprised to see him on 93R. He's one of the exceptions just because he has the recoil control on that thing pretty much locked in.
Shots coming in from
Right.
T-Mills, but resetting, and it's only 15 seconds left. Not a lot
But yeah,
of time.
EU likes Shaq, it seems. North America sticks to SA. Yeah, I mean, North America also plays a lot more death volley, so it makes sense for them to be running the SA versus EU like to play a little more poke in space. However,
Mills and
I-
Brutal Logic drop
maybe it's North America's playing a lot more controlled with the death ball versus the EU matches we saw earlier, where teams were just like straight running into them. Yeah, that's a map win. So.
Not going to be enough to.
It's all right. It's probably their map.
Yeah.
Probably Nightmare's map.
I'll be right back. I need to run to the restroom real quick.
Losing in a 2-match match.
Guys, I'm holding strong, honestly. It's one map in.
I'm hoping we see them pull something.
It's not looking
out,
great, but I'm holding.
Course, based on the seeding, this was Nightmare's pick. So Nightmare making a statement. Fourth party Cashbox do have their pick. They're going to be moving to Sis Horizon. Hopefully they can make this work as they did in the last match. So we're going to both those matches that we played previously. Yeah, Gremlin with 7 kills. I really was impressed. He just was putting up a lot in those close range engagements. The Shack 50 is a very powerful weapon. We saw what it can do, but the SA-12, well, Gremlin was just putting that to great work.
Yeah, honestly, the battle between
has
the
Envy played already?
And
yeah, unfortunately, as Ducky said, they actually got wiped by Fourth Party Cashbox, which is the team that's playing currently against Nightmare. It was a pretty big upset, and it wasn't a streamed game either. To give you kind of an idea of what exactly happened history-wise, is Envy originally played an Ape Aura. They were in winner's bracket. They then played against Nightmare and got sent to losers. And from losers, they played against
those lights, but
they played against Fourth Party Cashbox and lost. Probably one of the biggest upsets of Prohubs season 1 to begin with. It's pretty insane.
Meta.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason we see it so often, right? Like it just is. It's probably never going to go out of style unless it continues to get nerfed for another few seasons, and even then, I mean, people feel comfortable with it, right? Comfort goes a long way, I think.
Yeah, Envy is gone, unfortunately.
A very comfortable, something that you play well with.
All right, I'm back.
And that's why we see Uni going back to the M11 so often. Nobody else really plays M11 except for Uni, but he has been rocking that thing for over a year.
I don't think anybody expected Envy to get knocked out. But Fourth Party did it. My bracket is completely and utterly demolished. I think I got like the first round right, and that might be it.
Right.
It's cooked.
I mean, we just didn't expect the,
way more upsets in NA.
Definitely expect to see Team Mills stay on that pike. It worked the previous time. There are a lot of close range engagements on Sis Horizon, but you can also force a lot of sight lines, and that's definitely what they are looking for on Fourth Party Cashbox.
Yeah, and I've been saying it all day.
Someone in chat said, over at the Prohubs chat said, no hate, but T Mills might have some of the worst pike game I've ever seen. And a bunch of people responded like, okay, W rage bait. So funny. I even responded. I was like, nice try, rage baiter.
Especially when you have a pike on your team.
No way.
You're also going to be running that pike contesting T Mills. And we're going to see how these players put this to work. We do see a rather even spawn for Cash Vault 1 as Nightmare get their first tap.
Early start for Nightmare here. Reminiscent of what we saw last time. Uni trading some shots with his counterpart over there, but T-Mills is the one getting found, losing a lot of health to Lasagna, who is again rocking that long range ability. Brutal Logic doing some damage. They're very split right now. Has to reconnect with his team. Sparrow's on the backside. Lasagna dueling with T-Mills across the way, the bridge separating them right now, but they have
Sparrow was playing really good before going up against Nightmare, and I'm wondering if maybe Uni is just kind of keeping Sparrow in check a lot more.
I think Uni is absolutely farming him. I think Fourth Party looked very timid. Nightmare do not play timid. They play very aggressive. I mean, they are very intentional with everything they're doing.
That could cause a huge stagger.
And I think the confidence of Fourth Party is not very high at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is look.
Yeah, that's a pick on Lasagna.
Fourth Party Cashbox has made it into championships. Whatever happens from here, it might be upsetting, but they have a chance to scrim, to practice. This team has just come together. They just got a new player. And to get this far is incredibly impressive. Even with a new player, like that makes it that more impressive. So they still have a lot of chances, to get better and play against these teams and run it back.
So, more importantly, I mean, they now have, I hope, a roster that sticks together for season 2 of Prohubs, and then also just like Ape Squad events or the major. You know, like, they finally have something to work with. I feel like they've just kind of been in shambles pretty much all season because they just can't seem to find a group that gelled together.
Yeah, this is a very similar narrative as we see in this meta. An early pick goes off from a Lasagna. You need to capitalize.
I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I think Nightmare would run over it for the rest of the series, unfortunately, but it's... They should be happy with the fact that they made it here, like you said. They finally have not just a starting point, but one that they can have some confidence behind and be like, okay, we can actually craft this thing into something. Which I feel like it's been kind of... I can't really speak to the team morale, but just from watching them, the team morale has been low for the past couple of weeks on this team. So...
Sparrow coming in to hopefully aid his teammate. Shoot out the C4, no glitch in sight, and a double drop comes out, stalling this point out for last second, and it looks like
that's
are not going to have the time to get it. Lasagna gets taken down, Sparrow gets taken down, and now we're just going to be fighting for the ego right now. T-Mail is taking out Uni, a little 3-tap.
1-1.
And it's just Gremlin on one.
Yeah, cash out timer. I agree. I wish there was like a cash out. I think there should be a cash out timer in general for both. Low key.
I agree.
Against Gremlin, just fighting for the ego, like I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm like, they got wiped.
Finishes up team wipe, but really at this point, honestly, it might even be better for Nightmare to wipe here.
I was going to say, it might be better for them. They probably spawn closer.
Party to get over to.
Yeah, everyone in chat's going to, like, you're fighting Uni, it's tough.
Yeah.
Nothing lost here.
People are saying Sparrow's getting bullied.
Yeah.
So.
But hopefully,
which was they're a newer team. They just just started with a new setup. It was bound out.
First event as a team, pretty much.
Now, obviously, they are top 6, so the job has.
Mills has no pacing to his plays. I wouldn't say that. I just think that they're finding trouble, like actually getting something to happen here. I mean, they're playing against, in my opinion, either first or second for NA with a squad that just kind of got put together. So I personally would give them some grace. I mean, they don't even know what pacing is for this team just yet. They got to figure out, is it T-Mills getting pop shots and then Sparrow going in and cleaning up? I think that's where they would succeed. I think if you had Sparrow on like M11 or XP54 or something a little bit closer than the ARN, and you let T-Mills get people half and he just scoops in and cleans that, I think you'd see more success than what's currently happening. Because the ARN's just not doing enough from range, and you could tell that Sparrow prefers that. I mean, he looks almost like a medium player. It seems like you should put him on the F card and see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like Uni's going to be setting up a reverse gateway for his team. Honestly, that looks like it's going to be it. Gremlin TP's in and Lasagna rotates. Fantastic way to get the box away from this fight, allowing fourth-party Cashbox to reset.
They're definitely cautious, but they are a new team. That's what comes with it.
Now they're going to be looking for some early shots in this fight. Hopefully, Sparrow taking the short end of the stick there. T-Mail's going to get reset from the H1 Infuser. That's going to be that H1 Infuser down for 12 seconds as those shots come out.
He's also running the ARN against Uni with the 93R, I think, right? Isn't Uni running the 93R right now?
Stopping that winch, great heal. And now both teams look for the full reset. With the hands in Nightmare, with the cash box in Nightmare's hands, this is going to be a difficult push if they are able to kite away and stall. Resetting Gremlin just sitting behind that corner with our RPG does not find it, and looks like he's going to get taken out from the T-Map from T-Mills. Lasagna going to be looking to peel for his team, but it's going to be a little bit too late. Mills looking for some damage on Uni, looking for the chase as we go for the coin, most likely.
Down, they do get the revive.
Yeah, it is, especially in final round.
12 seconds left. Can they force a steal right now? They have to make something happen. The dream run from
Vav, we've also, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Hopefully I am, but
1 second left.
We've actually said quite a bit that we think double barrel is definitely an option for final round. I will say final round is surprisingly played completely different than what I expected. I thought final round might even be a bunker kind of comp. We actually saw more bunker with season 0. This has not been that way, which is surprising because that was the issue with bunker comp was we were like, people need to get in there with something explosive and like get a bunch of damage in because it just was super hard to retake. And you would think with a healing meta, it would be even more that case, but it really hasn't, man. In my opinion, it's been complete opposite. So definitely interesting.
T-Mill's not able to get in there.
Yeah, so.
Man.
Nightmare as fourth party cash box are eliminated from the match and from the tournament.
Yeah, honestly, that last fight narrowly getting squeaked out from Team Nightmare, getting the trades and the value where they needed it. Fourth party cash box probably taking a little bit too early of a fight there. They could have just waited and forced Nightmare to try and retake.
They had a good run,
but instead they got some damage and felt a little bit too confident going in, and it just did not work out for them. Nightmare taking it 2-0.
Yeah, from 9th to 12th, the top 3 is insane. Absolutely.
I mean, this is why we expected Nightmare to be one of the teams that was at the top.
What's up, J Cho, brother?
I mean,
you been?
They are so incredibly dominant. Their movement,
well, otherwise known as Chuck, the healing emitter. By the way, you can earn drops on the channel for, I think, that skin. Yeah, that's the skin that's currently going on for drops, I think.
Envy is out of the mix again. Fourth party cash box took out Envy.
If you're ever on Twitch, earn yourself some drops.
I want to check that out. Watch it. See what's going on with that.
Chucking and fucking, it's crazy.
Wild in that best of one,
oh man,
knocked down, which means it is wide open for Nightmare and Ed at this point. So we're moving to a rematch of this grand finals, but we are going to hear from Young and Merch as well as we head back to our panel and get their thoughts on the matter.
Fellas, great cast. Also, Walt's bars, by the way. Dream turns into a nightmare. Just want to make a note of that. I think that was a little more in line with what most people thought would happen just because of Nightmare's previous matches that they were playing. Again, it was also part of like T-Mill's.
Yeah, rip fourth.
They just couldn't
party,
find
definitely.
their momentum in these matches. But also, Nightmare played really well. I think Uni just kind of
Cody, what do you think
free
of like
reign
swapping sonar grenades in place of the
doing what he
It seems
wanted to
teams are
do in
losing so
most
much time
fights,
the
which is
attack
what we
'cause they don't
wanted to
really
see
hurt
anyway.
It's something I brought up earlier.
I
I think the H plus is just way too good right now.
And I think Lasagna and Gremlin again played really well.
But
A lot
I
of
would
stuff
even
that's
say, I know it
is,
sounds
like, one of two
crazy,
things.
but
Medium
I
and
would
heavy are, like,
I would maybe
glued
drop
to each other
some
with light
other
having some
gadget
sight line on it.
if I was gonna
Or
add
the light and
sonar,
heavy you're playing.
but I
together
don't
with
know
medium
what.
having
I
the
think just the
off
3
angle.
current gadgets
So
are so strong
these
right
guys
now
played
that
really
you kind
well.
of don't really
We're getting
have
the
a
rematch once
open
again.
flex
We're going
spot.
to best of 5.
But it definitely is
but also, I think
something
Yap
that
and
could
Merch,
happen if
what are your thoughts on
some
what
sort
do
of
you think's
balance
going to be
comes
you
out.
know, the rematch Ed versus
yeah,
Nightmare
I think
Well, I do want to touch on the rematch.
I think H plus is one of
just
those
wanna
gadgets
touch
at the moment
on
that make or break a
how
fight. But
it
if you're
was
not
that
getting
they handled T-Mills, 'cause
good
I think that
usage out
was
of
the
it, like if
deciding
you're
factor
not
of that game.
making
Nightmare
heals
just
when the
didn't
key
give
play
him a
needs to
chance,
happen,
really, to
then
get
yeah, I
off
could
the
see
same
it
shots that he was getting
providing
in the
not a
previous
lot of value.
matchup.
Like I see a lot of
And
people
I think
wait
was
until
the
the end of
deciding
the fight
factor.
and
We
then
know
they're
that
using their
fight
H plus to
can
get
easily
people
retap,
healed
but
up
we know
rather
we
than
saw T-Mills
playing
doing that
back
all
and
game in
doing the
last
burst
matchup
healing
previously.
mid fight.
So I think it was
I
just
also
a
see a
great
lot of
adapting out
lights
of
get
Nightmare.
tunnel
They were just
visioned.
playing
Not necessarily in Pro
different
League, but just
angles
playing
than
in
you
general.
would
I
normally
see a lot of lights
and
get
they
tunnel
also
visioned
were
on
able to
doing
reset
either
extremely
damage
well
or
and
healing and
come
not
back in
effectively
situations that
swapping between
they
the two.
really shouldn't have. But we are heading into this rematch that we just
Like
saw
for
in the
example,
quarterfinal.
they
Team
just need to
Ed
be
versus
heads up. I would
Nightmare,
recommend
and the
honestly
first
playing
time
mid to
around,
back
it looked
line
pretty
in a lot of fights.
convincing
Like keep your teammates
for
in front of
Team
you,
Ed.
get the chip damage in until you can
Nightmare's
dive and
gonna
get
have
the
their
actual
work
pick.
cut out for 'em. This is a best
But
of
until
5
then,
this
you should
time
be doing
around.
some more chip.
But if you
And
are
then keeping an
Nightmare,
eye
I
on your
do
medium or
think
heavy,
you are gonna
healing them
have
up
to
and
approach
immediately
this
switching
one
back to
differently than
damage.
you did the first time. I'm not sure if that just means
I
switching
see
up the
people
kit a
like
little
use
bit.
H
Maybe
plus like
Uni
almost like a
does
heal
have to
beam in a
take
way.
out
Like
that
they have it
level,
out and they're
Right.
just
I'm not
constantly like
quite
trying to
sure
heal one
what
person,
exactly it is,
and it's just kind of trading damage. It's not actually
but
doing
I
a lot.
can't wait to find out.
I do want to make one note too, because we've talked on it a little bit before.
Who's Chip?
Both
He's
Ape
damaged, bro. You
Aura
didn't know?
and Fourth Party Cashbox have made it to championships in 2 weeks. They were 10th place coming into today on Fourth Party side, and they have got enough points, the Miracle Losers run almost to grand finals, to qualify for champs. So I just want to make that note out there. Same with Ape Aura. Start off not so far down, but again, these teams have taken the spots of Rabble Rousers and Steppers, a team that I thought would do rather well.
I mean,
coming into this, you know, that roster.
The H plus splits out so much healing so fast that it is actually unmatched in terms of gadget.
So, the shakeups, they keep happening. So I don't know if we're gonna have another shakeup.
It really depends on your team, though. I mean,
steamroll or Nightmare is also just gonna steamroll.
I can tell you, I take it off in matches where I've got like triple light or something, or multiple lights, because you're not gonna get value. But if you're running light, medium, heavy, I mean, you have a lot more chances to get value.
If they perform well, they could potentially squeak into those top 2 from points, which is going to get them.
I also don't play a lot of light,
championships.
so take what I'm
That's
saying
huge.
with a grain of
That's
salt.
an
But I do
entire
play
round that you don't have to
medium
go
and
through.
heavy.
And just one step closer.
And I feel
to
like,
getting
I mean, it's kind of one of those
already
things. I
into
feel like
the
H plus
semifinals
honestly
of the
should be on one of those
championship.
classes
So
just for the
Nightmare,
sake of like mental.
There's money on the line. There's
But,
also stakes on the line. Like
I mean,
you're
lights are
still
kind of
playing
reinventing
for
the
a
wheel to
life.
like make it work.
I think my light just went off, so I was in the dark for a second. Just look, confirmed. Nightmare, Envy, or sorry, Nightmare and Team Ed 1 and 2
Well,
after
there we
points
go.
today.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And honestly, the thing that I'm going to be looking out for this game is how Nightmare adapts to Team Ed's
Waltz and stakes are on the line.
We
I
do
said,
see- in my
I said, I
opinion, I
put in
think we
chat. I
see
said,
if we
Waltz and stakes are on the
normalize
line. I'm
taking out
hungry. A
those
good New York,
long-range
perhaps.
shots, looking out for Uni in those long ranges, whereas Grant has been playing more to his strengths on the controller, playing those mid to close range fights. When the fights break out indoors, it's Grad's job to fight Uni, take him out, because he has that aim assist.
C4 has always been better than RPG.
Not
I
saying
could
Grad's
agree with that
aim
statement, low
is
key.
needed
I think
aim
it's
assist,
something
because
that
he's one of the best
consistently
aimers
can
in the
provide
game, in my
damage or utility.
But
RPG does
to
have
me,
margin
that's
for
their
error in terms of
strategy,
missing.
using
C4
normalized
kind of
range on that
doesn't,
fight
unless
to fight Uni and
I mean,
Grad
unless
in
somebody
close
you know,
range.
obviously
We're gonna
breaks
see if
it
Nightmare
or
makes the adaptations
glitches
that
in,
they
breaks
need to
it,
do
that kind of thing.
in
But
this best of
in
five,
terms of like
and see
actual
how
skill
those teams go
usage,
back and forth
doesn't take a lot, and
in
especially if you have
this
2 on
final.
there. It's basically a nuke.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think
my thing is like
might
I
be
just
way
on
too many
heady
teams
because
to
I've been
play.
learning
I
it
think
a
you take
lot
a
and
look at the
playing more.
bracket
I
just
just
to get
don't
another
see
foot in the
any
wow,
actual
these
util
teams
at
are
a high
voted in.
level,
I just want to get
like high level
just
being like
losers
close
on
to
both
diamond,
Apes and
to where
Fourth Party.
I would swap
Insane
RPG
runs, right?
or
They
C4
both-
at the moment.
Fourth Party starting in losers. Apes
I think
actually
they
having the
together
longer
are just
journey
so
here
much
far, starting in the
damage
upper
and
bracket.
util that
Both
it
these
just.
teams made
I mean, you
a
can
hell of
double
a run
drop
today.
things with
I
it.
think this goes to show that the
yeah.
difference in play styles between final round and cash out can be very different, right? Teams might be super good at one, not so good at the other, and vice versa. But there's teams that are super good at both. Let's take a look at Ed and Nightmare, for example. They're a cut above the rest. But again, Apes and Fourth Party, they'll see championships in 2 weeks against all the NA and other EU teams that have qualified in top 6 over there. Gentlemen, since we had a little bit of time, let's talk about
I think
championships.
Grenade is
just
kind of
above
throwing on
all we
medium. I
on
don't.
this.
What are you running
That's gonna
instead?
be a hell of a matchup.
Yeah, I
all
was
the
gonna
teams
say.
in
No,
the
Envy
scene,
lost to
all the
Fourth
orgs
Party.
now they're in the scene. Anyone that you're looking forward to fighting each other? Again, we
Shockingly.
got Treason, we got T-Mills.
Those
we
are my
got
boys,
Pike,
though. I'm happy for them.
legends at this point. Is there anyone that you're excited to see paired up across the pond, as Jerry would probably say? He's not here.
Well, I know selfishly, I am really excited to watch Alliance play. I mean, Carnifex.
Can we
with
talk
the
about
crazy plays that he was putting out
what
there,
this next game's gonna be?
was something else.
It's
Even
gonna
though
be
Alliance did not win the
Somebody
finals,
asked
I think they
the
have a
Prohubs
chance to
chat.
really
They said,
stand up
"What's the
against
current score?" I
NA.
just tuned in. I
The
replied. I
story the
said
last
0-0,
time these
waiting
two,
for grand finals to start. They said, "Will it
played
start
off
soon?"
was
And I
that
said, "If you
even
yell
the
at
single
Young
matches
loudly
and
enough, yes."
went horribly. They got absolutely stomped.
And I'm hoping that
And
somebody
so
starts
I'm
screaming.
hoping
Oh,
that
yep,
they've
it's Alker
developed
screaming
enough
at Waltz.
that
W.
They can bring the fight to them. And also, I mean, Alliance.
You're
I'm
so
super
funny.
excited to see
We're just a
Alliance
funny
play.
guy in
It's the
chat.
first
We just
team
we
I
can
ever
get little
watched.
zingers.
My favorite thing is they don't know which one of us it is.
Early
It's like a
2020.
fun Easter egg every
Really
time.
exciting to see them signing here.
Especially if we're
I
both
wanna see
talking.
Alliance
It is
go up
really
against a
funny.
team like Envy, a team like Nightmare, see how they perform, see how the different play styles start to adapt. Because one thing I was surprised about, I still have not seen any mesh here on NA, even in the 3v3 since
I low
Solo.
key. Am I crazy to
It's
say I
just-
think
it's
they
just
should
dead,
give
right? Like, I was hoping
lights
we'd
one
see
glitch
something
only?
other than the witch.
Look,
Yes.
honestly, in terms of the mesh versus
I mean, people are
mesh
talking about they should only have
matchup
one
for the
goo
meta, I
on
do
each
think
class.
the
You don't
only
think
map
one
we might
glitch as
see
well?
mesh
I
on is
glitches don't
Omni.
last that
I
long.
think
That's the thing. It's
the
the same reason why
go-to
there's two
map for
flashes.
mesh because you have such
I guess that's
endless
fair.
Fights, forcing those rooftop battles, and if we're gonna see a
A
mesh,
goo is
it's
persistent.
gonna be Monaco.
That's true.
Yeah, I think like there's only a handful of, I think just in the league, like Amanda from 200 Books on the EU side, really one of the last mesh users along with Lamp here in NA. And again, for
Brutal
threes,
said he's going to give us some good
maybe
games
it's
in
not so good.
championships.
I
I
think
promise.
when
us.
just
Love
in
you.
this
I believe
meta
him.
just takes precedent because of how much better the
I mean,
team
they got
play
2
has
weeks, right?
been
It's not next week. It's the
versus
following.
Gadget's much more,
Yeah,
closer
they have a while.
together and figuring out how to play around each other a little bit more. So maybe, again, it'll be even more exciting when the major happens. If there's Asian teams that qualify and the finals getting released in China. There's a lot that's going to happen.
If Light only
very
gets
quickly.
one glitch,
The
glitch needs
rumor
to
is
make it.
now that
I
Asia
mean,
meta
I think
is,
glitch
like,
in
Charge and
general,
Slam
if
and
you turn
Turret
off equipment and you
and
shoot
things
it,
that-
it should
are they
actually like, do
cooking
that.
or are they cooked? I don't know. One thing that I want to find out, I'm sure everyone else wants to as well, but again, more things to look forward to as we go along.
We do have our map bans as I know we do have our maps that are ready, and our teams are
Tell
nearly
Brutal
ready
it drops
as
Ferret,
well.
no way.
So I believe we have those ready for us.
No,
Sorry,
I
you were gonna
think
say
I think
something
that
as we
team,
get
you give them a
into
little bit of
our
time to
match, which
cook.
is
I
close
think
to happening.
they will be solid.
I do
Yeah,
think
I
in
agree.
terms of the Asia
Right,
meta,
but they're gonna.
we
I
do
mean,
see
they
a
gotta
little bit of a
they gotta
change
play
up there
together.
because they have
That's just the thing. They're a new
bans
team.
enacted in their tournaments. I do think that's an interesting take on the finals, kind of mixing things up. We see, like you said, we see Turret winning some tournaments, it seems like, and Charge and Slam. I do think Charge and Slam
Yeah, I need a new
is
mouse,
amazing
bro.
in cash out, but for 3v3,
This is
it's lacking
unfortunate.
quite a bit.
You want to
As a
see? Look
Charge
at
and
this.
Slam
Look at
user
this.
myself,
The where my
uh,
fingers sit are
I
rubbing
flipped
off.
over to the winch for the 3v3s now, just for fun.
Gotta get a new
I
mouse, bro.
don't play the
You've been
game.
talking about it for like weeks.
You see it?
Doesn't play the game. Famously, Sonsoyo, not a player of the finals. Doesn't. He's
I don't know
all
how
on
he got
the-
in here.
He's on the horse racing games nowadays. I think, right?
Yeah, when's Prohubs
Competitively, not kidding.
doing pretty derby? But yeah,
Pulsar
gentlemen,
mouse?
I think we've got our map bans coming up real quick.
What?
Actually, I say that we do have our map bans. Our map picks. Sorry, Citadel, Bernal, Sis, Horizon, Fortune, and Vegas. Now we've seen all these
Ooh.
guys playing some of these maps. Nozomi, we haven't seen so much today. I feel like so this will be interesting to see how these guys are going to get along on it. Same with Bernal.
Do not
It's
give
been a
me
lot of
glitches.
Sis, Fortune, Vegas. So that's on the tail end of the
Snatch a
specified.
pulsar mouse. I think
A
that good.
question to the group here before we
I
go
never
into
heard of 'em until the
predictions.
finals.
Citadel and Bernal, a lot of play
I use
time
a
on you, not
super
so
light
much on NA.
from Logitech.
Any
So.
thoughts here as to who?
Yeah, I
might
was
be
thinking about getting
playing
like a
little bit
Logitech
better based on
Super
what
Light or
we've
something.
seen so far. Waltz, I'll start with you.
$80 cheaper. I bet.
Definitely think that
don't know.
this has the chance, especially moving on Citadel.
And I was
to
pretty
pretty
cool
tweaking
looking.
earlier while I was playing a little bit.
I can get a
some of
red
those
one, the
engagements
10s
that
one.
are not so long range.
Pulsar?
hopefully avoid the
Yeah.
suppressing fire from normalized.
You have a tens one?
But I think that really is going to come
Yeah.
down to some. They have to get
Interesting.
fortunate with these cash out placements because if it gets in the wrong spot, if they have to fight up to billboard,
Let's see.
if they
What's
have to
the
end
difference
up,
between
over
media? Like,
into
what's
kind of
medium
the-
and what is
They have a
all
random
that?
Frank P
corners where
version.
the
Interesting.
approaches are very difficult. I think they could struggle.
What does it mean? Someone help me. What does medium
Yeah,
mean
the
on this thing?
merch, you've seen these guys playing too. Any
Oh,
thoughts
no.
for you?
Medium and min? Is it just the size?
Yeah, no, I entirely agree with Waltz. Merch, any final thoughts before we send you off?
Hey, Pulsar,
Yeah,
Cody
I-
needs a new
sure,
mouse. We did have the
I
bid
spoke
earlier
to a lot
saying,
of
you
these
know,
guys
whoever sends us the
specifically on
most
Team
swag,
Red,
we
and
will
they
plug them
are
for the rest of
big
our events.
fans of Citadel here.
I'd
They've
kill for a
actually
new
gotten
mouse. Can
significantly
gang
more
help?
reps in it, especially in their offline games.
I'd
so
kill for
maybe
I
cheese.
actually I
background
really
that we
like
haven't
super heavy
really seen
mouses, so
on
it could be a
display yet,
great
but I do
story.
know
No,
that
get
these
them
guys
on a
are
light
pretty well
mouse, bro.
versed on
Teach 'em
No,
the
I know that's what I'm
ways.
saying. If you get me on a light mouse, it'd be a great
Yeah,
story
on
about
a
how I
light
changed.
mouse. Let 'em
that is
learn.
in our rotation here,
About
so
how I
I can't wait to
changed.
see what goes on.
Yeah, I agree. I do think this season is going to be down to who scrims this map more often, and both these teams grinding. I do think it's a very, very close range map. You have such tiny rooms, forcing these close
Dude,
range
why is this
engagements. And
ordered, like,
honestly, it
20
may
times
play
by
to
the same
Team Ed's
age?
strengths here, being able to.
What like
force
so if
those
money wasn't an
close
option, which
light
one should I
duels.
get?
And with Grad probably has the advantage going in. But without a further ado, Vault 1 going
Being him as a
in
regular
and
sized mouse, is it
style,
like the
both
same
teams have
size as
great
a
positioning.
super light,
See the
or
tap
is
come
it
in
like
from
smaller,
right
like a
there.
Razor
And
Viper?
now a RPG coming out
Like
from
a Viper
that
isn't that
big
small, but it's
damage.
definitely smaller than
You
a
need to
super
find a
light.
ball
I got
in
big
a
hands,
big
so
range
super
shot,
light's
and
like perfect for me.
Gremlin's finding that dome to get down and gets taken out by Uni and Gremlin's team shots. And now we're in a
Nightmare is just so
3v2
good at getting that
scenario
opening
as
pick.
Reset comes out from normalized. Lasagna going down to the pike. Now flipping the script, bringing it to a 3v2.
All right, here we go, chat. We're in grand finals. We gotta lock in here.
We do gotta lock
I
in.
kind of like didn't realize we started, but I saw the opening pick out of Union. That was clean.
Who will find the reset first? It looks like Team Ed does as Gremlin looks for the hard reset. Lamp does find him.
Uh-oh.
No dome in sight. Lamp.
Hey, good
Two
H+.
bars. Heels coming out from
Great
deep.
winch got saved though by the wall.
Winch claw against the wall.
Man.
Brad taking out.
I was gonna say that is a prime example why the H+ is so good right now. He reset the fight for Grimliners. He still died, which maybe is not the best case to what I was gonna say, but it did like kind of remove the punishment of him
Yeah,
having a bad
maybe
peak and
it'll
taking a
stay
bunch of
here
damage there.
because, you know,
No,
Uni,
conceptually
I
it
might be
stands,
M11, I
though.
can just
Yeah.
I can do it better, like everything else, right? Like he wants to.
Like, look at that. Normalize, full HP.
Make sure that he can
After
have his mark
taking a
on
bunch
the
of damage.
game. Plug comes in from Team Ed, not even bothering to get a team wipe before they do so. They're just going to plug it, not have time to set things up. But especially on this point, you don't do a lot of setup here. You want the ability for those drops. You have so many floors. One of the spots on Nozomi that has the most verticality on this position here in the billboard on the other side of the map, there's so many levels you can play at. There's so many areas. Very isolated right now. Gremlin drops all the way to the floor. He's going to be isolated.
It's unfortunate they're getting split here.
Up the stairs as quickly as he can. Nothing happening on the roof though. Team Ed not engaging. Obviously, we're not aware of that drop. Little misplay there from Gremlin. Still trying to hunt them down. They just want to take this fight. They don't want to play into Ed's hands and start that steal before they are well and ready. The kite continuing to progress. Eventually,
Wait.
Thank you. We're finally at 90.
Thank you.
What's up, Meech?
Thank you, Meech.
Spotted Lamp dropping up and down the zip line, not committing if he doesn't need to. These teams are being so patient right now.
Man,
Finally, Lamp
I
gives him some
I
damage
banked it
from
all
high
on
ground.
Team Ed.
Jumps
So
out
I know you
we'll see
did.
what happens.
I looked over and I saw it said from our channel saying, "All right, boys, I bet it all." And I was like, "Great, Cody's bet the house again. It's over. Better go out before garbage gets picked up so I can get a box."
Yep. All right, guys, I'm locking in. I mean, Team Ed, I think they have it here. I'm banking it all.
Honestly, I
I'm
think that
praying.
fight really came down to that dome slip.
I don't think Sam is on Team Ed though. I think Sam's Team Ed.
Nah, I'm on Nightmare, bro. I want to see him pull it out. I had him on the bracket. My bracket is absolutely cooked. But I think Nightmare can still pull this out and wind up winning the event, which to me should be worth 1,000,000 points and I win the whole thing. But, you know, whatever.
I have been sitting here for how long we've been streaming in total today? Way too long to see Team Ed lose.
Can we talk about how fast this Grand Champs has been, or this playoff has been compared to you? We're only 3 hours in and we're like in Grand Finals.
Right. Only 3 hours.
Well, I mean, it was 4 hours for play days. I mean, they have just kept it moving.
Normalize is in a really interesting spot here. He's a bit split up with his team. You know, they're kind of like trying to do a bit of a pinch here. They might be able to pull it off. I don't know. I think Nightmare is just a little too grouped up for them to keep it going.
And now it's normalized, just sitting on this corner, and he needs to hit these shots. It's so hard.
I read that as if you're free after girlfriend, Cody, I'll hop in Discord and show you my Logitech versus Pulsar.
Me too.
I was like, what do you mean by that?
Fantastic shots down to the wire, baiting out the reds.
Great wipe for Nightmare there.
Who's everyone banking for? What do we got? Team
I got Nightmare,
Team
bro.
Ed. Everyone's Team Nightmare?
I got Nightmare.
We know, bro. Bob is Ed with me.
Yeah. Bunch of sheep. Unbelievable. No.
Ed wins, Ducky. Thank you.
So there's a chance that they don't come there, don't get there.
Noah is my freaking dad. I know, bro. It's hard to vote against Normalize. I get it.
Really is.
I just fuck with Lamp. Everybody fucks with Team Ed, bro. I mean, I get it. They're likable.
Because they're the goats, dude.
They're gonna get the plug in just a matter of seconds, but Ed are still here, hot on their heels. This is not the comforting position you really wanted to have. Uni on the high ground.
Uni does have a fire angle right now, though. I'll tell you that.
He does.
As they move across, but they're smart, not getting to the roof just yet.
Does he? Surely he spotted the cross. I don't think he did.
High ground being
right.
Nah, he spotted it, surely.
This the other side of the map.
No, he didn't. Uni has no idea that they've crossed. He might be hearing it, but he did not see it.
Normally not the best idea, but Ed looking to
I feel like they're playing a bit far off from the cash box, and they're pretty split. They're just gonna go up and ego push.
Oh, Lasagna 20 speed. Oh, damn, that's a great
get the pick
push
on
out of them.
Getting a pick off on Lasagna easily, and now Lamp goes down.
This is a great push out of
Normalize
Ed.
with
I ain't gonna
insane
lie.
headshots.
That was a great calculated push. No heavy live. That C4 is not a problem. Uni is out by himself playing the res at this point.
Fantastic push from Team Ed coming in synchronized with graduating, rotating up opposite sides, getting some fantastic damage.
now, shoes on the other foot. Nightmare, they're going to have to figure out how they push this.
Yeah, that was a great
Clearly,
execution
they
there
hold
out
on
of Team
to it
Ed.
with the high ground. So
Right.
do they try to make the same push? Or do they believe in Ed's ability to hold the high ground? Ed not playing quite so high. A lot of damage in Normalize very early on, but he can't finish it off. Uni unable to capitalize on that damage. Cash out's taken away. It's isolated in that stairway. So
Told you about my plane ticket for Stockholm, right?
Without getting
Yeah.
rest fully on by the side of Team Ed.
Is you the one we were
Gremlin
debating?
dropping onto the
Or
point,
you one
though.
you
Yeah,
were
I get
wanting
in
to
at
get?
4:30 on the
Has
Monday.
eyes on the entirety of that squad.
So excited.
Still
Before you know it,
patience,
it's gonna
not
be
running it yet.
like
Lasagna
the
goes
time,
down,
man.
I know.
graduating.
Oh my gosh, you
The
almost hit
winch
that.
on
Did you see how
Uni.
close that
I
was?
know. I honestly can't believe he didn't connect.
What a winch. No time.
Nobody even looking at the steal.
And
With
just
the
like
RP,
that,
it does.
Team
Oof,
Ed
damn, that was a
cleans it up.
quick map. Yeah.
Quick little match.
Oh, that was
Some light, brother. Something light.
something light.
Something
Yeah,
light.
fantastic, dominant performance from
All
Team
we
Ed.
need.
Look, it looks like a very similar
take it.
narrative
Just
lining
a
up
young
as we
blood.
saw earlier in the day. It
Where-
really
where?
comes down to that first pick, and
Said Cody,
Uni
bro, stop gambling
now
all
being
over
the
channel points in
last
your
one to
replies and
die,
just play
kind of
craps, little bro.
playing a
Little
little bit
bro.
more reserved, and maybe that's kind of where Team Ed is finding
We're a
their advantage,
plague.
that Nightmare's adapting a
We're a
little
plague in
bit
the finals
too hard,
community.
and they need to kind of reel it back because Uni is having some better survivability in these fights. He just needs to be there to peel for his team.
You'd swap Grad out for
a
Uni,
little bit
really?
earlier because Gremlin and Lasagna just seem to be getting.
I mean,
caught
Uni
off
is
guard.
like, in my opinion, probably the best light, but Grad is right under him, if not at the same level. I feel like, I don't know. I think you just go off of vibes at that point.
Playing near each other. It is.
Yeah.
I feel like we see.
No,
this
that
a
was
lot
an unreal
sometimes
play for
where
sure.
These teams will win the vault fights.
Ed is just,
because
man,
they
they're
have
just
this kind of-
so.
this forward
They're so in
momentum where they just kinda
unison.
run as a
That's
group,
kind of
and
their
the team
big
defending
thing.
it will, or them to try that. One team will get lost, but then they play really
Can
well.
I
around
like?
the cash out
I know we're in
because they
grand
have
finals, but I'm
somewhere to
just
put
so
their backs
excited
to.
for our
They
tourney. We've
have
been
a
working for it for
position
so
that they
long.
always can turn around and say,
We've been
"Here's
wanting to
what
do
I'm
it for a
focusing on,"
while. We
right?
finally got the
And we saw that
chance.
with
I'm
Ed.
just
The only
excited
time
to
they got
be
to see
here.
Mike
I
was
know,
on that
yeah.
vault fight that at the end of the
What's
day,
up, Civvy? You're joining in right for grand finals. Map 1 just wrapped up. Team Ed absolutely slamming Nightmare. Unexpectedly to me, sadly. I'm pulling for Nightmare here. Everybody else in chat's pulling for their Ed. Yeah.
Nightmare didn't have the ability to reset that cash out. They never
Can't
had
wait
the
to win the
ability to
tourney
winch
tomorrow.
it into a
Unfortunately, you're
one-on-one
not signed up.
position,
I'm sorry, bro.
which
I would have
made
loved
the
to see you playing it.
defense
I'm not
there
gonna lie. You should have gotten a
Yeah.
squad together and
hard
signed
for
up.
them being on that high ground.
Should have.
Yeah, and
Should've.
because they were able to gateway it over and get that early plug,
I'm saying.
Uni was not able to set up his tried and true. What light should always
That's what
be
you
doing,
think? Do you have
setting
an
their
alt?
gateway to
You're on a
rotate
burner?
easier back to their team
Which one?
so they can play that
What team are you
off
on?
And also support their team at the same time. It's unfortunate timing, like you said. So we're gonna be going into Bernal. To me, this is where the heavy takes a little bit of a step backwards. We do see the mesh coming out from Lamp, going to be a little bit more of a supporting role, like I just said.
Aquavex and
And
Co,
the
you are not on
medium
that team.
And Light are going to be taking the Limelight here.
Bernal, such an interesting map. Basically, the polar opposite of Nizome, right? It's stylistically the way you play it, even the size. It's kind of a mid-tier map in terms of size. Definitely not nearly as big as some of the other maps that we've seen. I really want to see Nightmare put this together, but Normalize has just been a demon with this Pike right now. Just keeping all of these teams pinned down. And
Yeah,
every time he gets
Waltz
some
is
damage,
summarizing
right,
it
he gets them
perfectly.
there.
I mean,
in Lamp,
dude, just
so
normalize with the
solid.
Pike. He's
Between Hope
bro's
House,
not
Minus,
missing right now.
and this
Yeah,
team
he's not missing, and he's
now,
zoning out
Team
Uni,
Ed
which
just
is making things
showing that
difficult.
They definitely have one of the best heavies in the game. Lamp can always be relied on to put in a solid performance when he needs to. Not surprised to see them doing very, very well right now. And it's so hard to run through a wall that is a strong heavy. There's a mesh shield. Wait, there's the mesh shield.
What is happening?
I said the mesh is coming out on Bernal.
I
did
guess
say
they're pulling
Monica
out the
might be
mesh
on
shield.
that, but
Yep.
Bernal, a fantastic pick with these long line of sights. A fight breaking out. Gremlin getting.
I mean,
healed
Waltz-
Oh my
out.
God.
They do get the.
Did you see that
plug.
burst?
Team Ed is in
Yeah.
control of cash out.
What was that?
They're gonna look to reset. I think they know graduating's over here. And some early shots go the way of Lamp. Lamp still has that mesh shield in that reserve. But this winch could prove difficult for him if he gets winched in. That damage. Gremlin now taking some massive
Oh,
damage.
later, Lamp.
Does go down. And it looks like Gremlin does.
Noah, 1 HP. He's
Normal is
dead.
getting taken out.
Here's just
Uni
Grad.
on tear right now. Going through this team like butter.
A stagger would go massive here. Grats off the scene, bro. He said, see ya.
That is not
Did he pick up a trophy? I don't think so. I think he's just waiting for coin, right? Yeah, he's waiting for coin.
I think so.
He didn't grab the body.
If you do, you're probably not winning anyways. I mean, let's be completely honest.
Yeah, Bernal is very ratty of a map. It kind of reminds me of like Monaco almost, where you can just like get away with so much.
Yeah.
A little bit more for them to push, figure out an approach and how they want to take this uni. Definitely doing a lot better in this match than we saw before, and a lot of it did come down to Lamp just not being able to play that heavy versus heavy matchup quite as tightly as he wanted to.
The more open Monaco, less extreme. I can agree with that. I cannot stand this map on burnout or suspended structures though. Cannot stand it. It's up there with my least favorite maps for sure, because I think it has awful spawns.
Right.
Oh, Soul Wax, brother.
Ooh, how's it going?
In a minute. We're doing good, man. We're in grand finals right now for playoffs on NA. Team Ed currently up 1-0. They've already beaten Nightmare and sent them to lower bracket earlier, and Nightmare has made the run, and now they're back in grand final. There've been lots of pretty solid games so far. Oh my god. Nightmare getting the cleanup.
Wow.
Yeah, so the Mesh Shield has a great job at winning you
That's
those
fair.
vault fights and these long-range poke fights. But when it comes to these defensive points, we see that Winch really clutching up instantly.
Monaco had less problems with it. They got rid of that like weird cave cash out. I think that one's just terrible.
A narrative kind of form on
Yeah, that's fair.
It's literally like the first map they ever created, and you can kind of tell in that sense some of those cash out spawns.
Oh, I've
And then
been
they're gonna
saying
have some
honestly,
trouble depending on the setup.
it's
With this Winch, if Lamp gets
Monaco
clapped
in
early
Seoul.
from
You
Gremlin,
can definitely
winching him in,
tell.
it
I
could
mean,
spill
even OG
danger
Vegas, like just those
for
few
Team
maps
Ed.
that came out right in the beginning, they lack a lot of the flow that the new maps do,
Yeah.
to their detriment for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe that's just him not juggling it as well as he needs to. But you have the mesh. The entire point of mesh is to stay
Is it
alive.
fun being on heavy and just
I
being
mean,
able to like
it's, you know,
chuck stuff?
playing the Reinhardt meta here, you know? Put this in front of you, walk
Yeah, but I noticed that when I punch throw things, it goes like way to the left for some reason, which is not been just on heavy. I feel like it also happens on medium now. And it really kind of gets annoying when it happens. There's a lot of times where I'm like trying to line up like a gas barrel for a play because it does more damage with the melee, and then I punch it and it just completely like goes a totally different direction I was expecting. That's kind of frustrating.
If they just look to the right at the right
But
time,
yeah,
it's gonna be a
chucking things is
very
pretty
aggressive
cool.
pad. Getting them onto this high ground, they could catch
I like it to
bodies
like chuck
onto
bodies back
the
to my
side of
medium, honestly,
Nightmare
so for
with that
reses.
pike normalized, looking to get
Yeah.
some- oh, he turns at the last second, but he does spot them through the wall.
Great RPG if they can.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
Clean
pick
it
for
up.
sure.
In, though, normalized is very,
Oh,
very
maybe
low.
not.
Dude.
What is happening?
Gremlin taking out Lamp.
It worked out.
Does get the trade
And they get the res
Hits,
on
hold
lamp.
on, hits the defib.
He gets that defib. Uni has to go massive here. Oh, jeez. And the H plus is
No
in.
way.
It's kind of correct. Oh, okay, wait. Kite. It is crazy, maybe you could kite like this on Bernal and get out.
Like Ducky said, it's a ratty map. Very ratty map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that effort to transition and stop that plug was immaculate. Normal.
Yeah, just like that. Lasagna's going to be up in 5 seconds. Team's already back up. Plug just started.
For Team Ed,
Yep.
a big RPG came out from Lamp.
Not bad for Nightmare. I mean, not the worst situation to be in. Getting a bunch of damage on Grad right now. I don't know who that is that's hitting him.
We're gonna see it.
He dropped the gateway. He's like, see you later.
As the gateway comes out, graduating resets.
Now everybody's backing up.
Team Ed backs off and is working this tight.
Goes down. It looks like they want to push on the side of Nightmare. Aggressive gateway up in the sky. Lamp on the low ground, but Gremlin is pushing heavy, putting a lot of pressure onto the side of Team Ed. They're starting to crumble under the pressure. Everybody's so low. Lamp goes down. Normalized right after.
Here we go.
The last one left with Newland with Gremlin who's on the high ground.
Okay, that's Grad pick.
Oh my lord.
The steal is going to go the other
All right,
way.
Nightmare have woken up
And
this map.
just like that, Nightmare in a position to take map number 2. We thought it was going so poorly for them. One more fight left from the side of Team Ed to prolong this and maybe put themselves up 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what
Good
I keep
winch.
saying. Once those fights break away from the vault,
Yeah, that's a good winch if it doesn't move
in
off
my
that box
opinion,
there.
Probably has the advantage. We don't see the circle point as well as the church point.
Might be
coming out this
Nightmare's
round,
game,
which
honestly.
I'm sure Team Ed was hoping for, because that's where
We'll
the
see.
mesh
I mean,
proves useful.
definitely
Now
a
they're gonna
good
have to
fight
go
out of Ed here.
fairly quick.
I mean,
This high
they
ground
do have
fight is gonna
time.
break out as Nightmare
Getting there with
tight
what,
away
about
because they went to
45
this
seconds
point,
left on
they
it,
have a mesh
I
shield.
think.
They're gonna
Right.
have
It's
to
2
look
minutes,
to
so yeah,
potentially
that'd be
bait this
45
out.
seconds
The
left.
glitches are gonna be no match. Are gonna take
30
down the
seconds.
Hitting a
mesh
steal.
shield.
I don't think any team's nearby to get
No,
it.
nobody's here. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Just like that, run out.
Dude.
It's Normalized with the defibs, man.
Brad coming back.
Can they interrupt though?
They got it.
Oh, they
Grimliner's
steal
got the
back.
steal again.
And there's no time
I
left.
just can't believe they're pulling off steals like this. I just don't get it.
Over and over again. Look, I mean, you forced those teams away. I mean, that was a great play from Lamp to force the team away, put the pressure, make them back up while Normalize goes back.
I'm kind of everywhere right now. Decided yesterday to download Black Ops 6 and get all mastery camos, and you don't even have a single goal before EA FC, which is the new FIFA game. 26 comes out. So 45 days, dude. Good luck. Have fun. I gave up on that a while, like a long time ago. Cody did it, but he wasn't working.
Yeah.
Limited time left. If he just prevents the steal, he needs to focus on
Yeah.
the cash box. A little bit of confusion there from the side of Ed, not playing the comms quite.
I just
well
can't believe that they're pulling off these
and
kind of steals. You got 2 to 3 people up, and you're just taking it and not even being contested. It's crazy to me.
Honestly, I think there were a couple
Where is the
things
defense?
that really spell that to me.
I
I
mean,
mean,
dude,
we talked
you're
a lot
saying,
about the mesh, right? I
like-
think the lack of the winch was definitely hurting Lamp there a lot. The mesh really never coming into play. He was getting pushed. He's trying to continue to fight 1v1 against Gremlin. But
Map
the
was
fight
a light
always
diff, yeah.
going in Gremlin's
I mean,
favor. It was
yeah.
just the SA-12. He's just pushing in. He walks into his face, shoves the SA-12.
I
right
mean,
into
put a
his chest,
gateway at
and
least
the mesh
above it.
shield
Your
doesn't
light
do
was
it,
up.
right? So
Put a
the mesh
gateway
shield just
above
puts
the
him
cash out
there.
or
He wants
something.
to protect Normalize when
Right.
they push into close quarters. But the problem was Normalize was getting picked off. The benefit that we had on the first map was that Normalize was able to hold back, played from range, picked off Uni, picked off Lasagna every single time, which is doing damage. Because of the close quarter engagements that we're finding here, Normalize just could not find the angles. And when he tried to close the distance, he just got picked off every single time, and Lamp was helpless to keep him out of danger.
Yeah, I think the RNG didn't work in Team Ed's favor. Again, I think they were hoping for those outdoor points, going to be able to use that mesh to their advantage. But unfortunately for them, we saw a bar point as well as one of those corner buildings. I think
That steal is like the Make-A-Wish run we saw a couple months ago. That's what I'm saying. That was fourth party cash box, low key. I mean, they weren't like forcing steals like Make-A-Wish were, but yeah, there's been a lot of that. Just like straight commit to the steal, no faking. I mean, granted, I don't think faking gets you very far in this game. I think it's kind of obvious to know if somebody's gonna fake.
I agree. I don't know like why you would fake. I would rather just force the push with a real steal.
Yeah,
Definitely is going to, because of how small it is, you're going to be able to plug so quickly.
9 times out of 10, the animation for
On some of those
stealing
maps,
to fake it
Vault fights
isn't really worth it because it kind of makes it a 2v3 anyways.
Something they really need to be
So
prioritizing.
it's better. I'm
Wonder
liking
if we're
that
gonna
some
see
teams
them
are actually
switch
going out of their
off
way to
like
bait
at
teams
all.
away from the cash
Normalize
box
is the one I'm definitely looking
so
at
their
here.
teammate can steal.
Over
And I think
to
that's
Famas,
better
I
than
was
doing
wondering if
whatever
we might
fake
see
thing
that
you're trying to
switch
do.
here.
my God,
Definitely
Noah,
looking for
you're
something
making
a
me
little
throw
bit
up
different.
watching
I
you
don't
do
think
whatever
Pike
this
would
is.
have been the best choice on this lasagna thing, so he's going to be sticking with the Pike. Pike and Famas definitely the top two.
Oh, a nice spot from Lasagna. You see that?
Consistently across
Yep.
all of the play days.
We're guaranteed at least 2 more
I mean,
games.
if we get lucky, if they're
Yeah.
lucky and they find a point in the Z
Well, this
card,
one
I
and one
think the Pike could pay dividends.
Yeah, technically
So,
one
yeah,
more
I
game.
think it's going to be a similar narrative as
You want to
the
fake,
mesh
you have to
versus
hold for
winch
3
matchup
seconds.
that we saw
Absolutely. You
from
got to
Hall.
get them enough to
Kind
where
of
they're running
translated over
closer.
to Pike and Famas.
Yeah.
Famas is going to be a little bit more useful on these
Great
vault
D-Mac.
fights.
Yeah, this is a
Gremlin
rate
has
everybody
been
holds
on
from like
Gremlin
50
as
meters
we see.
away. You might as well just
But
stick it every time
Pike is
anyways.
gonna
Who
be
cares?
great
I'm
for
saying.
when you get this cash out set up. Normalize
Great
is
shots
on
on Normalize there.
What was
Makes it
Normalize
big.
shooting at? Shooting at
Damage does
ghosts.
get reset from graduating his H1 infuser. Lasagna looking for that light. He knows he can pre-tap. Narrowly missing that witch. You saw that right
Wow.
in his face.
Great,
Oh, boy.
great
Oh,
target
boy. Here we
acquisition
go.
Goes down, and now it looks like
Great
it's
target
almost-
acquisition.
Lasagna getting 2 kills. Gremlin finishing off
I mean, just to
Normalize.
like give you
Yeah,
guys like
bro.
kind of like a rundown. Did you see the way that Lasagna intentionally targeted graduating mid-fight? Most people would look in front of him and say, "Oh, my heavy just got winched. Let me help him."
You could be
No.
on either building.
Gun for the light.
Gun for the light to get the H plus away, then the medium to get the defib out, and then it's just free picks on the heavy.
He said, "Nah, my heavy got it."
We are defensive position for this cash out in particular lately, because you're right, it gives you so many more options on where you set up.
Pre-roll's wrong, by the way, Sam, so we need to run him after.
Why does Sam look dead? Oh my god, let me tell you. I'll tell you after this game.
Also, maybe thinks he's up on that high ground.
I'll be working.
I just want to say shout out to everyone that's in here. This is an insane series. Stay tuned. Keep watching. It's only going to get crazier.
Going onto the point, looking to get that
Oh, man. It's been a wild set of games.
Comes out from Nightmare. Uni continuing to take damage, but Normalize is getting pushed on. Has to run away. Both dome shields are down. All the utility used is the
great shots from graduating.
Lasagna going huge again.
Finishing off the entire team of Ed.
Team Ed might be downloaded. Might be Jover.
Lasagna might have handed the sticks over to Team Mills.
It's low key.
Turns out Pike was the play.
Nightmare Warrior came out of nowhere? Yeah, I know. It's been a lot today. I keep calling him Refined every once in a while, too.
Yep. Just got signed this afternoon.
Yep.
I do think they thinking that goo was a decoy was fantastic.
Sam looks dead because he's running on about 300 milligrams of caffeine at this point and has been slaving away to make sure this tournament works tomorrow.
Yep.
So.
This cash out has been manipulated to this outside corridor.
Great headies.
There's no way they can take this, but Lasagna goes down. Uni taking some shots, and look at this tracking.
Great winch. Hold on.
Normalized, fantastic tracking, but it's not going to be enough because.
Oh no, the H.
Oh,
that right
no.
there. That's why you run the H plus. You see what happened? You see that?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why you run the H plus.
Graduating needs to get the
Case
kill on this
closed.
heavy. Like now, if health regen starts, it's yeah.
Case closed. Sonar's not doing anything for you there.
Yeah. Is this crazy? What is this?
How fast was he swapping? I mean, he was full healing Gremlin, keeping him from dying, and then just finishes off.
H plus needs a range nerf, absolutely. It needs a bullet velocity nerf too.
The man is.
I'd be okay if it traveled like a little bit more like the needler. If you gave it like slight, like I guess tracking and made it really slow,
Honestly, that's an
I'd be down with that. Like literally like the needler. You know how the needler like has like kind of like stickiness almost to it if you're close.
Yep.
Yeah, I would love that. Slow it down, make it so like it actually has to travel. You can watch it travel, but it's like slightly sticky, so it will stick to your teammates.
I think Grad also sets up a TP for his team, so it's going to be a fight breaking out early. They don't have to worry about crossing this street. But Grad getting taken out.
Lasagna is on a heater. Brother is shooting right now.
Bro cannot be shut down right now.
Oh, Lamp's isolated right now. He drops to the floor with his team. They're going to be able to reset, but he has been spotted moving back in long.
I'm waiting for the Optic Gaming and 100 Thieves announcement. Personally. And FaZe, but they're kind of, you know, obviously in a spot.
Oh my gosh. They're in shambles.
It deals 1 damage on environment? Why?
Nightmare all day right now. They have been coming alive after that first match. Something I saw, what I thought was really neat there.
No way to sign anyone in finals yet. Maybe 100 T. Maybe. I think Loki, you'd have Optic before 100 T.
Yeah, I don't think we see 100 Thieves in the finals, honestly. Not for a while. I mean, look how late they were to COD.
Yeah, and only a minute left in this cash out.
Buddy works for 100 T. They're not signing anyone. I mean, yeah.
Nothing is safe.
It's obvious. I mean, I was joking, but
we're gonna go for a reset.
Don't tell me that. I'm crying a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to play it off. I'm not okay though.
He just broke his heart.
I was getting ready to buy a hoodie.
From Gremlin, and it looks like Graduating's the last.
Let's get buy a hoodie off of StockX.
StockX. Shut up.
Gremlin drops down, and they're gonna just collapse on this. They think they got it, so they're gonna go in ego. Now it's an even fight. Interesting plays. They should play calm and collected because this may swing, and they may blunder.
Hold on.
This could be a huge blunder right here. It's just Lasagna left. What are we doing from Team Nightmare?
They need to get Lasagna.
Throw of epic proportions right now.
I can see Optics joining more than 100 T.
Kill Graduating. Oh no.
He gets one pick. It's just 1v1.
Oh.
Can he take out Normalized? He actually gets off.
Oh. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Just run circles around him.
That's crazy.
That might be the most
That was the most
BM.
that was diabolical, bro. What the fuck?
Might be the most BM thing I've ever seen.
That was crazy.
Of the entire game, Grad went for the reset in Lasagna.
Oh my god.
Honestly, Grad probably should have just stayed back. The 2v1, played the fight, because Lasagna has to push. He has no time to res.
Yeah, I agree. I think, again, this kind of the play that we saw in Bernal from Normalize, going for a revive instead of just playing the point. I feel like this is the second time we've seen this from Team Ed. They're playing too much for their team play and not focusing.
Can we talk about that? I think Grad probably shouldn't have gone for the res there and just helped his team.
Calm issues
Probably,
there.
yeah.
I know we actually just interviewed Lamp for the podcast I host with Rio called The Vault. Episode's going to be coming out this next week.
You called Envy joining? I was definitely surprised to hear about Envy. Not gonna lie. That's like, I mean, that's a T1 org that signed.
But he's also been trying to kind of balance that. We're allowing.
I'm very happy though.
Say their piece, having Normalized do a lot of the shot calling because
I'm just surprised. I'm also saying right now that the finals is on the cusp of blowing up again. I mean, Daltouche has been streaming. I saw Asu apparently was on yesterday. Like, there's some big name content creators starting to come back to the game, which is very, very good.
No, I agree. And honestly, the shot calling style that Lamp has is
yeah, I mean, Envy has gotten smaller. I guess that's true.
I love having, because you can't solely rely on one person making the right calls at every single moment. It's so much information going around in this game, and as well as with the medium D map, being able to rotate your team around with such effectiveness, you need that medium to be able to call the shots when they have the information, when they are going to be opening and closing that DMAT. So I think Lamps are
Dude, everybody in the chat is asking about Satsuya's headset, bro. It's crazy.
Fantastic IGL leading his team. So, I mean, knowing when to balance.
Somebody said, why does bro have Mickey Mouse shoes on his head?
That's crazy.
That's insane.
We're going to be back on Fortune Stadium. We have seen the Pikes absolutely destroy on this map so far. Nightmare showing that they could do it over T-Mill.
Yeah, no, definitely a ton of videos.
So have to see if they can pull this out again. They're on.
Oh yeah, Rob is. Yeah, he at least was involved with the NB one. It sounds like.
From getting first place in the NA playoffs and getting themselves a hefty chunk of cash with it.
Yeah, so we're good. This match means a lot for Team Nightmare as well as Team Ed. Both teams on the edge of their seats for this game. We see Team Ed getting the high ground. Fantastic gateway up and getting.
Even your mom was making. Come on.
See a lot of uneven spawns come out from Fortune. It really depends on where.
He's not signed to another esport. FaZe has been in shambles for a couple of years now, and thing going on potentially scamming with crypto, which is no comment there. It's just always something with that org, man.
But nothing really breaking out yet. There's the aggression.
Yeah.
Misses the win, but Normalize is there to back him up.
I'd like to give Banks some credit, but dude, that guy makes it impossible.
Yeah. Seconds from Normalize. Finishes off 3 on Normalize. Switch back to the Pike instantly, showing dividends.
If Rug is actually going to be CEO, that's actually might be a good thing. That guy's probably one of the
dude. Get Apex to be CEO.
I mean,
or
Apex or Rug.
Tommy.
I mean, Rug's, well,
Tommy
was CEO for a while.
I
don't know. I think Rug's a smart guy. He's pretty good at keeping himself out of bad things.
Swiftly with this
that's true, I guess.
Comes in from Nightmare, and they're
that guy's a huge creator. Almost the size of.
I mean,
that guy gets like Mr. Beast views.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
Through Halter is a smart play from Nightmare, as they do make them aware of their location by breaking that glass. They're making a lot of noise, jumping around, breaking glass. They're not afraid. They want to take a fight. They're going to be going looking for Team Ed sitting on that corner. Going to shoot at that C4 early. Gremlin getting winched in, just what we wanted to see. Team Ed ratting in that corner.
Great gear there, blocking off the teammate entirely.
It's a bad place to die for Gremliners.
Yeah, it's huge for Team Ed here though.
Just play the long range. Don't get
Force the coin.
Gremlin just getting a little bit too far away from his team there. Walks around the corner.
Hoping to get one more wipe here.
Made the crucial mistake of walking.
I'd kill to go to final map.
You know, like, I mean, I never do that. You know, I make sure to stay in one room at all times. I never go anywhere. That's.
I think they're gonna try to jump Lamp.
Yeah,
I think they're waiting for Grimliners to get here for sure.
Going into this fight,
This is just a rough position to be in general. With it being in that bridge, there's so many sidelines to it.
Normalize a little bit split, but they're still both on that staircase, so they can build to each other fairly quickly. So
They're making a good push here.
45 seconds now. We're wasting a lot of time looking for this team. Dodging that winch, Uni.
They're looking for any intel they can get. Grimliners is kind of going head first in, it looks like. Okay, wait.
Great winch.
Gets the pick on Lamb. That's a big pick there.
Yeah, huge.
And he zoned out Normalize. Looks like.
Trigger finger there, holding back, and now going for
I think they get this. They don't have time.
No.
Oh.
Graduating, come in and get that.
Great job from graduating.
One more time.
Yeah.
Great winch. And just incredible stalls from Team Ed here.
Yeah, that's a good
Great
stall there.
stuff.
Everyone getting taken out from Team Nightmare. Team Ed wins this first vault. First cash out, and honestly, a sigh of relief probably comes their way.
Any swaps of comps? Not really. We saw a little bit ARN.
They can make cash out C happen.
Really been it for NA. EU had some swaps like they normally do. I mean, you see quite a bit of variety over there compared to NA. NA's been pretty much the same every map.
The Arn went just as quick as it came. It's gone immediately.
Sector C, they want to make sure that they can get that incredibly defensible position. So this next vault fight means everything. You do not want to wipe and give away this position. Going to be a lot of long-range picking until somebody gets the advantage here, and they need to make sure. Honestly,
Oh, nice shot.
Great shots from Normalize.
You want it to play. You don't.
Yeah,
want,
he's just going to put Uni. Uni basically just has to sit there and wait now.
Get plugged on Sector 6. Move across.
Yeah, Ed are definitely controlling the map here. I see them taking this.
They're playing incredibly.
Yeah, they're very in control right now.
My thing is, though, they're going to Las Vegas, and it's going to be another, like, kind of close fight map, and I'm curious at how it's going to go. They can play it really anyway. They can play it a lot like Fortune, but it also can be played like Bernal, where you force close range. So it's kind of anyone's game going into it, if they get there. So it's a little nerve-wracking, because Vegas is one of those, like, do-it-all maps.
But honestly, the damage has been done.
Get the revive onto
Great DMAT here.
As well, but he goes down once again,
Gets the pick.
Continuing
Gremliners is just getting picked constantly.
Yeah, he is. Okay,
And that's
Uni picks
unfortunate.
off
They fall
Normalize.
apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as Gremliners gets picked, they kind of fall apart. He's kind of the glue for them.
Yeah. I think it's it might be a little bit of a GG go next here.
Might be.
Have we seen Nightmare or Ed play on Vegas? I feel like did we watch them play it earlier? I feel like we did.
I think Nightmare lost on Vegas.
I thought so as well. Didn't they play Ed on it, or was it a different team they played on?
No, I think they played. I think they played them on Vegas.
Yeah, they lost it, right? Yeah.
It can be still difficult. You have this high ground. You can force it down low, but we're going to be going.
It looks like we might be going into Game 5, which is insanity.
Yeah, I think.
I'm just saying they cooked on the script this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cooked.
Get some great damage on Normalize. Will he go in and
Good DMAT. I don't know if they should be pushing that hard, though. Yeah. Getting Lasagna picked there is not great. Grimliners is going to go up next. Yeah. And they are struggling.
Will they escape? We need to see a pick coming from Nightmare, but they just get taken out.
That's game 4. We're moving on to game 5, going to Las Vegas.
Definitely what everyone wants to see, and I'm hoping we get something a little bit more competitive for match 5. It is going to be Las Vegas. We've seen Las Vegas go very poorly for Nightmare against Team Ed last time, so they're going to be hoping for something a little bit better as we move into that last match, but a very strong performance.
Did he say that it went bad for Ed or Nightmare?
I think
it went bad for Nightmare.
Okay.
That's the game that lost them.
And I think that
Gotcha.
first one definitely comes down to the initial push, Gremlin getting picked off so early.
Chat, before we go to match 5, if you are on YouTube, I'm going to run a quick pre-roll, or I'm going to run like a quick minute of ads, just so pre-rolls are off for the entire map.
Yeah, I think game 5, like you said, exactly what we want to see. These fights have been going back and forth.
Sorry in advance,
Each game
but
kind of being
I don't want you to get hit with ads in the middle of the map.
This last game, that pipe
I do it because I love you.
form from Normalized. Going to be able to get some crazy damage. 4 eliminations, but 3,000.
I could see Luminosity or VP.
Almost
Sure.
topping.
I don't know
You
Reject. I've
blocked
never
my
heard of him.
beloved.
You block my beloved, and yeah. I mean, I'm just doing it so people don't get hit with it. That's it. I don't run ads for any other reason.
We've seen like 2 LH1s over the course of the season.
So I
one,
built
you
this
know, like,
a mouse.
it
It's
just
going to come out to
doesn't stand
170.
up to,
But
I
it
mean,
built
you're
us a
gonna pick
mouse?
ARN, you're gonna pick the
I built
93R.
myself a
know.
mouse, but I did
So
put
we picked up
engraving
the
on it.
sniper before we picked up the
Yeah.
LH1. I mean, you know,
Yeah, it's
like
just
that
TFC,
weapon is in
baby.
the grave 6 feet
It's in
under.
TFC colors.
Nobody
That's
nobody
cool.
even marked the grave. They don't want to see that thing anymore. So it's gone for the time
Respect
being,
chasing the bag. It's
but
not
the
even
pike-
chasing the
the
bag.
pike
It's just
is
flat out that we
very strong.
want to
And
have ads
even
off.
though Grad was
The
getting
problem is
kills,
on Twitch we can't
Normalized,
turn
the
ads
grave,
off.
he
It
was
just doesn't
still
let
on
us.
one, making sure that he was always backing up his light. Vegas is one of those weird
Luminosity
maps, right, where I feel like a
actually
lot of the times
sounds
these
pretty
teams play
legit.
on
Yeah,
the
I
I'm
could
not gonna
see
lie.
VP
on the
or
background, and the
Luminosity
pike
for
is so
sure.
strong. But
Yeah,
is there a world
Luminosity
where a
honestly
team
makes sense.
decides
I feel
to
like
shoot the
Luminosity is
pike
always
completely,
getting into
play for the close
games like
range
this.
engagements? Nightmare fell apart under the pressure
Yeah.
from Normalized with that pike. Do they just give up on that long range fight and accept that they're not going to win it, or do you really have to play for it on Vegas?
Honestly, on Vegas, I think it's one of those maps that's kind of really transitioned over time, similar to Sis Horizon, where it's
The bag comes to you. I'm
initially thought
saying.
of this super close.
Maybe
range
one
map,
day.
double heavy kind of SA-12 style when heavy was.
And then we
in
give
full
it all
form.
to the viewers in a
But now
community
I
tournament.
think we're kind of seeing a
I know,
little bit
massive
more
10K
mid-range to
tourney.
long range. So
Yeah.
the pipe could be a good pick
I'd
here
kill for
because
that.
you
That'd
have
actually
those
be
long
That would
range
be
sights.
fire.
It really depends
Yeah.
on the
That'd
setup
be
and
so
matchup.
sick.
So honestly, I think we're gonna see.
I can tell you it won't be just the two of us running that thing. That's for
No,
sure.
we would need a band of individuals.
Do you think
A 10K tourney might be the biggest finals tournament there is until the major, at least.
I don't necessarily think it's because.
Well, the good news is you could always kind of like bank on being the biggest like grassroots tourney or non-official tourney.
A while
Yeah.
ago, and how well it can still compete in these close range because that hip fire.
Let's go hit up some
the pike
advertisers.
is so good.
You can get a quick little
It's
10K.
It's volatile. So if
Hit
you
up
miss
enough.
one of those
Yeah.
shots,
Easy.
which again I think it has the same hip fire as the FAMAS, but if you miss one of those shots, it's a little bit more volatile. But without further ado, we're gonna be going into this.
If somebody donates
fight.
10K, I'll
Lasagna's
shave
gonna
my
take
head.
some early damage, get healed back up from Uni.
Live on
Gremlin
stream.
getting hit by
Dude,
a
if somebody
little bit
donates
of that
10K, I'll
C4
shave my
from
head.
Lamb. Now gonna have to
You guys
find
heard it
his
here.
way to reset as they TP away. Gonna get
We'll
this
both
another
we'll shave
one.
each other's
I
heads.
love this
I'll
play
fly out
because
to Sam and
he's
shave my
like,
head.
I'll pay for Cody to come out here and shave my head, and I'll shave
Lasagna
his.
getting off guard and be
Yep.
rotating
Live on
Team
stream.
over to cash out B, normalized, leading his team to victory. Maybe calling the shots as we discussed earlier. Gonna
Okay,
work
here's
for
a
that
skill I'll
man. I
normalize.
love the
I
think they're too
fade
far.
from
Absolutely.
Normalized. He may even
As
get the
always,
flip
always
against
and
Grant on
forever.
the high
Too
ground.
far, my
Yep,
beloved.
Yep, and graduating's keeping him back. This is huge here.
Yeah.
Great place from graduating. The gateway up, but right on top of them. This is so huge.
Yeah, they're
holy
This
plays.
is not good.
Narrowly
Oof.
doesn't.
Wow.
He does
UV2
get taken
still
out.
actually. Wait, Lamp might die here.
Is taken out as well. Lamp
Oh,
doing
it's just
some
Uni.
great
Damn.
damage on the floor of the team.
Ooh.
That's just
Great.
Lamp
Great
Nice shots
plays
out of
there.
Grad there.
taken out. Graduating, honestly, the MVP of that fight, buying his team. the
Played all
time
season
that
since
they
open
needed
beta.
to
Never
steal
seen an
that point.
issue.
Great push from Team Ed.
problem.
And there's those heads up comms, right? Because Nightmare gets the plug, they escape. You know that Lasagna is not on the most HP, but he's.
What are we talking about?
And you have to assume that Uni, unless they had eyes on him. is
Wait,
gonna
what
get those
problem?
steals.
I don't even know what
But
problem we're talking about.
Normalized
I have no
sticks
clue
the
either.
steal, doesn't get off of it, and Grad pushes him 1v3, knowing that they're going to be pushing for that punish.
How many teams across region champs?
Great
12.
communication.
Top
That's
6
what
from
we wanted
both
to see, and I feel
region.
like that's what was lacking in those previous matches. This
Top
time
2
it's
teams
working
from
out
each
for them.
region get first
Now
round bye.
the aggressive Nightmare have to put this together. They have to figure it out. You don't want to
Oh,
put everyone
sword.
cash out, especially when
Gotcha.
you're this close to the end. Already some damage on normalized. The infuser means nothing when those heals are going to come through, but damage.
Stressed. I'm stressing right now. I got 48K points on the line right now.
You do.
But normalized might pay the price for it. He does, but it's all Gremlin. He's the only one left. Lamp takes him down. A full wipe, and Team Ed going up one cash out away from first place. And
Like I said, if Ed loses this game, we lose the house and we have to live in a box.
With everyone's back to the wall, is gonna mean so much. Now,
Cody has to stream tomorrow live from the
Nightmare
box.
shaking in their boots going to this fight. We're gonna need to see Uni.
Okay.
bring a
All right, I
little
guess.
bit more
Guess I'll have
value.
to.
Make your virtual background a
Fair
cardboard box, bro.
change.
Combat from Graduate,
Fair
2,000
change.
combat
Make your
and
virtual background
2,000
tomorrow a
fighters
cardboard
support.
box, like inside of it
Look,
though.
I mean, this is the battle
I'll make
for
it
life.
like
in my
Skid
opinion,
Row.
we need to see those numbers
Yeah.
pumping from Uni, especially for the support. We know how much damage he can do, so let's see if they can adjust going into this next ball fight.
It feels in some ways like a repeat of Vegas just in the upper finals. Like, Uni is just not a factor on these Vegas maps, and I don't know what that is. The last time in Season 0, we actually saw, back when they were playing with Slothy, Lasagna swapped off to a heavy, wanting a more aggressive playstyle. Clearly, that's not what they want. He needs that pike. He wants to be able to do that long range, but we know that they've been willing to adapt in the past. I'm surprised we haven't seen them try to do it a little bit more here. This is a hard position to be in, though. I feel like there's no good options. With that high ground,
What do you feel like Nightmare needs to do to win this, Sam?
I don't really know. I was listening to Waltz there a second. I was like, yeah, it just feels like Uni has just not been really a part of anything in these maps. And I agree. I think like Lasagna is doing a lot of damage. I think honestly, probably the double heavy maybe should have happened.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
what an RPG. I mean, Lamp, yeah, it's just Team Ed is just popping off. Like, they found their momentum. They're playing so good. They just keep getting picked. Like one after another, they keep getting picked off.
This plug goes in. Team Ed now in control. Look, if you're Nightmare, you do not want to see that. Gremlin, last one up. Just
from a penthouse view in Nozomi to a fridge box in the alley of Vegas.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, Nightmare just seemed a bit lost for the last two maps, and I feel like they're always a man down. They're just not in position to really do anything. Like, here comes Uni. He's pretty separated. I'm sure Grad is literally watching this. Yep, he ran right in and almost ran straight into Lamp.
He saw one of Team Ed and just went right back. He's like, I'm out of there.
They really only got one.
He's got to get across to help out Lasagna here. He's got to get across at some point. I mean, he's just like I don't know what we're waiting for. And now he decides to go. He's about to push into 1v3, get some damage.
You need height.
The problem is he can't take it. He gets 1v3'd. They all need to push together.
Yeah, no one's there to support Lasagna. Great winch, though. Gets Lamp.
Oh, Grad's a bullet.
Gets the RPG on Grad.
Don't tunnel vision this kill. Okay, he gets it. He gets it. This is big.
Gets the kill on Grad. We just need to get normalized.
Okay, and there's the wipe.
And there we go. There's the team wipe. And that's first cash box.
No, second.
Or sorry, that's second cash box. Sorry. That's second cash box. That means we have to go to third. They have no way of pushing. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Wow, imagine that final cash box of the final round of grand finals of season 1 of Pro Hub League in the finals. Who would have thought? I feel like I've said that before. Have I said that before today? I feel like that bar's come out.
Capitalization on that push. I do think it really came down. Lasagna set up that fortress, as you said. He took no damage from that RPG. That
weird. Prohubs really does write a good script. Young was right.
And that just puts everyone out of position when you cannot get that angle with the DMAT the way they wanted to. All of a sudden, Lamp got caught out in the process of trying to drop down. Gremlin wins that light battle, graduating. Also,
Ed wins this one off. I mean, Nightmare. They got that, but I still think they got to show me something like they're awake.
And why barricades are falling to the side.
Final cash box of the final series on the final map of the final playoffs in the finals.
Exactly.
Just do so much for you to set up
exactly.
Positions the way you need them to. And now it doesn't get any closer than this on Soyo. Final vault of the day. There are only a few minutes left in the NA playoffs right now.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna see this vault fight draw on so long. Look at that vault 3 sitting out in the middle of the road. Lasagna taking.
How many finals can we fit into a final sentence? I feel like I squeezed all that I could. It's like 6 or 7, something like that.
He sees an opening. They grab the ball, and honestly,
I'm surprised they went for this, Loki.
A huge advantage. They have the cash out to their back. They do get the plug.
I'm surprised they're not bounced in like that.
Normalize.
Every time I do that, it bounces off, it goes across the map, and then I'm screwed.
I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
The house is on the line, guys.
Oh, I was just scared right now.
I think it's just going to be a little bit of a kite. Nightmare going far away from their point.
The final vault for the final cash out, the final half of the final map, the final playoff grand final for the finals of the finals Pro Hub Pro League. Yeah, exactly.
of these players going to
You just need someone to get a kill, and then you can add the final kill to that.
I'm just begging. I'm begging Nightmare to not overextend and let them steal. I'm just please control it for the full time. You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm so scared right now because they have one more push. Like, this is it. Like, whatever happens here is the end of the game.
Yeah. This is probably the final fight.
The final fight. Add that.
Yeah, add that. Everybody add that. Add that one more time.
Add that in the list.
Cringy, chop chop.
Good glitch.
Wait, he got glitched? How is he have the H plus out?
Okay, 2-2.
2v2.
That's the medium down. Normal. I don't want normalized to be
Lamp's
down right
getting the
now.
res
They
out.
hit the defib.
Yep. That's it for Nightmare, I think.
Get Uni. Kill Uni. Kill Uni, please.
That's roach for Nightmare. That's it. That's the curtain there.
There's not enough time for his teams to coin back in. He only has 15 seconds. He needs to try to delay this, but the steal goes through. Not a lot he can do, but he takes out one.
Yes. Uni is going to either make the most hero play known to man, or this is over. Wait. No, H plus is in. Yep, it's cooked. There's the 7. I heard it. It's Jover. Okay, we have the house still.
And my beloved.
We have 2 houses now. Damn, I hate to see that. I hate to be wrong. But God, is it nice to have 2 houses.
Fantastic fight from Team Ed. Nightmare
73K.
Let's go. That's us. 146K. Go to us. Let's go.
We're going to be looking for that kill on that slow
We're
res.
so
They
up.
committed down to get that fib on Gremlin, and unfortunately it did not work out because now like Gremlin spawns in, he spawns in at half health. They have the defib down, and it just, I mean, GG's all around. Team
I
Ed,
can't wait to
man,
bet it all the
they can't beat
championship.
And that is
I'm on a generational win here.
difference between him getting the defib, them catching Gremlin in the distance.
Dude, normalized dropped 0 for that map. Can we talk about that? And only 2.5?
Yeah, I think he was struggling.
They won now.
Yeah, that was honestly a really scary match.
Yeah.
Graduating, playing that entire match perfectly, by the way. He died a single time, and when he
Someone said I only got 9K as a mage.
Instead, almost every single time he was positioned exactly where he needed to be. It was incredible stuff, but we've been yapping for a while now. Young, what did we just see? Because that was a phenomenal performance.
Yeah, break it down for us, Young.
We saw a long day of finals. I think that's the easiest way to put it. Man, I think just the tempo of that entire last set went from high energy to not a lot of energy, and then the final game just on Vegas, I think that just wrapped up perfectly.
You think Vegas is a heavy-sided map? Yeah, I agree.
Close.
I could agree with that, yeah.
A
Vegas
lot of
is
just like
super
tense
heavy-based.
moments of just back and forth. We're trading hands with the cash box a million times, but Team Ed, man, I think it's like
I want to buy this mouse, but
everyone
I
kind of thought like this is
kinda need to-
probably the best team that NA's seen. There's just some level of dominance here that we haven't seen in the scene yet. That's a lot of scenes. But yeah, shouts out to them.
Just play controller on the
I don't
finals.
wanna
I'm
have too
utterly
much, Merc,
disgusted.
please. The floor is
Did you?
yours.
I thought you've been
Yeah,
playing
so,
on
I
controller.
mean,
Are
I
you
don't think
not?
there's all that much
Okay.
to break down, especially in the first 4 games. It was just kind of the tale of trading who was dominating who. Game 1 went to Ed, followed by Bernal and Horizon going the other way. Ed brings it back for Game 4, and then they squeeze out Game 5. The one thing I wanted to pick out, and it's okay because they ended up winning on the day anyway, there were a couple of blunders of attempted.
I thought you were
specifically
controller
on
guy.
Bernal and on
I didn't know that.
Horizon. I just think there were a couple plays where there was no business even attempting that res, considering how much time was left on the box. At the end of the day, Ed ends up winning, so it doesn't hurt too bad, but definitely a lesson to take and look back at, and maybe try to prioritize going into the next one.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Mersh, right there. But, I mean, I love seeing how Nightmare kind of made that run back against the narrative, pushing against what everyone thought.
Guys, it was an insane
Team
set of
Ed
games.
does take it,
I
but it
think I can
wasn't
speak
a
for
full
Sam.
Sweep from them. That final was a
Yeah.
hell of a match.
I think
So,
we
I
call
mean,
it. We
Walls,
have a
yeah.
long day ahead of us tomorrow, and I want to let everyone know, just to remind you, We have a community tournament at
Even just
2
from
p.m.
season zero,
EST.
right? Like, I feel like
If
the
you
skill
want the
ceiling
same
of these games
hype,
has been
just
astronomical,
not
and
maybe
I
the
think they've
biggest,
really
greatest
taken it
teams,
seriously.
come
It's
join.
incredible to see
It's the
how they've
exact same
progressed,
setup
the
as
strategies
Prohubs.
they're
We're going
putting
to be
together,
running it. It's a
the
sick
play
format.
styles
It's
they
going to be
have, and
hype.
how each team is starting
Sam's going to be
in many ways
casting.
kind
I'm
of
going to be
develop their own
spectating and doing my
style. I
best
mean,
to
yeah,
help.
we're
Yeah.
It's
seeing
going to
the
be
pipe
so fun.
be
We've been
used by a
planning it
lot,
so
but the way
much.
they
We've been
use it
trying to
and
do
how
this forever.
they
Sam has
approach
put
these
so
fights,
much
you know,
effort and
Nightmare
care
and
and love
Katie
into
playing
this.
very, very isolated,
Me
and
as
just kind of
well
for
with the
those 1v1s,
graphics,
whereas
with
Grad
the
is always
Sam
right
with
there
the
next to his
the
team.
format, the
He's
bot,
willing to pull out the infuser
everything
heal if he
else
gets to
under the
pull out
sun.
a
It's going to be
90
fun. It's going to be great.
right? So
Make
like
sure you're there,
it's this variation of
and we
style
will see you
between
guys
teams, and yet both of them are top 2. They
then.
made it to game 5,
Yep.
so it's exciting.
All right,
to
guys.
see. I
Catch
can't
you
wait
later.
for the
Make sure you hit the
championships
follow.
in 2
Subscribe
weeks.
over on
We have
YouTube. Go
some
follow on Twitch if
our
you're on YouTube and
top
not
6
following on
teams,
Twitch.
which, as if we
Catch you
can,
guys
get
tomorrow.
the scores about,
Later.
take a look at the